Hello, everybody. It is Ethan Klein, your host of the H3 Show. Coming at you, it's June 18th, 2025. Thank you to GamerSubs and Shopify for sponsoring us today. And thank you to Tom for getting us those sponsors.
There you go. Happy to do my part.
Hold on. Do another hand bump.
What's this? What are we doing?
Just do a hand bump.
Okay.
People are getting so ridiculous. Here, hand bump me.
Okay.
It's not that small.
There's a difference.
Is there a difference?
Okay, fine. There's a there's a difference between everything, Olivia.
I guess if
it's
you really
literally
think about
atomic.
but different ranges of differences, and I would say that yours and Tom's are on different ends of the spectrum.
And it's a large.
What? He doesn't have a huge.
Well, here,
hand?
let's compare. I don't know. Is that okay?
No.
No.
I already did that once.
I don't have huge. I mean, I have regular size hands.
Huge.
Nah, they look the same. I was kidding.
I mean, I already made the mistake of doing that. But people were showing a Photoshop of Bradley.
That was not Photoshop.
But I feel like that was Photoshopped.
No, it was not.
But his hands look like fucking Hulk hands. Like his hands aren't that big,
Yeah.
and my
He does
hands
look
look
like
way
Hulk.
too small.
Can we find that edit?
Yeah, it was on the. It was on the. Yeah, exactly. Find that edit. It's on the subreddit.
Or not edit?
Like
I guess?
his hands seemed impossibly big, and my hands seemed impossibly small.
Oh my gosh, I'm on the Reddit looking for exactly what you just asked for, and 9 years ago somebody posted, "Are Ethan's hands tiny or is his body just large?"
Show me that.
I'll send it to
Is it a
you.
photo?
9 years ago.
Okay,
bro.
fine. Yeah, but you search for a specific. Like, and after all these years online, Olivia, you don't think that there was one post about my hands?
You're right. I was being ignorant.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
I'm
it
not
is
calling you
interesting that
ignorant.
it's
I'm just
a
saying.
long-running narrative.
Yeah.
Going on a
9 years
decade.
ago.
Wow.
I mean, it's a weird angle. It's not. It doesn't look
Weird? It's straight on.
No, my hands. No, it's not. My hands are bent to the side. They're
It
up,
is to the
up.
side.
Yeah. No, it's like
The
this.
side?
You
Are you folding them over? Like
Yeah, the
this?
depth
not flat.
perception is off,
Yes.
Dan, when you look at it.
It's like 5 degrees off axis from the
Look
camera.
at.
It's
Looks like
could not
normal
be
hands
clear.
to me, albeit smooth as fuck. Ethan definitely moisturizers. I don't moisturize, but I do have
Oh, they're just
beautiful
naturally
nail
like that.
beds.
Nice.
I generally don't moisturize, no.
Definitely in better hands.
Unless it
You
starts
get
to
a
get...
manicure? Is that why the
No.
nail beds are so clean?
I did
Better
stop...
hands.
I
Shiny
did
buff?
stop biting my nails about a few years ago, and that's been a real game changer for me.
Wow.
Just from a sanitary point of view, I always found it so gross. You're like just chomping on your fucking dirty ass hands.
I do it sometimes.
Me too.
I just
I'm
said the
out.
Bradley
I don't
thing.
do it at all now.
Yeah,
It might
it's
have, you know what it
definitely
might
in
have
better
been?
Cold turkey?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It was like something I just
Wow.
decided one day to do, and I was out. I think it might have been. I don't know if it lines up, but it might have been the Wellbutrin,
Really?
because that shit got me to stop smoking.
Oh, wow.
I have no desire to drink. I mean, I was never much of a drinker, but like I don't know. There's something magical about that drug,
Wow.
where you can just like stop doing
Shout out.
addictive stuff.
That doesn't
And
happen
the
Wait, you're
for
eating,
still-
me.
it
Hold
curbs
on.
the eating.
I don't... The nail biting is one thing, but you still are addicted to nicotine.
I stopped smoking. That's a huge difference, bro.
Right, but did you start the gum at the same time? So it was probably the gum that made you stop smoking.
Oh,
That means
dude.
you're gay.
No, I've been chewing gum and no, it's not. I've been chewing gum
You were doing
on and off.
both. There
Yeah,
was an overlap. there.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
there was
that
an
changes
overlap.
it. That changes it.
there was an
Dan,
overlap.
Chill.
I had tried that before.
I see.
And my weakness was always like, if you're around someone that's smoking, you're like, oh, let me get one. Or you're at somewhere where
sure.
people are drinking. I don't do that anymore. I have no desire. Gone.
Well, I stopped because we would have our little hold court downstairs.
Yeah, I don't see you down there. Are you done smoking?
I haven't had a cigarette in like a year.
Good for you.
Nice.
Wow, that's
Wow,
great.
good for you.
Good for you.
I did hypnosis last week for vaping.
You dated?
I did hypnosis.
Oh, you did Why? Vaping has got that serious?
Yeah, I don't want to do it anymore. I will say I'm still listening to the tapes. It hasn't stuck.
What does it say to you?
It's so I met with this woman, and you basically just tell her how vaping makes you feel and why you want to stop, and like how often you do it.
How does
et cetera.
vaping make you feel?
It makes me feel like dirty, and it makes me feel embarrassed.
Really?
And like when I go on, if I ever like hanging out with people, I don't want them to see it.
You feel shame?
Yeah. So she would then take you into a hypnotic state, and she would get you very relaxed.
No kidding.
You have to give in. It's not. There's no magic. You have to be like, okay, I'm gonna be.
Did you feel
relaxed.
hypnotized?
By the end of it, I was like, whoa, was I asleep? But
it doesn't
but
sound
maybe
like
I was, you know?
it doesn't sound like it worked.
Well, it didn't stick yet. I'm listening to it twice
Didn't
a day.
stick yet.
Yeah. I have to keep working. and keep
I've seen how
trying.
Office Space. I saw that movie. It was just immediate.
Well, that's good for you.
You've seen that, Olivia?
That's good for you, little
Olivia,
hands.
you've seen Office Space?
Have you?
Oh my God, she hasn't
I've never
seen
heard of
Office
that in my
Space.
life.
Oh,
Dan, she hasn't seen Office Space.
That doesn't surprise me.
Well, it's
But
an
isn't
old
that
movie
essential?
now.
Isn't that essential?
I mean, what is
it's
it?
Pretty damn good.
What?
It's a good movie. I enjoy Office Space.
I think
but
it's essential.
I don't know. I don't think it's like time. I don't think the next generation is passing that along. I feel like it's very rooted in its time too, of like late '90s culture. That if you weren't alive then, it probably doesn't hit the same way.
It's essential, Dan.
Okay, it's essential.
We all hate our jobs, or well, not all of us in this room, but that's a universal feeling. Hating your job is
No, yeah,
universal.
it's
No,
universal.
it's universal.
You know, everybody knows that feeling. Okay.
Sure.
Of course, yeah,
It's about a dude who he hates his job, like hates it more than most people hate their jobs, and he went to get therapy with his girlfriend, who also was, and the
Jennifer
therapist was
Aniston,
also was it?
Yeah, it's Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston,
And
yeah.
I like the actor too. What else has he been in?
He's so funny, like in a low key way.
Ron Livingston is his name.
Wow.
I haven't seen him in anything in a while. What's he look like these days?
He was in like a Netflix show, I think, in 2020. I don't think he's done much since.
Also, it was made by Mike Judge, the creator of Beavis and Butthead and King of the Hill.
He's essential.
He is essential. That guy's a juggernaut. But so he gets hypnotized into. He goes, I wish I just didn't care about anything, or I didn't care about my job, and he gets hypnotized, and it's hilarity ensues, right? And
It
and
does.
not in a cheesy way, like not in like a something about Mary way, like in a fucking meaningful, impactful, a moving, but also funny way, Dan.
Inspiring, would you
overselling
say?
it. I'm overselling it. It is inspiring, it kind of.
Lawrence,
look into it.
Lawrence is my favorite character in that movie.
Is that the red stapler guy?
He's the stapler guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he.
I went to
No, that's Milton.
Wait, Lawrence is the guy who gets.
He's the neighbor.
He's the guy who creates the game.
No,
jumping
no,
to conclusions?
That's Tom Simkowski.
What the fuck?
How do you know all these
Wait,
people?
so who's Lawrence?
Lawrence is his neighbor.
remember
He's like,
that.
hey, Peter, check it out.
oh, he's the dude from that Drew Carey
his
show, right?
Upstairs, the guy who lives above
The
him.
guy who just keeps crashing into his apartment.
Yeah.
There's
His Kramer.
There's naked chicks on Channel 9.
Hey,
dude.
Peter, check it out. Anne's on Channel 9. Dude. Yeah, that's like probably one of my favorites. Yeah.
Me too. Guys,
Yeah.
Olivia, please. I know we're reviewing. So let me discuss. Today we're reviewing Lord of the Rings, the last one, Return of the King. We're going to close the book on that one. And then Olivia has pledged to watch Office Space.
Yes.
Pledged.
Signed, sealed, and delivered right now.
That's more essential than Lord of the
Office
Rings
Space.
for
It's,
sure.
let's see, how long is it? Tchotchkes? Zach? Anybody?
Or Flingers.
Flingers is where it's at, right?
Yeah.
Guys, please stop it. Stop it right now. We're gonna work on that. Anyway, take that off the screen. Take that off the screen.
Are you talking to me?
Whoever's in charge of the screen above, we don't need to see that right now.
Is that not you?
That is you. My
I didn't say
friend.
it's not me. Well, who said that? Just take it off the screen.
It's not on the screen, brother.
That's
No,
your
I'll take
screen.
it off my screen. Oh, it's my screen.
It's your screen. Hello? Are you okay?
It was my screen.
What you doing?
It was my screen.
What happened just now?
I don't know. It's my screen.
That's always been your screen.
Okay. So today we're going to be doing Lord of the Rings. Today we're also doing so much fun. French fry review.
Yes.
yes. Yes.
There was a
Oui, oui.
French fry tier list by some marketing company.
Yeah.
And it had In-N-Out at #1, which,
Dude.
like, I like In-N-Out. Okay.
Here's
don't
the,
get me wrong.
article.
I'm an In-N-Out fan.
Right.
Them being #1 is a fucking joke. They have shit fries, and everybody knows it.
No, actually, I bet you're gonna find a lot. Like my wife's family, they're all about In-N-Out fries. I'm like, these suck. I got to put
Where are
salt
they
or something.
from?
They're from
here.
LA. But I think you're going to be surprised.
I have never met anyone in my
You'll
whole
see 'em.
life that was like, these are my favorite fries.
You'll see.
So I gotta tell you something. If you get them well done, they're pretty good.
no,
still suck.
I know
They're
about
good.
that.
They're
It's
good
not-
once you get handed them in your hand. But the second you wait for like 10 minutes, GG. Awful fries.
Regardless, it's controversial. So them being at number 1 is just total fucking hackery.
Yeah.
So we went to 12 different spots.
As many as we could, basically.
So awesome.
Several of the ones on the official list are regional and not to Southern California. There's one called like Bojangles or something.
Bojangles.
Anybody had
The hell?
Bojangles before?
Tap dance your way on
Somebody
out
in
of
the
here.
chat will know about
Bojangles.
Bojangles.
Sounds like a tap dance.
It totally does, like a dance.
I think what it. Hold on. Who's Bojangles?
Doing the Bojangles?
These nuts.
Yeah, here's the top
Bojangles.
10.
Nuts.
In-N-Out at number 1, Shake Shack at number 2, Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers.
What are we
What?
talking
Like
about?
literally what?
Oh my God, Ethan! Bojangles dance refers to the signature tap dance style
Oh.
of Bill Bojangles Robinson.
So I was right. So I was on
Look
to
at
something.
you.
You know a famous person in history. Even.
Bojangles. Give me
Famous
that
tap dance
Bojangles.
with that.
Also, in slang, it just means balls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
According to who?
Pitbull.
A pitbull?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
he had
hit me with a
song.
Bojangles. She grabbed my Bojangles.
I think he had a song.
You ever had your
called,
Bojangles cupped?
No.
These
No.
Bojangles.
These Bojangles.
People
What
saying
else?
it's bow time. Okay, so people know about Bojangles. Can you where in the country are Bojangles burgers or whatever? Anyways,
continue.
Chick-fil-A is next, then Raising Cane's, which until very recently wasn't in
Oh,
LA,
yeah.
but apparently one was opened.
Wow.
Yeah, they're here. Their fries are okay. Pretty good.
Okay, and then Zaxby's.
I never heard of it.
Never
Not a
heard of
good
it.
Place.
And then
Arby's
this
has
one
good
blew my
fries.
mind. Arby's? Do
Arby's
people
has
really?
The curly fries are
The
kind
curly
of
fries are pretty good, but that still kind of shocked me that they made a top 10.
Well, so what really threw me off about this list that's total hack bullshit, McDonald's isn't even on the list. Like everybody
No,
loves
it is on the list. It's worse than that. It's in the
bottom,
bottom
five?
five.
According
Dude.
to who, dude?
So this was
What is
based off
this?
of
They're number 1.
an aggregation of Yelp reviews. So what my suspicion
What?
is that mention fries specifically.
Get out of here. Who is this? This website needs to be. They need to be. No, I won't say anything. Stop.
Okay.
But I'm
Stop
very
it right there.
upset. I'm very
But they have
upset.
KFC at the very bottom. KFC is the worst fries.
Yeah, they have the potato wedges. They suck.
Yeah, and then they have McDonald's,
Popeyes
which
has
I
good
agree.
fries.
Like, I'm not a huge McDonald's defender by any means, but their fries are not the second worst, and it's very strange. What I wonder is just like, does the quality is very inconsistent across the country at McDonald's?
There,
Like,
no. Listen,
they get
it's
served
not
cold a lot.
100% consistent, but of all the fast food places, the French fries at McDonald's are the most consistent. Sometimes you'll get them and they're soggy or they're under seasoned or something like that, but for the most part, it's very consistent.
Yeah.
Seems very controversial. I'm going to ask the chat what they think about McDonald's fries because I'm seeing people say they hate them. So, but I'm seeing lots of people say they love
They're
them too.
scrappy.
So I don't know. Do you
On your
you
watch?
fuck with McDonald's fries? Yes. No.
I personally think this article is made by some old person who doesn't know what's going on
An
at
old
all.
person.
Or some marketing. So it feels paid for.
There's just one old person.
But then
with
wouldn't
this.
McDonald's be on the top or some shit?
Not if they're not paying them.
Yeah, McDonald's, it's just a psyop.
Yeah, I just call this whole article bullshit. It's stupid.
Okay, well,
Fuck 'em.
don't call it that because it's the reason that we're eating a bunch of yummy French fries today.
I've
so
been
maybe
pushing for
just
this
chill.
segment. I've been pushing for the French fries segment for a while, so I'm glad
Okay. It was
I'm
more-
glad they
it
pushed
was
that
just-
through.
It was trying to get us. But anyways, rounding out the bottom five is Burger King, which, yeah, their fries suck. I guess I do agree with that.
They changed their formula, I remember when I was a kid, and everyone was like, these are not good.
Yeah. And then Church's Chicken and then Popeyes. So there you go.
So anyway,
we're not
we-
getting everyone again, but we're getting as many as we could.
We don't need a list. We are the list. Okay?
Right.
So we're going to be doing that, and we have them all scheduled to arrive around 1:30 or something like that.
Between 130 and 150. So we'll start right around then.
All right.
Yeah, we need them fresh. And
That
then
means you're
beyond
gay.
that, I am proud to announce that tomorrow, bearing some unfathomably bad luck, will be the video's done. Tomorrow the second Nuke is dropping. The video is done and I'm happy with it. It came out good, and let me tell you something. This thing that doesn't look right. Why his hands look ungodly big and mine look
He's ungodly big.
He's huge.
He's
dude.
huge.
I know, but like my hand isn't that small. Like I'll admit that they're on the, the lighter side, but
The lighter side.
That means you're very, very
like that
gay.
angle doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
That
It
feels
doesn't mean that at all.
No kidding.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm not kidding.
Your hand is a bit more upstage than Bradley's, so
It's
his
profile.
His
They're literally
hand
connecting.
is close.
They're right next to each other.
No, but
I thought
his
maybe
is
it
they're
was
touching.
farther.
No, I know, but mine is like slim, has a slim profile, and his is doing the wide profile.
That's true. Why don't
But
you
I still-
hold up your fist like this, Ethan? Let's see it.
I still think that.
They're probably the same size. You're right.
Well, show it. I can't see it.
Oh, it's covered. Sorry. Here.
Well,
See, it's the same.
well, still, I still think it's Photoshop though. It just looked
Okay, yeah,
ridiculous.
it must be. You're right.
He doesn't have Hulk hands, bro. I know he's big, but like he doesn't. Dude, would he slam the concrete and create shockwaves with his fucking fist?
Yeah.
Maybe the dude looks like the Hulk.
Here, show me. I mean, whatever, dude. It's fine, right? It's not that. It's not as small as it looked.
Come on.
As small as one small hand.
And
Yeah. Thank you, Dommy, for Fitty Giddy. That's so nice. Right off the top. Thank you so much, Dommy. But yeah, tomorrow. Today is, or not today. This is our last week before break.
yeah.
And also, I want to tell you guys, since Thursday is our members episode, and tomorrow I will be initiating the second nuclear explosion. I think we should do the members stream for all the world, because everyone's going to want to talk about the video, and I think that would be fun to just go public on Thursdays. So that's what I want to do. So we're going to be having a party tomorrow. Now, if you think the last one, I'll tell you, it's 22 minutes long, and it's a different type of delivery. It's a different weaponry than the first one. It's just a whole different combat system. But this, there's never been a video like this in YouTube history. I'll say that. Nothing like this has ever dropped.
That's what Logan Paul said before the Suicide Forest.
He did? Well, he was right, though.
He was
He was right. To his credit,
He was right.
He was definitely right.
Yeah. We still talk about that video.
Yeah.
Hopefully mine has a little... Well, it's definitely going to be controversial. I mean, I don't show any dead bodies, although there might be some metaphorical dead bodies after this. You know what I mean? But, what, Dan, you scoffed. You don't think that... Nobody
Literally
on...
didn't make a sound. I'm just sitting here.
No, I saw your face. You
Oh, wait,
grimaced.
no, you didn't.
I said...
I
no-
literally.
Hold on,
Dan,
let me
what
say
show?
something. I saw Dan. I said there's never been a video like this in YouTube history. And then I saw you. Did you grimace at that or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
I'm
really
just
hate to say that.
Projecting,
I'm just making sure.
Okay.
I think there's someone hanging right there.
Not like that, but that is a fucking. I mean, that's probably one of the most famous, iconic YouTube videos of all time, next to the YouTube Rewind. Mark Ass Brownlee.
Yeah.
I can't wait. So excited. You know what? And I'm just going to say it too because Tom's here. This motherfucker right here. We got an ad on it.
Why wouldn't we?
We got a sponsor on it.
Everything's sponsored, bro. Why not?
Sponsors forever. Tom Ward, everybody. MC. Salesman of the decade, of the millennium.
I don't know about all
this
that.
man put a sponsor on this video, and I think that's fantastic.
I just like it because the haters will see that
Oh, they're gonna
and
see
just be jealous and pissed.
There's gonna
even
see-
more upset.
And people were upset about the first one, This one people are going to be even more upset about. It's going to be apocalyptic.
I'm so fucking angry.
Great.
Should we not say that? You know, so the brand gets word of that.
Well, I was like, you better tell them.
No, I did.
Yeah,
I did.
Did you use the word apocalyptic?
I didn't use apocalyptic. I didn't mention scorched earth. You know.
I didn't. Not scorched earth.
Okay.
Because that implies burning your own land.
Oh, okay.
This isn't.
You could burn other people's land,
I'm
right?
enriching. This one is more about like, yeah, burning their land and enriching ours.
Okay.
Or plundering.
Okay. I didn't use that word either.
Not plundering in like the sense of like taking treasure. Not plundering doesn't. Yeah, plundering
That's
is
literally
just
what that
taking
means.
treasure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's more a plunder.
Okay.
Doesn't that mean you're gay?
Maybe.
Plundering. What's gay about that?
Well, that means you're gay.
Larry, you gotta move on from that, man.
No kidding.
There's some back and forth happening right now, but you know, there's final touches on this all. There's lots of moving parts. Been working on it for a while. Lots of behind the scenes action here, all coming together for one coup de grace. What does that mean? The final shot?
Dan would know.
Coup de grace. Coup de grace. It means coup de grace is a French term meaning blow of mercy, stroke of grace. Yeah, I think that's good.
Blow and stroke.
It's a stroke.
What do you think about that, Larry?
Blow and stroke.
I don't know.
I blow and stroke my enemies.
He blows and he sucks?
That's right. Wow, that was so relevant.
Yeah, Zach's that good.
It refers to a final decisive blow that ends suffering, often in a mercy killing. In a broader sense, it can also
refers to
describe the final
flatulence.
decisive action that ends an endeavor or event. It's a coup de grace. And then there's another one, act of resistance, or what? How did they say that, Olivia?
Peace
They say
de
it in Hamilton.
resistance. Oh.
How's it?
Peace de resistance. No,
Peace?
Peace and love.
I don't know.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Olive?
Yeah, piece de resistance.
It
Right?
is. Peace de la resistance. Well, I know what that means, probably.
I don't.
No kidding.
It means, I know what that means. It means
It refers to flatulence.
peace de la resistance? No, that's not the same, because here,
De resistance.
peace de la,
No, de la. Just de.
peace de la resistance?
No.
What are you saying?
Piece de resistance.
Peace de resistance.
Yes.
That's what I said, isn't it?
Yep.
So it's the, it means, guys, if you're wondering, the specific meaning of it, the most important or remarkable feature. So that one, of a creative work or a meal. So no, that wouldn't apply. Coup de grace more so.
Okay.
So we'll be doing some coup de grace tomorrow, and I hope you'll all stand back and stand by. I'm very excited, guys. And with all that being said, I guess I just really want to try these French fries. And yes, I hope our members who we cherish exclusively serving them will understand that tomorrow's a big day. And I think it'd just be weird if I launched it and we were just sitting there with members and I'm like, I can't talk about it till Friday. You know what I mean? Like, we just gotta, it's the last week. Let's go out with a bang. And Dan, frankly, we got to get those watch time so we don't get bumped off the list.
Gotcha.
The
Oh yeah.
the top podcast lists on
Well, you'll have an extra day, right?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So yeah, you should be top 5.
Viva la, yeah, exactly. So we got to get our
Bye, Alex Cooper.
we
Were
got
you
it.
thinking coup d'etat?
Coup de, yeah, maybe. Wait, no,
Because that's in the hear ye.
no, we already wait. Coup d'état, isn't that? Hold
We
on.
didn't look that up. Maybe.
I'm just trying to think of the lyric that you were
It's a
thinking
sudden
of.
and
de
illegal
grace.
seizure of
Coup de
power.
grace.
Yeah, crap.
Wait, what did I? Coup?
We said piece de
He's so
resistance,
cool.
but I don't
No,
know
not
any
that. That one's
lyric with
out.
that.
What was I said?
You said ta.
Coup d'état?
It's a gra.
But
No.
coup d'etat. You know?
No, but these are different expressions. What did I say the first time? Because that has a different
Coup de
meaning.
grace.
Coup de
He's
grace.
so cool.
You said ta at first. But
So
Sorry.
hold on. There's two different. They got to get this straight.
We got it. We got to move on.
We got to move on, I
For
think.
God's sake.
No.
I have to speak up.
Here.
Move on
I know
from
the
what?
song that it's from.
Coup de grace And coup d'etat? Like, why was there 2 French sayings that start with like coup de? I think
Well, it's just language. Just 2 different.
no, but they're expressions.
words.
They need to consolidate. This is stupid. Coup de grace. Coup de grace. I hope you're listening, Dan. Final blow or shot or kill. The final blow, and then coup de.
Coup d'etat is when you like overthrow the head of state.
Coup d'etat. Okay.
He's so cool.
Yeah, that's like,
a coup?
Yeah, coup. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. We got that figured out.
I'm glad.
Shout out to the French, man. Shout out Napoleon. Swam. That motherfucker swam.
You bet your sweet ass he did.
That dude, Michael Phelps is crying in shame.
Oh yeah, dude.
His little arms and legs.
He was also a great diver. Not many know about that too.
Did he dive with a hat on?
Oh fuck yeah, and his horse.
Interesting.
On the horse, to say. Yeah.
Dove with a horse.
With the horse, yeah.
Okay, so anyway, let's get into some fun top of the show stuff here, and we'll do the French fries, and after that, we'll do the review. Want to give a shout out, Teddy Fresh Warehouse Sale. This is one of the shirts that's on sale, by the way. This one is so sick. I love it. It's hardcore, badass, and that's all you need to know about that. Buy 1, 20% off. Buy 2, 30% off. Buy 3, 40% off. The entire site-wide. Automatically applied at checkout. Thank you. Also, I got, finally, proof from CPS. It actually took a great deal of effort to get this from them. I had to hire an attorney and stuff because of all the fucking scumbags on the internet who, first of all, they
investigating you, homie.
They foster this type of insane rhetoric. I feel like that word is so overused lately.
Rhetoric?
Yeah. I feel like.
I think so.
I feel like we gotta find a different way to say that. Don't you agree? I just feel like I hear it all the time now. It's too much.
You with words today, man.
Why are you kicking your feet?
My foot's asleep.
Is it really?
Yeah, and it really hurts.
Dan, chill.
See, I thought Dan, you gotta control your movements. You're in my peripheral. You freak me out. Dan's over here slamming his foot on the ground.
Yeah, I was concerned too.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Is he telling me to move on again?
Wiggle your toes.
I'm trying.
Wiggle those toes.
But anyway, I got this documentation. Yeah, so these people foster this type of insane conversations that gets CPS called, and then when CPS gets called, they call me a liar. And a lot of them did. And here's the documentation, and the fact that I even need to show this is fucking pathetic, but here it is. After I spent some money with an attorney, allegations were deemed unfounded and no case opening. Check. And I blurred the social worker's name and number, because why the fuck would I dox this poor guy? But here it is.
I think any creator who said that they have proof that you were lying, no one should believe a fucking word that comes out of their mouth in the future unless they're a fucking moron. Just gonna throw that
I think
out
I know
there.
who you're talking about.
He smells like shit. I think, allegedly.
IDubbbz said that?
Huh?
IDubbbz said that?
No, not IDubbbz.
No.
Oh, I got it.
Oh,
No.
he's a stinky. He's a stinker.
No.
There's a new stinker video of IDubbbz dropped.
I'm
actually,
talking about the Bad Empanadas.
Yeah, I know
say
you are.
he's in contact with the FBI. He knows.
the FBI. If he's in contact with the FBI, it's with a subpoena. You kidding me?
Bad Empanada.
Dude, Bad Empanada in contact with the FBI.
This Bad
Empanada is the
Panda.
reason these motherfuckers came in the first place. Like, he is, like, in my opinion, like, the guy is a disgusting fucking freak, dude. And he's probably gonna look at this and be like, either, well, it was warranted visit, or he'll say that this was forged or something. I don't know.
Or he was trolling by saying that.
That he was with the FBI.
Yeah, he was just trying to troll by saying that he was in contact with the FBI, even though it involves your kids. It was all a troll.
Dude, a world where Bad Empanada is some kind of FBI informant is a world that doesn't exist in all of the infinite multiverses. If anything, he works for Mossad, let's be real.
I mean, if I had to guess.
Yeah. I mean, this guy is single-handedly derailing the entire pro-Palestine movement, you know.
Bad Emma Panda.
Bad Emma Panda, don't get me started. Where's the stinky IDubbbz clip? I want to show that one. There's a new one. Oh, here it is. I got it. Thank you. Yeah, the hits keep coming for poor Ian.
I put in.
Now, we learned from his coach that he has stinky-ass breath. Or no, that was Anissa that said that, or his coach? She said he has stinky breath.
The coach said he just stunk.
Yeah, just
stunk
general
for a
stink.
boxing gym.
General stink. And she once said he has stinky breath. He's a 9.5.
The only thing that would make him like 0.5
Yeah.
hotter is if like he fucking his breath didn't stink all the time.
To me, if I'm rating someone, that takes way more than 0.5 off. If someone has stinky breath, that'll take you from a 10 to like a 4. I'm being dead serious. That's a
He
deal
also had
breaker.
fractured shins.
Like, you can't tolerate stinky breath. That says a lot about... Well, he's not brushed. Anyway, here it is.
I put in the behind the scenes Fiona. See? Oh fuck! Oh my god! What the hell?
I need to drown that out with some more mango.
That is not going to help, my brother. Drinking mango juice is probably... when you drink juice like that, you notice how your mouth gets kind of nasty?
Yeah.
Like, it's going to make his breath worse. That mango juice is not helping. Look at that face. What a disgusting fucking freak, bro. And your wife is repulsed by you. And he knows it. Oh, man. That's a face right there, boy. Why? Why are you guys real?
What was that?
What kind of odor are you emanating? What was that?
I put in the behind the scenes Fiona.
One more time, guys. Run it back.
See? Oh fuck! Oh my god! What the hell?
I need to drown that out with some more mango.
Bro, that's not how you do that.
What was that?
That is...
Why not drown it out by brushing your teeth
Brush
or popping
your
a
teeth,
mint in or
man.
something?
Or at least
gum,
a Tic Tac,
something.
some gum. Fucking hell. Your wife is repulsed by you, man.
So you want some fucking tea?
Mango juice is the answer, apparently.
The only woman that's ever let you, you know, presumably they've had sex, but it's possible he's still a virgin. I don't know with his breath stinking that bad. But like, damn, man. Fucking hell. Does he even like... I don't know how he comes back from this, guys. That's it. Yep. So let's see. We got all kinds of fun stuff here on the list. Muffin memes. Huge Muffin controversy coming out of Monday's episode. Muffin Gate, they're calling it. And, well, AB brought me a muffin. Did you see this, Tom?
I did, and I think, I mean, go on.
Whose side do you come down?
AB, I'm on AB's side. Guy tried to do something nice. Who doesn't like muffins?
Nobody asked for a muffin.
100%.
Nobody. Justice for AB's muffin. Oh yeah,
Yes.
this is quite funny. It's the the Doja Cat meme. I threw that musty ass muffin away. This one is very good, but I do have a note about it. Not all ads are created equal. Lena, here's your coffee, Ethan. Oh, you're so sweet. AB Flocka AB. Here's a muffin for you, Ethan. Human resources. But here's the thing, and it's funny. However, Lena doesn't just bring me coffee. I ask for it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If she just brought me a coffee out of the blue, I'd be like, what?
I did once, I feel like.
You did?
I'm not taking sides here, but I did. Yeah, you were yawning.
No, take
and I
sides.
brought
Take
you coffee,
sides. Listen,
and you're
it's
like, and you
Oh,
said, "Oh,
yeah.
that's so sweet."
I remember that.
Okay, but that was a signal boosted. You saw I was tired, and you brought me a coffee. That's so nice. AB saying I look like an Auschwitz survivor.
Oh,
Did he
are
say
muffins
that?
anti-Semitic now? Is that what you're
Sorry,
saying?
no, I
Where'd
didn't mean to go
Auschwitz
there.
come from?
I didn't mean to make it about like anti-Semitism or anything like that. You just said I looked emaciated. Right? Cancer?
No.
I didn't.
Yeah, just bring you a muffin.
Jew. No, it's not about that, Zach.
Give me muffin, gave you muffin.
Give me cookie, I give you muffin. Yeah.
That was all I kept thinking about was that New Girl sketch where Schmidt gives Nick a cookie and he freaks out, but I figured no one would get it, but everyone in the audience was like, oh my God, it's exactly like New Girl. And the famous scene is give me cookie, get you cookie. Because Nick, then the Ethan of the story, would come into work and give AB a muffin.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, there, so we're good now. And then AB would be like, our friendship isn't mended. And you would be like, give me muffin, give you muffin. And then it would be exactly the same.
Yeah, I saw that clip. It was funny. I was like, I never even heard of that show, so learned
It's my
something.
favorite. Anytime it's been like the soundtrack to my life because I know it so well. I just play it in the back.
Why is it called New Girl and it's about 2 dudes?
No, it's about 3 male roommates, and Zooey Deschanel is
Shout
the
out.
new girl who moves into the loft.
And hilarity ensues.
It does, quite frankly.
Ethan reacting to AB's muffin gift is literally Nick and Schmidt with the cookie from New Girl. I saw that and identified. He's like, here, I got you a cookie. And he's like, what the fuck is this? You just bought me a cookie? You just went and bought me a cookie? Yeah. Ethan and AB, after the show ended, has it ever once clocked to you that I don't want that muffin? People were ablaze with muffin memes. What was AB thinking? What are you in for? I brought my boss a muffin he didn't ask for. Dude, what the fuck? That one hits pretty good. The devil gets chills when the muffin man loses his temper. Oh, that's good. That's good. Would you say you're the muffin man, AB, or is that not?
I would not. But it's just a Middle Eastern thing. It's like you offer people, you know?
Yeah.
I was eating, you just entered.
No, but hold on. We've worked together for a really long time. You've never just put food on my desk.
I offer you all the time.
You've ever cummed up during the show and just put food on my desk? Has that ever happened?
Maybe. I honestly, I don't know.
I don't
Yes.
think so.
I don't know why I have such a vivid memory of AB coming back with beef jerky and being like, "You want one?" and you being
Dude,
like, "Yes."
Okay, that's probably happened.
Doesn't
at
that
least
ring
once.
true?
But
I agree. It's not like a.
No, I
frequent
did
thing,
receive
though.
beef. There was beef jerky exchange.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there was a few beef jerky exchanges,
Beef
and I remember,
rolls. You remember.
there's the beef jerky exchange that came out of the Keemstar Fusi saga.
It tastes like beef jerky.
And then I remember, if I remember correctly, we had these little beef jerky sticks.
Yes, we
But
did.
he asked.
But wouldn't
That
the
does
normal
change the
response be like, AB, that's really sweet.
Oh, thanks.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And even if you don't
probably
want
just,
it,
oh, thanks, man.
thanks, man. I really appreciate it. You're
Yeah.
thinking of me.
I mean,
And just let it sit there.
Right.
it's presumptuous. Also, he didn't buy it. Can I emphasize that? I bought the fucking muffins.
So what?
Imagine I buy muffins, I leave it on the kitchen counter, and then I have a guest come, put it on a plate, and be like, here's a muffin. I'll be like, why are you bringing me a muffin?
Well, we're not guests.
I'm not going to eat a muffin right now. What am I going to put it back? I'm going to take
Very standard.
I'm going to take the muffin and put it
being
back
warming
in the
your
container
household.
when you're not looking.
You should have brought me the muffins, what you're saying.
The muffin's there. Anyone could have the muffin. Are the muffins there? Is there still muffins left, by the way?
I ate the last
I
one
think the
yesterday.
muffins are gone. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing. AB bought himself
Would you like
4
us
muffins.
to get more?
This man bought himself 4 muffins.
And he
pretended
offered
to
you
give me
one.
and then ate the other half that I didn't eat.
I just need someone else to eat one of them, so it's for the office. That's
Exactly.
you know?
I ate a half. It was very good.
Employee suspected his boss was the Antichrist, so he gave him this muffin. What happened next left everyone speechless.
Turn your head sideways. Squint your eyes. What do you see?
Oh, I saw a great meme where they kept removing features from my face.
Oh, we have that.
Okay, good. And they hit him with the turn your head and squint. Yeah, and also
Different perspectives.
as I would understand, some people. I gotta stop doing this because it just is so dumb. We're kidding about the muffin.
Are we?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not upset about the muffin.
Oh.
Joke, take a joke.
It's shtick. We're doing a.
Are you saying this because of the next link in the doc?
No.
Because this cracked me up.
Let's see. Where is it? The clip? No, we can't watch that. The Twitter is using muffin situation for drama bait.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So actually,
This is epic.
so
This is like.
yeah.
this should be a coffee podcast.
Actually, incidentally, no, I didn't say it because of this. So people, the snarkers, they're so desperate. They turn Muffingate into some kind of rage bait for Twitter. Ethan Klein and his disgusting egomaniac behavior on full display when his ass-kissing crew member AB decided to do an unforgivable gesture of handing him a muffin. We all have to be bad. He then uncontrollably reminds the crew, uncontrollably reminds the crew of who owns everything while chewing the muffin into the mic.
We tried
Bizarre.
to control it, but we just couldn't.
It's crazy to me that these people watch the show so well. They know they know what they're doing. They know that they're lying.
Sometimes I do wonder.
But how can they watch the show every fucking second of the show?
Really humorless. They just go through life and they. Just,
but all these people,
even if they don't watch the show, how the fuck do you take that serious? They literally kill everything. I hate when we have to say shit as a joke, but
I have to stop saying that.
dude.
Yeah, I have to stop doing that. It feels so dumb. But the thing is, these are all fallen fans. I feel like
yes and no. I don't know.
Well, anyway, here's the clip
Some
that
are just
got
there for the pile on. You know,
guys. This clip got 325,000 views and 4,500 likes. And this is a
wait. That ratio's kind of bad.
Well, hold on. No, maybe
Used a like?
This account has 600 followers, so this is like a mega viral tweet for them.
Okay.
So this one hit hard on Ethan Hate Twitter. Oh, it's edited too. Okay, zoom in on like me coughing and being Tourettic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's frame this as the crazy Tourette's guy. Yeah, I invented that.
Tourettic.
Like diuretic.
He's being anti-Tourettic.
You're being an anti-Tourette.
You're being anti-Tourettic right now.
I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Why did they zoom in on me? What the fuck?
See, Brad,
like, well, I'm the dick.
Because you're sick, dude.
I'm the dick, and they're zooming in on me, fucking like highlighting my disability, and I'm the asshole.
Oh, keep it going.
What is this? You brought me a muffin. Ooh. Why did Avy bring me a muffin? I'm like, guys, like, let's just talk comedy. Let's just talk comedy for a second. That's hilarious. The muffin fight to me is
peak. Good stuff.
It's peak.
Good stuff.
Right? It's hilarious.
I love bantering.
And they did a zoom in on the muffin too to make it more dramatic, I guess.
Look how good that muffin looks.
Yo.
And watch what happened. You won't believe what happens next.
That's cute.
I don't know.
Hey, Baby just brought me a muffin, but I have a question.
You're gay.
This doesn't have to do with me being gay, does
Well,
it?
that means you're
Because
gay.
you're my muffin.
Why did you give me a muffin?
That's funny.
Because I got groceries for the office, and we got muffins.
What do I look hungry? You just bring me a muffin? That's funny.
I think
You
it was
planted
nice.
that seed, you see? Your
Yeah.
biggest gripe with AB was that he said you looked emaciated, but it seems like you brought it up first. He
Well,
just
why
brought
else
you the
do you
muffin.
bring someone food?
Maybe your energy
You
was
look
down.
hungry.
You did look
No.
hungry. And you look cranky. And it honestly, it was proven true.
I mean, the cranky
Uncontrolled.
Yeah.
positive. You were
Uncontrollably
that was true.
cranky. My blood level.
It just
a little
it
tantrum.
pisses me off because it's kind of killing my shtick a little bit. You know, just
Kill my shtick.
being
Yeah.
random and doing shit. Kind of my thing.
Right.
He's kind of random, guys.
Quirky.
He's kinda
Quirky,
quirky.
Flocka. Flocka
Well,
AF.
that's how Flocka started. Because when I was covering Zach one day and I could not find where a soundbite was,
True.
instead of taking it so serious, I was like, let me just fuck around and hit this Flocka.
Hashtag
And every time you
random.
ask for a soundbite, I keep doing it.
Ethan's so pissed every time he plays Flocka. They did the same thing when when we were having technical difficulties playing your Goss Talk intro.
People had something to say?
They're like, Ethan was obviously pissed, but it was so funny. I was like, what?
No, that was silly.
Dan was the one yelling. But it was all funny.
I love that every single time we've done a Goss Talk, it takes us like 8 tries to get the intro.
That's a
right.
gag.
It's a gag.
That's an ongoing
people.
gag that we
It's
all
a
love
gag.
and enjoy. It's called jokes, people.
All right, listen.
We're master improvisers.
Listen.
Me especially. Yes, Dave.
I must interrupt with this important news. The fries are starting to arrive.
All right, let me finish this clip. We'll thank our
we gotta thank our
sponsor.
sponsors.
And then we'll do the
and
French
we're,
fries.
and we're going to
Yeah.
start getting ready for that.
Yeah, yeah.
In your card, I figured I offered
But you didn't
one.
even buy it. It's not. I bought this muffin
Yes.
as part of a regular grossing operation.
Well, why are you getting upset? I mean, it was a nice gesture. He bought you a muffin.
Zoom in on Dan. You missed it. Zan is being he's intervening. Dan is intervening.
The voice of reason.
This is a intervention.
You just say thank you and move on.
Yeah.
No, but like you guys can't just come up here and
Loving it after
watching
eating
this
it.
and thinking like, wow, this show is unhinged.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Bring me shit whenever you want.
Putting
Why?
the muffin in your mouth and chewing it was a nice touch. I will say that.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Why
It'd be
not?
relevant to the show.
I can't give you a gift. I can't get you something.
Think you're kind of ungrateful.
What are you gonna?
Think you're kind of ungrateful.
What are you gonna? What? Oh, love coming out. Love bravely speaking out against his tyrannical boss.
I refuse to get rage baited.
What?
Think you're kind of ungrateful.
What are you gonna?
Think you're kind of ungrateful.
What are you gonna bring me? Called out. What are you called out? You're gonna bring me a bowl of chips?
Did you know
Yeah, here's some
gift-giving-
chips.
Sometimes I
Gift-giving
do
is
do
a
that.
love
Sometimes I do
language.
that.
I didn't ask for this.
It's a love language, gift giving.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's a Middle Eastern thing. Like whenever
It's
you
not a
eat,
gift.
you
I bought
whenever
it.
you eat, you gotta offer everyone else as well. I don't have enough for everyone else, but you're the boss.
Wait,
so
yeah, I
have
was
to
about to say, where's my...
And you know what? Muffin could stop us.
No,
Let me
that's
make a-
wow. He's on a roll with these puns today.
Maybe I paid for these. Why do they zoom on me every time I have a tick? Like that's fucking mania.
What is it? Tourette? What is it?
Tourettic.
It's definitely Tourettic.
I am anti-Tourettite.
For sure.
Like, and I'm the asshole. These people are sick, man.
Technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically you did.
And how many are there?
There are 4. Now there's 2.
No kidding.
Well, we paid for them. We did.
In no way did you pay for
we
it.
kind of
Well,
paid for
when
them.
we ordered them on Instacart, we put the payment through.
Right, yeah.
Using whose money?
We work here.
The company.
the place-
Again, the company that we are all
Employed by.
a part of.
Employed by.
You're also-
Why, dude? They zoom in every time I tick. It's really disturbing.
Yeah, no, they
And,
are dicks.
This is the snark thing. What the fuck, dude? You people are so embarrassing.
Employed by the company.
Employed with.
Yeah. Why do they do that? That. Honestly, I've not been insulted for the Tourette thing, but the fact that they just brazenly zoom in every time I do it, and then this is the clip that goes viral, is honestly so gross.
Yeah.
Anti-Tourettic, like you said. Really is.
Like I'm so sorry for having born with a neurological disorder.
Yeah.
And I'm not even talking about Tourette's.
That was a big fuck up on your part.
I am not even talking about Tourette's. There's other ones that you guys don't even know about. So anyway, that's pretty funny. There was another one named.
I had the
Fart mouth.
the intro that you're talking about that posted on our own Reddit. Some people thought you were mad. It's number 2.
Wait, we gotta do our ads.
No,
I
we
must
no,
interrupt.
No, this is important.
I must stop you. Stop.
I gotta watch this clip. We're on the roll.
Stop.
Wait,
Stop.
What do you mean it's number 2?
You gotta stop, dude.
This one? Oh, this one. Okay.
We really hope that Justin is okay.
I know this made Ethan annoyed, but I was dying laughing at this train wreck. AB on switching has been a highlight. Guys, we're having fun. We're an entertainment show. You know that, right? Like we know what we're doing around here.
We hope that everybody is okay. Oh, wait, hold on. First and foremost.
Oh.
Also, like, it's an ongoing gag. The gossip talk is always messy, like you
that
said.
was my fault.
Okay, here. The run it back 20 times.
Yes. Hello.
Oh.
That was a mistake.
I
though.
literally, I really couldn't figure it out.
Did they think that was me, maybe?
That'd be funny.
What's screaming, AB?
Get it together, Ian. Or AB.
You're just doing the same thing.
Oh my god, you're fucking fired. You're
Doing it on
fired.
its own.
Going on. Dan fired AB.
I fired AB in the middle of this segment. You hear that?
No. So maybe that's why they thought I was so
I
angry.
thought it was you.
You're just doing the same thing.
You're fucking fired. You're fired.
You're fucking fired, dude. That was not me, by the way. So anyway, that's going on. But I'm done. I am no longer with Peace and Love explaining jokes. I after today, June. Wait. Oh no, it's October.
The 18th. June 18th.
Peace and Love Day. Never mind.
Peace and Love Day is not June 18th.
Right. The one where he says after the month of, I think it was October.
It was October.
Yeah.
It's a specific
October
day.
17th or something like that.
Well, you're the one who memorized the speech.
Well, I just saw it was June 18th, which is also not 17. So it's not. You want to do the ads?
Please.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to our wonderful sponsors over at Gamer Subs. I love me some Gamer Subs. Did you know we have our own exclusive flavor called Sigma Brain?
We do?
Yeah, it's the H3
Since
flavor.
when?
It's spicy margarita flavored. But even if you don't like spicy, you will still like this. It's just a little tingle. It's a little taste sensation. It's a delicious lemon lime, sweet and tart. It's very refreshing. Ms. Kit famously once said,
That's really good. Yeah. No, it's one of the highlights of his career.
But if you're not into that flavor, they have a billion other great flavors to try from. They've got caffeinated and non-caffeinated versions of the flavors here. And I am just a huge fan of the Gamer Subs beverage because it's packed full of minerals, electrolytes, everything you need to get ultra hydrated. It's got no sugar. It tastes delicious. It's going to have you drinking more liquids. It's rumored that before Love started drinking Gamer Subs, he was on death's door.
It's not rumored. It's true.
You were on an IV because you just refused to drink.
I had to take weekly IVs, daily trips to the hospital because I wasn't drinking anything. Ever. But then I discovered Gamer Subs and everything was uphill or great from then.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
super hydrated.
Always hydrated to the brim, bro. Like
you're operating on a really high level, I've noticed.
yeah, lately I've been doing pretty good, man, and it's nice. It's nice being able to use your body effectively. Thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's got a little scooper. It's powder, and you get a ton of servings. It comes out to like, I don't know, 25 cents or something per serving, something like that. I don't know the exact.
Less maybe. Yeah. I mean, they last forever. I had one this morning.
Don't quote me. I don't know the exact number, but it's cents, right? And it lasts a long time. It tastes delicious. It's going to keep you hydrated. I mean, I love it. And it really supports the show, too. And I'll tell you something even better, 10% off.
Wow.
With code H3 at checkout. What does this mean, Tom?
What?
I asked Dan last time, and I just find it so confusing.
Did we put the same one in?
What does that mean?
Let me see.
Stand back and stand by?
No, it is.
Okay. I'll tell you guys what it says, and then I'll 10% off and free shipping with code H3.
True.
Wow.
Shout out. How do they do it?
The copy says 10% off and not free shipping. I was like, well, why would they specifically say the shipping's not free?
You know who's to blame for that? This guy right here.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't going to point fingers.
Yes.
I was never going to do
It's my mistake.
I was never going to point fingers.
Don't miss out on free shipping.
10% off and free shipping with code H3, guys. Try Sigma Brain. Try any of the dang flavors. They're all delish. And get yourself one of these shaker cups, too. They're really good. It's got this catcher in it, so I personally like it. It's got to be super icy and cold for me.
Yeah.
So it's got this little mechanism where you put all the ice in, shake it up, and then you drink it without the ice slamming on your lips.
Here.
You know?
These things.
There it is.
Little ice holder backer.
There it is.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Hold me back. The ice is like, hold me back, bro.
Hold me back, bro. I'm about to fuck this guy up.
So anyway, that's Gamer Subs, guys. Hit them up. Try it out. Lots of good reviews rolling in from friends and family who are saying Gamer Subs changed everything for me.
Save Love's life.
Save Love's life. He's the one. He texts me. He goes, Dennis, saved my life.
Yeah. God bless.
So thank you to Gamer Subs. Appreciate you. Give him a shot. And also Shopify, finally. And thank you so much to It's Shopify, folks. If you are looking to get into business for yourself, if you've ever dreamed of having an e-commerce website, now's the time to do it, and look no further because of all the options on the market, Shopify is going to be the one place you need. It's the best by far. They have the best converting checkout, okay? They're the easiest to use. Me and Ela made Teddy Fresh on Shopify from day one, and I emphasize how incredible this is. We had a fully functional, beautiful looking website. We are accepting credit cards and e-payments on day one.
You used a team of web developers to come up with that, right?
You would think that I would have an operation of 20 web developers costing me what, in excess, what, $1 million a year probably in salary?
At least.
Actually, frankly, at least. But because of Shopify, this is all condensed into one powerful system that you can build a website and start selling immediately from. And the thing is, it has exponential potential. There's billion-dollar companies on Shopify. As Teddy Fresh has grown, we've had the ability to expand the website, customize the website in any way we want, add certain plugins with the click of a button. It adds plugins, and they're so useful. They're so great. I just can't emphasize how great this service is. So if you're thinking about getting into e-com, if you ever wanted to get in business for yourself, take a shot. You know what I mean? And do it with Shopify. That's the no-brainer. I'll tell you what else makes this a no-brainer. $1 per month trial.
That can't be true. Is that copyright?
I'm reading right what it says here. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/h3. That seems accurate. Turn your big business idea into some cha-ching. With Shopify on your side, guys, that's a $1 per month trial. Start selling today at shopify.com/h3. Go to shopify.com/h3. Shopify.com/h3. Thank you so much to Shopify and GamerSubs. Love them. Consider supporting our sponsors, please. Thank you. All right, I'm smelling French fries.
Yeah, buddy.
So as they're getting set up, I guess I'll keep doing fun stuff as the French fries roll in. So
Do you see him?
See what?
If you can see Jesus, subscribe right now and share this blessing with a friend.
Oh. I didn't know that's where that was.
What do we do, Dan?
Look at this picture closely.
Are any of these French fries going to be having Jesus's face
Now
engraved?
squint your eyes. Turn your head sideways.
I'll be looking. Why
If you can see Jesus, subscribe right now.
Why wouldn't you?
I don't understand the turn. I don't understand the turn your head sideways.
Do you see him?
Or squinting, frankly. No,
Well,
I don't.
You don't know Jesus then. That's very important.
Look at this picture closely.
No.
Now squint your eyes.
No.
Turn your head sideways.
How can I look at it closely if I'm squinting my eyes?
If you can see Jesus, subscribe right now.
Okay, I'm not subbing. I will not sub. Flor Iglesias with 50 gifted. Thank you
Whoa!
so much. What a generous legend, you guys. You guys so generous. Thank you, guys. Love that. Let's see. Lots of Jesus memes coming out of the
Do you see him?
grilled cheese or whatever it was. The Kit Kat. A pre-med student in Dearborn, Michigan. Was that you, AB?
That was me.
Was making a burrito when he noticed something incredible. Look closely. He saw Jesus in the burrito. And I can't even make this up. Jesus is real and he wants a relationship with you. Hold on. That looks like me.
That's why I would never tell you what's in it. You had to see it for yourself. I can only show you
God's
the door.
love.
Do you see him?
Just pure divine joy.
I can't see Jesus. Is that because my head's not sideways?
So you're
Now squint
squinting?
your eyes.
Squint your eyes and turn sideways.
Turn your head sideways.
Are you supposed to look
Not that
side-eyed?
Wait, how do I see
No,
them?
dude, not.
I'm confused, love.
Don't turn your head like this.
Oh, like that. Okay, that makes sense.
I always
Okay.
thought like that too.
That's funny to me.
I don't know Jesus.
Look away from the screen and you'll see Jesus.
That's
I thought maybe that he'd be projected or something.
That's even
to be
funnier.
fair,
It was gonna
love,
bounce
her
off that dome like an Egyptian light reflecting off a mirror.
like the Luxor. To be fair, love, her instructions were not that clear or convincing to begin with.
To me, it was
Turn your head
crystal clear.
sideways.
I always saw Jesus.
Okay.
Do you
do you
see
see
him?
Jesus? Do you see
No,
him?
I
don't.
see him right now. When I close my eyes, I see him.
No kidding.
Hold on. So there's more. It's not just this burrito, which is very very moving. They say if you look at it at the right hour, you'll see red salsa coming from the eyes.
Wow.
College kid was eating a carrot when he noticed something incredible. Look closely. He saw Jesus in the carrot. You cannot make
Do you
this
see
up.
him?
Jesus is real and he wants a relationship with you. Hold the phone. That's me again.
I don't know. That's
Looks
is
like
that
Jesus.
It looks like Jesus. Yeah.
On a carrot?
Well, the text says Jesus, not Ethan.
It looks like Jesus, but it looks like me though. It might be Jesus, but did Jesus look like me?
Maybe.
He was a Jew.
That's true.
Baruch Hashem. A college student majoring in economics at the Jönköping. Jönköping.
Jönköping.
Did you go there, love?
Jönköping.
Jönköping. That's my city. Yeah. They doxed me.
Do you see him?
At Jönköping University in Sweden was preparing a bowl of pesto. Oh no. When he noticed something terrible, look closely. He saw a demon in the pesto.
Oh my God.
Oh my
You
God.
cannot make this up.
Turn your
Jesus
head
is real.
sideways.
If you see a demon, you need to start your relationship with. No, I see it.
Not in Jönköping, bro.
If you can see Jesus, subscribe right now.
I'm on the.
Can we
Oreo.
like and subscribe or just subscribe?
Yeah,
I'm what? Yeah, right. I'm on the cook. I'm on the muffin. So there it is. Dan is preparing the French fry situation. Now we'll be doing this in a bracket because we do want to crown a winner.
Yeah, it's not quite a bracket. It's a little bit more of a.
It's a heads up.
It's a heads up, yeah. 1v1.
Yeah.
I feel like sports people would know, but we're basically.
What's a heads up?
We're gonna eat two, pick which one we like more. The other one's eliminated.
Well, a bracket-
New challenger.
Winner
Bracket.
advances.
A bracket is when it's like there are predetermined like matchups.
Bracket,
and
winner,
then it gets-
advance.
Yeah. We're just doing
Last man standing.
Like, who's the one seed?
There you
Would
go.
In-N-Out be the one seed in this situation?
Oh no, they got Tom.
Oh God, they took you out. Big in and out.
It's like, is that when you're meant to be there or when you're not meant to be there?
The one seed is
your
like they're
ass.
predicted
You're
to go
so
the
good that
furthest.
you're
You're
there.
so good, you're
You
playing
got-
the worst team.
Got it.
Yeah, chat. Don't like. No
Do you
likes.
see Jesus? Turn your head.
Ninja predict there will be tons of videos of him saying slurs in the near future. What did you do, Ninja?
Yeah.
There already are, aren't there?
There might be.
Oh God.
You just like I don't tell you.
It's
Yeah,
muted.
easily.
It's muted.
Oh, what the hell?
I'm gonna make this right now.
Let me go back a bit because I don't want to miss a thing.
Yeah.
Northern Illinois.
Dude, Fortnite is the most ridiculous
I can't
game
wait.
ever, and I mean that as a compliment. Like every time I see someone playing, it's like the most silly
Yeah.
mishmash of just total
Is this
mad.
Bob's?
Yeah, it's Bob's Burger.
Dude, the last time I got a victory royale, I was Captain Levi wearing Air Force Ones with a lightsaber.
That's what I'm saying. There's never been a game like that in the history, and it's silly in the best way possible. It
Yeah.
looks really fun. Actually, I'll tell you guys, my boys wanted me to play Fortnite.
Oh.
I played 2 battle royales in a row. I got first place both times.
So when did you download the game? When did you make that account?
Just recently.
Yeah, they're gonna put you in the bot lobbies at
So
first.
the bot lobbies is what you're playing at?
Yeah.
I had I suspected that might be.
I'm
I was
sorry.
going to ask.
But your kids don't know.
No, they don't know. But
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
first at least. I didn't lose to the bots.
That's good. But the kids think you're the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was hedging their expectations. I always go, listen, it gets harder. You get placed with better people.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a mode called Farm Royale, and you could choose any weapon, and there's a bunch of bots. It's great for practice to learn all the weapons and everything.
Yeah. But, I mean, you could easily lose to those bots, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Happens every day.
Sure. Yeah. All the time.
There's 100 of them, you know?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's pretty exciting stuff there. Let's see what Ninja said.
Sounds like you got plans, dude. Son, bro. In all seriousness, bro, AI like streaming will be unless I'm gonna make this right now. Quota. What is it? June 13, 2025, 10:27 a.m. I'm gonna make this statement right now, dude. Unless they make it so that AI, like every single AI that is ever created, like video, right, like those VEOs. Unless there's like a watermark that cannot be removed or cannot be scrubbed or covered up.
Well,
within
hold
the
on.
next 6 months to a year.
Hold on.
it's gonna be
Hold on.
impossible.
They'll just use AI to cover up the watermark.
Right. Why would you want to use an AI that? Yeah.
But just use another one to remove it.
Right.
They'll figure it out.
Oh yeah.
And what I mean by that is like there's just going to be so much fake videos and fake drama being spread around. And yeah, it's gonna be over. It's gonna be GG.
Whoa.
I mean, like I'm just like there's gonna be AI of me just saying the most racist, crazy, ridiculous, unhinged shit, and there's people that are gonna
Hold
think
on.
it's real.
Hold
There's
on.
gonna be
I
enough
feel he's
people,
hedging a little bit.
right?
Yeah. What's
This
going
man
on here?
has done. And by the way, I was waiting to say this, but those compilations you see of me are totally, totally AI
generated.
Yeah. You'll
Am I Jewish? I'm not.
not proud of those compilations, but luckily it wasn't me.
A video here, a video there, a video here, a video there, and it's just gonna be over.
It's just gonna be over.
And it is. It just is. Think of all the people that are clickbaiting and trying to ruin streamers' careers already. Now imagine when they just type in a freaking prompt. Like.
Yeah, no, yeah, sure. There's never been a clip of Ninja saying a slur.
So
Wait, there has? I don't know anything about
sure.
Ninja.
I'm not.
Really?
He's not super big into gamer words or nothing like that.
Although my nose is fucking massive.
I'm trying to find some.
Didn't he? There was clips of him going like totally ballistic.
Yeah, he used
he's
to
done like an like Indian accent, but to my knowledge, I don't know of any slurs.
He used to flame kids on H1C1. That was his thing back in the days. But he never. I don't think
It's
he
too
used
thick.
slurs.
I can't suck it, dude.
You know what I mean?
It's too thick. I can't suck it, dude.
Am I Jewish?
So that's exciting, and he's not wrong, by the way. The AI is getting super weird, and it's starting to get to the point where it's pretty convincing.
Yeah.
Like it always been that had this weird sheen. It has just a kind of uncanny element. You're like, this AI.
That's gone.
That's starting to leave.
Yep.
That's starting to leave, and it's all happening so fast. It's been like a year since it went from like this weird sheen where you can always tell it's AI to now you're like, wait.
They said what?
And at this point, there's no stopping it. Like, I'm worried for artists. I feel like at this point, you just got to embrace it, right? Or what's your guys' opinion on that?
Yeah, it's like, I feel like in college, for example, which this is a huge problem, in school in general.
Yeah.
You can't stop it. And we're at the point where maybe it should be like that you're allowed to use it, but then what? It just doesn't make any sense. The robot we're going to come to the point where the robots are doing the thinking for us.
Yeah.
And then our brains will turn to mush.
Yeah.
They already are.
Yeah, we're already halfway there.
I mean, even small things like I needed when I was making the Lord of the Rings thumbnail today, I needed just the Lord of the Ring text, and it just removed everything but the text, and I used it for the thumbnail. It's like
unbelievably good.
Just these
That's
small.
awesome.
I could have done it manually, but it saved me probably like 20 minutes.
But
I sent a video
so unbelievably
comparing.
useful. Ooh, these look good.
I sent a video comparing the Will Smith eating spaghetti, and just in 2 years, it's crazy how much better the AI.
Oh,
has
I love
gotten.
that this is the benchmark. Did they? Okay, let me see. So this is a 2-year gap.
Yeah, so it's 2023.
Yeah. This one looks a little off.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think?
Will Smith eating spaghetti 2024.
Wow.
But this isn't even the new one. That looks like that's a legit video. Like, that one's a little weird.
He's got a little choppy. He's pretty good though.
He's eating his buddy's hair. The 2025 one's gonna be even crazier. So should I dig right into these, eh?
You want to go early? Sure. Yeah.
Guys, welcome everybody to Bad Mythical Moment. This is the show that I invented, that I do because I am a innovator. I have only original ideas, and therefore this is my show now. Bad Mythical Moment. These look good. So we're gonna try both, and we're gonna pick a winner.
Okay, try both.
And everyone back there is trying too.
Yeah.
I don't want sauce. Would you like sauce? I need to.
First bite always has to be clean.
I agree.
This one wasn't served with sauce, so.
I think our review should be without sauce, but then on top we could comment as an honorable mention. This was good with this sauce or whatever.
No
my
sauce.
vote's done.
Yeah.
This one's pretty good. Nice crunch, nice seasoning.
So I'm curious if
You like this one?
That's my choice. Yes.
the one with seasoning on it, kind of garlicky. Which one is that for you guys? The right or left?
The skinny
I
one.
think I know which is which.
The right one is delicious.
I think I know which is which. I think this is Burger King and this is Popeyes.
Okay, interesting.
And I think Popeyes is better. I think you're on crack.
I like I don't like the seasoning. It's too much.
Really?
I like my fries pure.
These aren't pure. These are like super like.
Well, yeah, but they don't have
breaded.
Hey, it's like Old Bay seasoning or something.
Gesso.
Okay, so you need to start doing your votes. So Love said he liked this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm this one all the way.
Everybody else, let me know your votes.
I like the other one.
She likes the other one.
Shout out, Liv.
You know, Love, I'm glad I stand with you because you know
For real.
He is a connoisseur.
I'm thinking. So there's a couple of criteria I'm looking for. Crispiness, and we're gonna take a little bit. Obviously, they're gonna be a little bit soggy because we deliver them, but you gotta imagine. And I think the left here is really crispy, and then the second. No, so
these ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also flavor. The flavor on the left, seasoned well, saltiness, garlicky.
Are we talking about this one?
He's talking
No,
about.
I'm talking about
This is my left.
But this is his.
I'm talking about the left screen for the viewers.
Don't worry about them. It's all about me.
Yeah. So all my criterias are filled by the left one. Gorgeous.
Now this isn't a bad fry. Not a bad fry. But
I like the thicker one, whichever that one that is.
there's a certain quality that I don't like about it.
There we go.
The breading, the flavor, it's good.
It's
okay.
It tastes like a tater tot. Tater tot.
It's a decent fry, right?
Yeah. What's wrong with the tater tot?
Huh?
I'm in. What's wrong with the tater tot?
That's true.
You're with this.
Wow.
So that means we have a tie.
Wow.
Wow.
So I think on a tie, we have to just go with Ethan's choice.
Yeah.
I did not expect it to be this close.
Very divided. So
Was I right?
let's find out.
Oh, it tells you who
Why
it
don't
is.
See which one this is.
So this one,
As they get
this one I
eliminated-
said is Burger King.
Right.
Oh, KFC. Oh,
Yeah.
KFC.
They were
I figured.
rated at the bottom, right?
And I think the other one is Popeyes.
Wow.
I think
This one's Popeyes.
You'll open it whenever they get eliminated. You open it.
Oh,
my guess is that one is Popeyes. The one that you're holding there.
wait, I can show it now. No?
I mean, it's your show. You can do whatever you want. But the intention was to show them as they get eliminated.
I think
you
I'll
see
just
him?
show the winner. Well, we all know who that is.
Well, this is yeah.
So the winner here, and yeah, I knew it.
Popeyes. Yeah, I called it.
Good job. Yeah.
No, I called it.
No, I called it.
I called it.
No, I called it. I called it way before.
Love called it.
What?
Yeah.
I said Burger King Popeyes. Don't take this
Stolen
from
valor.
me.
That was
I
love.
said it before.
Anyway, Popeyes wins this
Turn
round.
your head sideways.
So we're getting rid of this one now and bringing in a new one.
This is what I was trying to explain. Now it's
Oh, we're not doing. I didn't
I'm
know we were
listening to
doing
you.
like a round robin type of thing.
explained it many times.
Nope. There was confusion.
No confusion.
I stood right next to you, and I understood what was
I
going
thought
on.
it was you pick a winner and you move on to the next.
No.
That's not what we're doing. So here's the next one. You got to decide if you like it more than the previous.
The winner advances.
So this is obviously Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got some. I don't think this is the normal Chick-fil-A sauce. I think this is.
The sauce is weird.
It's not the normal Chick-fil-A sauce. I think it's a smoky one. Yeah.
I'm a little conflicted with I've always been with the Chick-fil-A fries.
Me too.
They're underseasoned. They're always underseasoned.
Yeah.
They're very plain. Yeah.
And the inside is too starchy.
Really? With the bigger ones, they're always starchy in the middle. But I do think, in general, they're pretty crispy and held up well.
Like these, I mean, have been sitting around, so they're not as crisp. But usually they're crispy and more salty, though.
Yeah,
these don't taste as salty as they normally are.
It's a knockout tourney. Yeah. Why didn't you just say that, Dan? My problem with the Chick-fil-A fries is they're always underseasoned, and that's a big problem. If they put some salt on it,
that's it.
They'd win. That being said, they're out. In my opinion, I'm going.
Sticking with
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, for sure. And you're right. It's always underseasoned.
They don't put salt on it.
Always, yeah.
I'm sticking with Popeyes too.
Let me try these again.
Oh wow! Wait, nobody's moving?
Is anybody moving their vote to
I don't like those.
No, I'm sticking to Popeyes.
I'm staying with I'm going with Chick-fil-A.
Okay, so you were over here. You're sticking over here?
Yep.
Lena? Amy? You're both staying.
Wow.
Everybody has. I mean, I guess there's two sides to every story.
Well, Chick-fil-A, get the fuck out.
All right.
That's
not
no
me.
respect.
Let's see if you were right.
Of course, I'm right.
He was right.
Man knows his fries.
All right.
These are some crisp cut looking at things.
Show the overhead. Can we see it? Okay.
Would you guys like me to guess what these are, or should I
Let me
wait?
guess first,
Yeah.
so that you can't steal my thunder.
Okay. I'm gonna write it in the crew.
They kind of taste like White Castle, but we don't have White Castle out here.
No, we don't.
These look like my fries what my mom would make when my dad was out of town and she wants something quick to do.
Frozen.
Yeah, frozen straight on a bacon sheet.
Don't.
Tasting
I love
like
that
shit. Do you?
Oh, you do? I fuck with that. When me and Ela were in Israel, we used to, for a meal, we would just take a giant bag of French fries and just eat it with ketchup.
Hell yeah, bro.
That was pre-air fryer.
Yeah, that was in
Different
the oven.
times.
Oven.
I'm curious if you guys can sense the slight burnt flavor on these. The oil has not been changed in a long time.
Shut up.
No,
on mine, I don't sense that.
I don't sense that
I'm
at
not
all.
capping. If you look close, there's black
McDonald's.
fragments.
Let's go.
I see. Isn't that pepper?
No, it's burnt. In my opinion.
I just realized where it's from.
I think they taste like fucking cardboard.
Yeah.
I think both of these fries suck. On the table right now.
So, again, under seasoned. I like crisp cut fries, but these ones are a little.
Not these.
Just a little too non. These aren't even great. That's the thing.
I know. They're gonna get knocked off in a sec. I see what we have on deck.
Yeah. So what is this one? I guess
those are.
So hold on. Is anyone moving?
Yeah, Tom, do you not like these?
But I hate those more.
You hate those more?
So I'm
Okay.
staying.
Olivia?
This is my favorite fry by far.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Wait, you're eating the wrong fry.
Oh.
Hold on.
Which are we
I know
talking
what
about?
you're eating.
Oh, I
He's,
know what
he's
that
back there munching on McDonald's fries.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm definitely sticking. I think these are bad. And do you,
They are bad though.
is. Yeah, these aren't. These,
I'm not a fan of these ones.
No.
Okay,
So-
so you're moving over.
I like this one.
do you guys have any guess on what it is?
Oh,
What, love?
Do you have any guesses on what it is?
I feel like I should know, but I don't. I don't have a guess.
I think it might be Shake Shack because they have these.
No,
they-
Shake Shack's fries are better than this. They have crisp cut
they're
fries,
usually
but they're better.
I think they're Shake Shack as well. I just think they're missing the cheese.
That would be really disappointing if they're Shake Shack.
Yeah.
So let's take a look. So basically, this one is losing, whatever this one is.
Yeah, they weren't good.
No, see, it's not. I have faith in. What the fuck is this?
What is it?
Church Texas chicken?
Churches. Yeah, you don't
Interesting.
Oh, Church's chicken. Yeah, I never had fried chicken.
See, I'm telling you, Shake Shack, they deliver.
whoa.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
Yes.
This is just getting silly because these are not
mofos
that good.
Are about to get knocked out.
Hold on.
Well, this looks like McDonald's.
Let's try.
Dan, switch me over.
Switch me.
Fuck yes. Bye bye fries. Bye bye season.
A little under seasoned,
Yeah, not enough salt. I agree.
but it's still better. So,
But they. What do you guys think about the criteria? Are they soggy to you guys?
well, I'm not holding
It's hard
that
to
against
judge,
anyone.
yeah, because they've been sitting.
You're not. No, but I
Sitting
mean,
that long.
No.
No. We started this segment within like 10 minutes of them already.
Look,
we were keeping them in the.
I don't know how long it took to get delivered though.
but like, if you guys imagine when you usually get these fries, they're kind of always soggy.
Whoa.
No, they're not.
No, they are
That is
not.
outrageous, love.
How dare you?
I don't like my.
No, you're dead wrong. You're dead wrong.
Bro, wait, love. You've never had them when they're piping hot?
I think they're better.
I feel
You
like
think these are better?
Yeah.
Dan, I don't even know. I don't want to
I
look at
feel
you.
like when I get McDonald's fries, they're usually piping hot.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I've been eating in downtown and they're shitty down here.
It could be.
But it's I've genuinely been disappointed. So
Have you been?
I have been disappointed with McDonald's fries before, where they're undercooked or soggy or stale, God
Yeah.
forbid.
And they're.
However, most of the time it's excellent, and this is by far better than this.
I'm gonna stick with the Popeyes.
Wow.
Personally,
Sticking
Yeah.
with Popeyes too, but I know we're losing this battle.
Get
Yeah.
out of here.
Looks like.
Finally, let's get this shit at it. Fucking.
All right.
Nah, get it all.
Do you even need to open it? Do you need to?
I would eat all of these.
I guess we should, just for posterity, as they say. Oh my God, it's McDonald's.
Oh.
Gotcha, got him.
Yeah. So yeah, that one in.
Yes, sir.
Next up.
What the fuck? These look undercooked.
Yeah.
These look nasty. Visually, are you showing the above shot?
Yeah.
This one
These
looks,
have too much salt.
this one looks nasty.
Yeah.
Ew.
This is probably the
Oh,
worst.
these are the worst by far.
Yeah. Do you,
Wow.
You guys are weird.
Zach
No,
was,
they're not.
Zach
Like
was
those?
mouthing out something
They're
to
not
me. I
bad.
didn't realize what he was saying. He
Yeah,
said
what is
spicy.
this spicy
He
shit?
tried to warn me. I
No, you
don't
guys
like
are
that.
eating the wrong one, I think.
Huh? They're not spicy.
They're
Hold on,
on-
we got to get on the same page.
Yeah,
guys.
not the crinkle
This
ones.
is the most white ass, non-spicy looking pile of trash.
The not spicy one that you guys are talking about right now,
Overhead
I
camera?
like it.
Oh, okay.
I think it's good.
yeah. So, do you guys know where these are from?
I'm guessing Burger King.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, that's good.
These are by
Immediately.
far the worst. The worst.
Burger King.
Yeah, I did. Well, not more than McDonald's.
Okay, never mind.
Oh,
Is anybody switching off?
I only had one and threw it away.
No?
Definitely not.
let's see if it's Burger King.
Wait, so
Burger King is
I'm with McDonald's,
You're
yeah.
switching over to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it?
I'm just gonna be different.
honestly Burger King.
Why you gotta be like that, Dan?
Do you see him?
Dude, Burger King was always for the edgy kids, so that makes sense.
Burger King should be ashamed of itself. How this business continues to operate is beyond me. Nobody chooses to go to Burger King. Nobody. And they got a McDonald's next to each one because those guys are
No,
cutthroat.
you're 100% right. Since me and Lena moved to LA, I've been to 3 Burger Kings and all 3 of them are closed down now. And you're right, all next to McDonald's. But I was just surprised they were there in the first place. They were always empty, and I would only go to them if if McDonald's was busy.
Name one thing Burger King does right. Just one.
They do the chicken fingers.
They do the onion
they're
rings.
pretty good.
They
Onion rings
used
I don't
to.
like there.
Nah.
But their chicken fingers are pretty fun.
Whoppers aren't
These are
terrible.
spicy.
Whoppers suck.
Oh, so we're moving on?
I like their French toast sticks in the morning. Those are great.
That's not bad. Ugh.
These are. This is Shake Shack.
These are spicy.
But I never had the spicy seasoning.
No, these are the Cajun spiciness.
That kicked my ass, man.
It's
Me too,
surprisingly
Zach.
spicy.
Yeah, me too. That fucked me up.
Yeah.
That's delicious. I really like it.
Right back in there.
Dan, why you like that? Why
The
are you
spicy
like
one?
this?
I like the spicy.
I like
Squint your eyes.
You do?
that too.
Yeah.
I'm moving to the spicy ones too.
Fuck yeah.
Oh no! It's
So it's a little
movement.
soggy. It's a.
This was the first one to arrive. So if any of them have an excuse, it's this one.
But that I'm saying Shake Shack does the crinkle fries right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Rally going? Can we get a rally going? No. Let's go.
No.
Who's coming along?
Come over, bro.
Was the Muddy Huddy a Burger King thing or was that was a Burger
That
thing?
was a Burger King thing.
Yeah, of course it was. You think McDonald's would put Muddy Huddy on a meal?
I think all those Burger Kings I was talking about closed after the Muddy Huddy.
We got him, dude. So I'm a little torn because McDonald's is iconic.
Wow.
Love it. Shake Shack though, very good.
With that seasoning.
The flavor is definitely there. Not even counting the seasoning. The actual fry is a really good fry. And they usually come crispy in my experience, which is I'm gonna count in.
You know what?
Yeah.
Thinking back when I eat these, there's one French fry that continually I will like finish it to my shame. Like I feel bad that I can't stop, and that is McDonald's fries. I'm sticking with McDonald's.
Okay. That's a shame.
Anybody else want to take that? Anybody? Looks like we're out. We tried, bud.
Yeah, of course.
We tried.
I'll say Shake Shack's fry dip sauce is really good too. Recommend.
It was Shake Shack.
Dude, I think I'm gonna throw up. I mean, it hit me.
5 fries.
No, I'm talking about from those last ones, man. The Shake Shack.
Someone says McDonald's fries are expensive. They are?
What?
I mean, all fast food.
Can you
That's
get like
true.
$1? You get it like for $1, I thought.
No. God no.
Dude, McDonald's now is like $40 for like 200.
I know. It's got
Over the weekend, me and Lena we stopped at McDonald's on the way home. We were out, and her brother and his wife were staying with us. I got a fish fillet just in case they wanted. My total for 4 people is $58. That's my point. I can't
Wow.
fucking believe
It's gotten nuts. I think a Big Mac is like $10.
It's crazy, dog.
Yeah.
It used to be I could get a whole ass meal for $5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Turn your head sideways.
So which ones are you guys trying now?
You know how much Taco Bell charges for a quesadilla now? It's
Is
like
that-
$7.
Yeah, what the
Are
hell?
you
So-
out of your
Yeah,
mind?
melted cheese. It's like $7.
Everything they have is a tortilla and melted
I know.
cheese.
Do you guys remember when I first moved here? Taco Bell was my shit. I can literally not justify buying Taco Bell anymore.
It's too
'cause
expensive.
It's too expensive.
What? That is
taco
not a good economy.
One taco supreme, I think, is $6 or something.
No shot.
$5-6, yeah.
No shot.
No, yeah, 100%.
$6 for a taco supreme.
$5 or $6, yeah.
I
What?
love Taco Bell. I don't care how much they cost. I'll always support. And if you guys want to send me a gift card, you know where to send it.
Can you fact check that? That's shocking.
And you don't see them shutting down.
So, I know.
Painful, huh?
What is this?
These fries are these are fucking horrible.
Wait, are these the same place?
I think it's the same place.
Oh.
I know what this is. This is Carl's Jr. And I've always liked their spice waffle fries.
These aren't bad.
But
I always like the seasoning on these.
yeah,
I'm pretty good.
That being said, the fries are disgusting, and the crisp cut fries are very heavy.
I think they're good.
Dan, stop it.
I'm a Chris Cup boy.
I just don't think you can beat McDonald's fries.
I don't think so.
You just can't do it.
I'm open-minded.
We got several more options.
Ugh.
The crisp cut is like repulsing here.
Oh, you don't like it?
Oh my god, it tastes like plastic.
Are you switching back to?
Come on to McDonald's, bro.
I cannot
Hop on
support
the train.
whatever's going on over there. I cannot support it.
The
You know?
fries are
Yeah.
so bad. Even if I love the crisp cut fries, I couldn't justify.
This is the first fry where I took a bite and didn't finish it. This is disgusting.
So yeah, it's gotta be Carl's Jr. Yep.
Man knows his fries.
Sure do.
Their burgers, however, are very good at Carl's Jr.
Powerful marketing campaign when I was a kid. If it doesn't get all over the place, it doesn't belong in your face.
And they would always have a hot woman.
Yeah.
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 I mean, that's good marketing.
Okay, so the crunchy taco supreme is $4. My apologies, but still very very much because you need 3 at
I'm
least
getting a
to
little
get full.
grossed out. Yeah. All right, let's bring him though.
This is kind of a wild card. I'll
What
tell
the
you right
fuck
now.
is this?
This is a wild card.
Oh, interesting.
This is the other crinkle option.
Oh,
these are good.
Not bad. I like these.
I know exactly what those are.
I'm trying to think.
I've never had these, but
I have had these.
They're simple and good.
I just had those for the first time a little bit ago.
They're good.
No, I tried the sauce.
I like these.
What is this?
Those are good.
Yeah, they are good.
Isn't this like a Chick-fil-A? Oh, I know what this is. This is Cane's.
Oh,
Raising Cane's.
I've never been there.
Do you see him?
I don't like the fries that much. The sauce is good though.
I like the fries.
I think the fries are simple, flavorful, not super crispy though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my problem at the moment, you know.
And like you can kind of tell.
Take a
these were-
McDonald's fry, put it in the sauce.
Ooh.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's nice. That's
No
nice.
kidding.
Try that, Dan. Try it.
Good.
McDonald's fries aren't good.
Wow.
Oh, lard?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would they do that? What a waste.
They're like one of the only places.
I guess they're married to the formula.
I'm moving my vote.
They are good fries.
That is a delicious fry.
You're moving your vote? Okay.
Simple, clean.
Nah, I'm staying with McDonald's. That is Raising Cane's.
But I don't. I like those though.
I'm staying.
Sam?
I'm staying.
Sam? Lena? Sam, she says. Olivia! She's in the bathroom, but she'll...
Go knock on. Get her answer from the bathroom.
No.
It doesn't
She
matter.
defaulted her answer. I'm putting her earlier.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Here she
she's
comes.
back.
The crinkle one.
The thin ones.
Boring.
Boring.
Lazy.
All right.
Basic. That's a basic fry.
Wow, Cane's is getting. And once again, I feel like I've gotten every single one right. Did I get any of these wrong?
You seem to know your fries quite well.
Look at this, Cane's.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a
So
good
how
one.
did you know that? Because they're new to LA. That's why
So
it's
there's
wild.
one nearby my boy's karate that we get
Oh.
eat from.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They love it.
Fair enough.
The chicken is very nice.
I
They-
gotta say, those fries are good.
I've been trying to get them as a sponsor because they sponsor like they
Yeah.
work with the D'Amelios and stuff. They'd be perfect.
Yeah.
But crickets.
Like the
Crickets. Exactly.
what the fuck is this? I have no idea what this is.
Stumped?
Wait, have we done has there been Popeyes?
Yeah, that was the 1st one.
I know there's been KFC.
Whoa.
Ew. It's a
That's the
I know it's a
craziest
chicken
These
fry.
place.
are Checkers. There's Checkers on the list?
I've never been to this place wherever it is. And
one
I
in
do
New Jersey
and I
I used
do
to
not
go to.
like it at all.
Oh, that's soft.
They're not good.
It has like liquid smoke in it or something.
You all like this fucking.
No, well,
white
that's-
bread.
I
That-
actually
that-
like these.
No,
But I'm not
it's
switching.
spicy chicken. It's chicken sauce.
Hold the phone. These fries
They're
are
good,
so
right?
buttery. You guys feel that? That's
like
like a
them.
very
Yeah.
buttery flavor.
Whatever it is, I despise
Oh my
it.
god.
Not crispy enough though.
The thing is, McDonald's hits the perfect note.
Heavily.
It's
Every time.
it's delicious. It's light enough that you can eat it, enjoy it.
It's thick.
Crunchy.
As long as it's fresh.
Yeah.
I'll eat a mold.
It has a good shape.
I
has a
probably,
good length.
to my shame, I would too.
If
Like
they're
a
older,
penis
they
that
just
is
need more
cut.
salt.
These are disgusting.
You're crazy, dude.
I'm
It has
staying
good
with the
shape.
seasoned ones. I'm big on seasoned fries.
This is
I'm
the kind of
saying,
French
dog.
fry that you regret so much eating.
Yeah.
No, they're not bad. But they're
I mean,
not
what?
McDonald's.
Coming out, I feel like they'll be bad though.
All right, what is
There might be like 10% more calories, maybe.
I've never even heard of this.
There was one in Jersey right by my apartment when I was in college. Yep, Checkers.
Checkers, wow.
Checkers
the fuck
was
is
good.
Checkers?
Where is there even a fucking checker?
Yeah.
There's one in
New
Culver
Jersey? I
City
don't
when
know.
I was in elementary school.
They had them. Yeah.
Okay.
What do they make? Chicken or burgers or what?
Burgers.
Burgers, yeah, they're known for it.
This is Arby's, no question about it.
Oh, of course. Classic.
How to do the hamburger with
Hold
your
on,
dick
it
in
might
your
be
balls.
Yak in the Box.
No, these are Arby's.
They're Arby's.
I think these are Yak in the Box.
You can go against me if you want. I'm
will.
clearly the.
Was Yak in the Box even on the list?
Yes, I requested it because it's one of my favorites.
Oh.
Which is going to be embarrassing if these are not right. Yeah.
Let me tell you something, love. I've proven my mettle here.
Yeah. Fair enough.
These are Arby's.
I might be wrong. I'm not sure.
And I love the Arby fries. I do. They're very nice. McDonald's is better.
I agree.
Boring.
Shout out to the GOAT.
I like the Arby's sauce.
It's just sauce
I
on
like
there?
the roast beef sandwich.
Base?
Staying. Staying with the curlies.
All right, let's see. Is it Yak in the Box or Arby's?
Oh, chat is saying that Checkers is called Rallies here. And that is so true.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Hey, I got it.
Yak in the Box. Wow, love.
I absolutely love Yak in the Box, and that's why I requested these.
We got to
What a twist!
Yeah.
we need to compare when the Arby's comes.
Yeah. But aren't they delicious?
Oh, we're not getting Arby's.
It sucks.
Oh.
There's no Arby's in the Los Angeles basin.
I feel like I got psyop then. You brought me the Arby's fries. Love requested specifically these fries from Jack in the Box.
You were expecting
I never had a chance. This was rigged from the start.
I didn't know there was no. I
Yeah,
didn't
but
know there was no.
I
Arby's,
didn't know
yeah.
that you were living on these things.
I told you.
Yeah.
He got a Jack in the Box gift card.
Yeah, Yak in
first
the-
trip to America.
Yak in the Box has treated me very well in the past, but it does not.
McDonald's is better.
It does not change my opinion of them.
Jack in the Box is one of my most despised fast food places. It's
no,
nasty.
you guys have
The
not.
tacos, you
You
ever had
guys
the
just
taco?
ate it and
Repulsive.
you guys just
Repulsive.
complimented the fries.
People always go,
I like the fries.
The fries are good.
The
You guys-
tacos are.
You guys gotta try the
spectacular.
mini tacos.
Spectacular?
Spectacular.
They
No,
taste
they're-
like vomit,
What?
dude.
No.
I think no.
tacos are fucking
That's why they're
nasty.
2 for 99 cents
nah,
or whatever
People
they
talk
are.
about the
Dude,
tacos.
when
I've
you're
heard
when you're
that.
drunk,
When you're
you've
drunk.
been out, and you just want something.
Yeah, you know what? There's a
goddamn,
place in
boy.
Israel that's open at night, only open late at night. It's bologna and mayonnaise toast.
Oh, give me
and you
that.
know what? That's fucking disgusting. But when you're drunk, you'll eat anything. Is
That
my
is
point.
crazy. And Michigan, at least where I live, it's White Castle. So you're already fucked up. You eat a shitload of White Castle.
Yeah.
It's just not a good night.
So, let me tell you guys about Yak in the Box. They have something called mini tacos. You get a bucket of little mini
What is this?
tacos.
A fucking ad?
Yeah, bro.
Might
They're
as
not
well
a
be.
sponsor.
How many gift
Calm
cards
the
they
fuck
giving you,
down.
man?
Yeah, right.
They've sent
Only
me a
one.
gift card too.
Only one.
He's cheap. He's a cheaper date, I guess.
Yeah. No, but
How much was it
seriously,
for?
$250.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, that's
crazy.
a
You
significant
still have
amount. Yeah.
I wonder. It's so cool. It says Yak in the Box VIP on it.
You have it on you?
I thought I
You're
did.
Yak in the Box VIP.
I went
Yeah.
to use it one time, and the person was like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "You don't know."
Yeah, they
Kind of a
don't.
big deal.
But okay, so let me tell
Can I
you.
speak to your manager?
They actually also have Red Bull, a Red Bull freeze.
Oh, that's bussin'.
Yeah, so
That
you
sounds
get
cool.
That
you
sounds
get
good.
a big glass of ice and a Red Bull in, and then they put a pump of juice in there.
And then
it-
when
it
did and
becomes
then
this really
and then
good
when
thing.
they put mini tacos inside?
yeah.
No, but also boba, right, love?
They have boba.
They put the boba in those drinks, and that's
Yeah,
good.
they have boba
Okay, it
too.
sounds like they have their drink
They go-
situation dialed in.
They also have delicious salads. They have teriyaki bowls.
They-
they
no
have it
shot
all.
they have delicious
they
salads.
Have, their
They're awful.
teriyaki bowls
That I
are
will say.
delicious.
Their breakfast is ass. I will.
No.
Since
oh
when
my god, no.
no, it's not true.
Can I
He
say?
kinda likes the. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I have to say their egg and cheese croissant is so good.
Better than McDonald's.
Yes.
Oh my!
Wow.
Thank you,
Yes,
Lena.
it's so
I
soft.
totally agree. They're delicious. They're always fresh, piping hot, delicious, beautiful, gorgeous.
How much are they paying you, Luke?
Yeah,
bro. This
you
is what
remember?
I'm
Please
You remember
reach
when
out for
Papa
that.
John made the pizza salad? That fucking abomination. You remember that?
The
I
one that
know.
looked like puke that made me
It was
puke.
so nasty.
The meat bowl or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Oh God.
Pizza without the pizza.
I'm getting sick. Okay, I can't do anymore.
It's an important one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Bacon. Fries.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Oh God.
The hotly contested In and Out.
In and out.
No, Darren says, "Oh, I do it animal style, dude. If you need French fries that are slathered in fucking Thousand Island cheese and onions to the point where you can't even tell it."
Wait. Does this disqualify? Because I don't feel like this is necessarily rating it on the fry alone. Because you're adding the animal style is a completely different.
That's like their.
You're right. No, he's right. That was the rule we set.
Like that's a meal in itself. Like I feel like the fry is an accompanying.
We established the rules at the start, Dan.
These actually aren't the worst fries I've had. They're in the middle of the
They're
pack.
not. They're not. These ones are.
These are actually pretty good.
Above average for them.
That onion smell will stay with you for a week.
Also, the cheese they use is so plasticky and nasty.
It's got to be fresh.
So,
What's your opinion,
Yeah.
they're. It's good for 5 minutes tops. If you get double fried, you got to get the double fry,
Okay.
crispy, well done.
McDonald's, get out of here.
Yeah. What are you? Let's go.
Anybody going in and out?
I'm.
No.
Hell no.
I guarantee. I don't see the chat, but I
no,
guarantee
no.
there's some In-N-Out people.
No. I'm making a stance
This-
against McDonald's. I don't like it.
Wait.
I'm staying. Yeah.
In and out?
Yes.
You're going in and out?
Yes.
Let's fucking go.
Now,
I don't like
I would say
McDonald's.
Love has disclosed, but this bias, but I'm going to highlight it again. He has expressed that you find every time you get it, they're soggy. That is not my experience. So we got to get you some.
I guess I shouldn't say
fries.
every time, but
No.
69%.
Let me ask you something. Are you
Yeah.
going through the drive-through or are you having
Drive-through.
Okay.
Yeah, drive-through.
That's fair.
I feel like it's a little psychotic to go inside a McDonald's.
You have to do it sometimes.
Dude, most
It is.
McDonald's.
It's just-
Sometimes you do.
I
If
feel
the
like
line's
I
crazy.
feel like shit gets weird inside
They
McDonald's.
do.
Shit gets very weird in McDonald's.
I've
lot of
noticed
them-
they've become very clean. They've definitely cleaned them up a lot.
Maybe
I
where
was
you
gonna
guys
ask,
live.
did you guys go to like the indoor like playhouses at McDonald's growing up?
Oh, as a
yeah,
kid,
dude.
fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
No, not the ones I go to. The
Looking
McDonald's I'm
back, it
talking
was
about are the
probably
ones
so
with like dirty
filthy.
floors, and there's straw wrappers everywhere.
You sometimes
There's
just be
usually a
kid sitting
homeless
there
person
for hours.
inside.
They don't
Which-
do the playpen shit,
you know.
do they?
Probably a health concern.
I think it was a child safety concern too. I heard
That's
stories
what I'm
of
saying.
guys just
Every
hanging
time-
out there.
Yeah.
Every time I
watching.
would go up one of the slides or something, there'd just be a kid there.
Snot.
Just no parents. I'd just been there for hours.
I used to put my shoes next to Ronald's shoes. Remember that? They had the big shoes there.
There's a clown seat.
Yeah,
All
dude.
kinds of. I don't like inside of there. The vibes are just off. And then you have to talk to someone. And there's like a whole.
You don't always. They have the kiosk.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
changed.
good
That's
point.
changed.
Mm-hmm.
You talk to someone who like so doesn't want to be there, which is fine. I don't care, but it's just like.
Fair enough.
How are the barriers treating you today?
Actually, you know what? That I don't care about. There's just a fleet of them. When you go up to McDonald's, you feel like you're up against an army at the counter.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, now they got they got the mobile shit now. I feel like they got that locked in. I don't know.
That being said,
Be our champion.
get it. I hate French fries right now.
I love it.
Fries.
My stomach is crying.
Off of me! I don't want your elephant on my
If you
face.
make me try good McDonald's fries, I'm gonna make you try the mini tacos from
I'll try it.
Yak in the Box. Yeah.
No, not mini. The real fucking.
The two.
No, the
for,
mini tacos
like,
are-
99 cents.
Wait, so what is a
Yeah.
mini taco?
Mini tacos. Can you Google it or
Yeah.
let me? Yeah, it's best if you Google because it's kind of hard to explain. It's literally just a Dorito or no, a chip folded with some juice in the middle. It's delish.
Let's see. Oh, I see. Interesting.
And you get a bucket of them.
Yeah, that could be good.
Yeah,
It's cute.
we can't see it, but
Can't see it. Oh, because
No, it's
Dan's not it.
yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're always crispy, delicious. 10 out of 10.
And you'd rather get these over the original taco.
100%. These and curly fries is what I get only.
Hmm.
And a Red Bull.
Man,
I sent an image in Discord. I took this photo over the weekend. I'm curious what you guys think. It was on the window at McDonald's. It was the number of packets of sauce you could get for each size nugget. I found that a little insane.
I gotta say, I think French fries are an abomination. I hate all of them. My stomach is fucked up. I feel
I have this
regretful.
wind up on my desk. Not that I'm complaining, but I have like
We've been
all of the
dropping
leftover
out, yeah.
fries.
Oh my god.
The sample's off to you each time.
I'm set up.
Chill.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I hate to, be so uninteresting, but McDonald's is the best. Just like on average, there's a reason they're the best. Resistance. Yes. It's the something resistance. What is it?
Piece de resistance.
And that means the final act of the final act.
God, not again.
Oh gosh.
What are you doing?
Piece de resistance.
Did you mute that tab?
We need to know. It means the most outstanding or impressive part of something. What?
You got something playing on your laptop.
Let me see. That would be the podcast itself. All right, here's the thing. We have so much fun stuff still to get to. We've got the Lord of the Rings review and lots of fun stuff to talk about. I need to go to the bathroom, though, so I'm going to do that really fast.
Okay.
And when I come back, we're going to party.
Like it's 1999, baby.
That's right.
Oh, my God.
That's right. All right. Thanks so much.
Talking about this?
So yeah, this is what I saw over the weekend. You only get one sauce for a 4-piece, one sauce for a 6-piece, 2 for a 10, and so forth. I found it interesting that they needed to put this in the window. Like shit must be getting pretty insane with free sauces.
Wow. It's tough times, man. Everybody's tightening their belts, including McDonald's, getting stingy with the packets. Why in the world would you get the 6-piece when you only get one packet? Yeah. When you can get that same one packet for the 4?
Maybe that's what this is all about.
You don't get an extra packet for those 2 extra nuggies?
Yeah.
That seems, frankly, unacceptable. I don't get it.
I need 2 sauces. I need sweet and sour and the mustard if they still make that.
Yeah, that's a joke.
You can get it for an extra 50 cents.
I'm outraged.
All right. Let me thank some of our wonderful supporters.
I got a new hold bathroom break music.
Is that Kenny?
It's Kenny sound-alike.
Okay.
Kenny J.
All right. Let's see. The cost of McDonald's is insane when you consider how much we subsidize beef and cheese by our government. And on top of that, we have subsidized labor because they don't pay their workers a living wage. Wow. That is all facts. No printer. Jewel. And thank you for the tip.
Baby, I need a jewel.
I need a jewel. Both of my brothers worked at McDonald's in high school. They often had to clean used condoms out of the play place.
What?
Amber.
Who's fucking in the playpen?
What the fucking hell? Well, and more importantly, why would you
At least they're being safe.
At least, yeah, okay. Looking on the bright side. That's true.
Ronald's watching as you're fucking...
No glove, no love.
Why not just
Probably Grimace.
take it with you?
Grimace was creepy. You
Why
know he
discard
was.
of it in the ball pit?
Hamburglar.
He had the mask.
That's how they make the Grimace shakes.
Yeah.
I mean, they're right there. They're in the cafeteria. There's trash cans all around to toss that shit out, and you choose the ball pit. I don't know.
Maybe it was a mistake.
Oh yeah.
Maybe homeless people.
Maybe it fell off.
I mean, I don't mean to blame it on the homeless, but I'm just saying if you want some privacy for free, go fuck in the McDonald's ball.
Oh God. We do not endorse that message here.
Hear that ringing tone?
Garrison Baker gave $20 and said, just have to say Bojangles and Zaxby's are both Southeast fast food staples. I figured it was something like that. Bojangles is mid fries wise. I see. but has fire chicken biscuits. Zaxby's has solid crinkle cut fries with seasoning salt similar to Lowry's seasoning. That sounds good. I like that style.
I fuck with the Lowry's, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Good looking out, Garrison. Thank you. So Hyso gave $5 and said, I've never watched The Lord of the Rings or Twilight. I don't care about the beef and don't want to be depressed. Now they're going on vacations. Wow.
Damn, is he saying that about us?
I think so.
Damn, that sounds so tough, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. That sounds really tough.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I used to do 1 sauce per nugget as a kid. The best, you can only do that in the good times.
Yeah.
We're not in the good times anymore.
We're in the war times, brother.
Exactly.
They're the reason that they had to put limits on it. That's crazy.
Well, you know, you got to live when you have the chance. And I'm just glad that Tony Castillo had the opportunity to have a good childhood where he could just slather those nuggies.
I'll take 25 sauces for my 4-piece.
Boom. Why not?
Yeah, let me get another. Just throw them all in.
Just throw them all in.
I have a message for Shake Shack.
We have a message for
the
Shake
company.
Okay.
They don't sell their good fry sauce on the side. So when I order from there, you only get 1 sauce and you can't buy more.
Wait, what?
I want to give you guys my money, but you can only add 1 in the fry. You know,
is it like a limited drop
it's like
of sauce?
It's a fry add-on. So you can only order it as a fry add-on, not in the normal store. It's fucked up.
What was the super spicy one we tried? Was that
was Shake Shack, yeah.
Ooh, that was too spicy.
I went and got more. I'm snacking on those right now. Freaking delicious.
Love, you would be a great fast food consultant. I'm serious. You have like some really good insights.
Reach out.
Seriously.
Please. Huh?
No, that's me.
Oh.
They didn't have a picture.
It was last
they
minute,
hand drew. Isn't that good though?
Okay, for a last minute drawing.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
great.
Right?
You look like a Hellraiser, Tom.
I was like, at first I just was like, who is this creep?
Me right here, buddy.
You look great, but no, it just threw me off. But the last minute drawing is very good, actually.
We have a 1,099.99 cents. I guess I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it would be called because it's in Turkish lira.
Oh, we love the Turks.
Saying thank you for making me laugh for the past 5 years. Peace and love from Istanbul. Can I get a hey girly?
Hey girly, over there in Istanbul. 1,000 Turkish lira to USD, $25.
Oh, nice.
Very generous. Thank you. Thank you so much.
What's the name?
It was
We love the Turkish.
Beetle or Betel?
We
Betel.
love Turkey.
Beto, hey girl.
And then can we please get bad mythical moment merch? Probably not. That feels like...
What are they going to sue me?
Yeah, maybe.
I'd love for them to try.
I don't think...
I think we should do bad mythical minute. Bad mythical minute. Minute or moment?
Are you putting it backwards?
Still work in progress.
Yeah, it's back.
I think we could sell that.
You might have to do the opposite of mythical too.
Here's the thing.
Literal.
Are they actually going to press us legally? No. If they do, then we just stop selling it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Right?
Do we have to give up?
I'm going to copyright it. I'm going to launch my new show, and we're going to dress like them too, like we did on Halloween.
Would we have to give up the profits?
I don't think so.
Over my dead body.
Let's do it. Sounds like a great idea.
I have such a good idea for a show I'm going to do over the break. Ethan Klein channel. Oh, you guys are going to love this. Reacting to every old content cop. And I'll tell you why.
You can get banned.
Well, I'm gonna censor the. I'm not gonna do the N words and the F words and all that. I'll censor that part. But the reason is I was watching one of his old content cops, specifically the one about Jinx, and it's been, I don't know, a decade plus since I saw that video, and I was blown away by how fucking racist that video was. And like homophobic, dropping slurs like crazy, and not funny at all. He was just very mean.
Wait.
And there was no jokes. My theory seeing what Ian, how unfunny and bad he is now, is that maybe we were all just young and he was never funny. And so I'm going back to review the catalog and kind of reassess. Historically, Dan's coming over. Oh, Dan is passionate about this project because he's a day one IDubbbz hater, yeah?
Day one? Shout out to my day ones.
Not a fan of his work. Yeah. So going back, I think. Yeah.
You could call it what we do here is go back.
You might.
You should call it that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, you know what I'm going to call it? Content Cop. See?
Content
Wow. This is what actual funny looks like and sounds like.
Content Cop.
Okay?
Yeah.
When
that's high level
when
stuff.
you learn what a joke is, Ian, you go ahead and let me know, and we can talk.
I don't know. I have thoughts.
Yeah, no, I doubt it.
That's a good question.
So I was shocked, and I think everyone would be shocked by just how insanely bad, racist, homophobic, awful it is. It's awful. You know, and the great irony of the Jinx one is Jinx was a guy who was mass reacting to stuff and just he wasn't really adding anything. He was just stealing people's content and sitting there and watching and uploading it.
Okay.
And at the time, we're all like, yo, this is freebooting, this is theft, all this stuff. But now Ian's, all of his best friends on Twitch, Hassan, Denims, Frogan, I don't know what Sean the Black does. Is he on Twitch?
Wake up.
I don't know. I'm not just saying that to like.
I don't know.
I
Yeah,
don't have an answer for you.
Well, anyway, this is what they do all day, is they steal content.
Like Sniper Wolf style? Like
Yeah.
he did? Okay.
Sniper Wolf. Yeah, like Sniper Wolf.
Okay. He just phones it in.
So I just find it interesting that now he's friends with these people.
Sean the Black is on Twitch. We've confirmed.
He is on Twitch.
Ethan, wake up.
To what capacity is he on Twitch?
I don't know what that question means.
Well, if anyone's watching, are you really there?
I see. I see.
If a streamer goes live on Twitch and there's no one to watch it, do they exist?
Deep question.
Thank you. I was really thinking about watching that Jinx one on the show. It is devastating. Like, you will never look at him the same.
Sounds fun.
Oh, and the other thing was I was watching an interview with Ian, and he issued all these apologies to people, but he never apologized directly to Jinx. And after watching that video, and now he's friends with all these people that he was criticizing him for, I feel like he owes Jinx a bigger apology than anyone other than Tana and the likes, because super racist, super mean, and now it's something that he apparently doesn't even have a problem with. You know? Thanks for listening. So anyway, Content Cop. Stand back and stand by over the break.
You're so funny.
Shut up. Yeah, you're going to find me real funny when I start this series.
I have feelings.
No, you don't. Where else are we at? Let's see here. Oh, the Leggings King. This guy was on my feed. I love him.
Oh, boy.
I don't even know what to say about this dude.
Yeah, me either.
So this guy, he has leggings that he's trying to sell.
Okay.
And he loves them. Tell me what you think. Bold looks, endless combos.
Is there volume? Or
As you can see, black can be bold.
Let me go back.
Can be edgy.
Oh my God.
I had to remove the music.
Oh, okay.
But that didn't have music. That was just...
He wasn't... There was no him talking.
As you can see, black can be bold. It can be edgy, or it can be soft. Play around and show what you can do.
They look like superhero pants.
That is insane pants. That is insane pants. It's like the lower half of a gimp suit. And then he's just calling it pants.
Sometimes you have to get glamorous.
Is this glam?
Today was that day. Bold looks, endless combos.
This man is leaving nothing to the imagination. It's a good thing he's wearing like a long shirt, because there's no shot that his dick and balls are not on full display.
Your balls come out? This is so
You know?
shiny. So he said, let's get Ethan a pair of these. I agree.
Okay, fuck it. I'll try them on.
They're meggings, Ethan.
Meggings?
Yeah.
Leather meggings, please.
Leather meggings. I mean, is that... I don't even think it was leather. It was like vinyl or something.
Latex or something?
Latex, yeah.
Wait, Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox are having a baby?
Yeah,
They had a baby, right.
and I would like you to please guess what their baby's name is.
Jeez, how could I guess?
Exactly.
Something insane.
Should I give the same clue I
Sounds
gave
like
you?
it.
Yo, hold on. Bro.
You found the grip perfect leggings?
Pull this up. We'll get back to Machine... We got to do the Machine Gun Kelly, but...
Kapow meggings. Oh,
found them.
this is them.
This is them.
Wait, $110?
Isn't this
Dude, we got to order these for you.
Hold on. Isn't this not like a fetish thing?
Could be.
Because
Could
this
also
is not
be.
normal pants.
Look at this picture closely.
Many uses.
Also,
I'm
why is
sure.
he shirtless?
Why wouldn't you be?
I guess.
Showing
To
off
show
the
the
pants.
Showing off the pants, dude.
No kidding.
It's definitely some fetish.
It has
I'm gonna
to
come
be.
out and say it with my heart.
Dude, if you saw someone walking around in
my-
these, you would do a double take like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, like sweet pants.
Why is he... What is,
He looks like the AHS demon.
Oh, the way it punches up.
he looks like Catwoman.
It looks so uncomfortable.
I'll bet you it's super comfy.
No,
Are you
God,
joshing
How?
me?
It looks like stretchy fabric.
But if you're a guy, that can't be.
Yeah.
Doesn't look that stretchy.
Well, should I order you a pair?
Yeah, I'll take a pair.
What,
Actually?
medium?
$100, huh?
That's crazy.
It's worth it.
I feel like that's something Tim Chalamet would wear. I've been like exploring
No way.
lately.
This is like streetwear. This is craziness. Why do
I
they
want a
call
pair
it
of those,
slick?
so next time I bring you a muffin, I'm gonna dress like this.
Oh, they have red ones.
Yeah, give me the red ones.
Ooh,
You want the red ones?
And blue. No, I want the black ones. Those
You
are
want the
the
black
most
ones?
insane.
Those are the
Classiest.
coolest.
Yeah, they're insane.
Okay, I'm
should I
adding
get,
the
medium?
cart right now.
I guess medium.
Let's get them in here.
Size guide. Let me see.
Yeah, exciting.
Yeah, medium. is
Oh,
what
how
I'm
tall
at.
are you again? So I can make sure to get the right one.
What does height have to do with your weight?
5'9",
Length.
5'9" and 3/4 or something.
No, it's
I
weight.
believe it was 5'9" and 3/4. Yeah.
Well, that means you're gay.
Well, I'm in this range, so Dan, whatever you.
Yeah, right
So-
at 5'9"
so medium?
and 3/4.
No kidding.
Why the fuck does it matter how tall you are?
Because
the
of
length.
the inseam.
But then, what are you supposed to do if you're just like a brown
Welcome,
gentleman? Can you get
welcome
these seams?
to lots of people's world where they have a hard time finding clothes that fit them.
That was me. That was my world.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know.
But can you get these hemmed? Bring this to a tailor.
sure
See what
you
they say.
Throw them on in the changing room.
Yeah, can you take a couple inches off the bottom here?
I've seen some people in the chat saying you should get the red ones.
But the black is funnier, don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Red
The
it
red
is.
ones almost look normal.
Well, I
Well,
wouldn't go that
no.
far.
Don't say
Wait,
that.
what? No,
I
don't.
do think they
Michael
look
Jackson.
more.
They look more
They're
normal
way
than the
crazier.
black.
I'm sorry.
The black, dude. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Me neither.
I don't know if that's his
I don't
ass
wanna
or
know.
his dick.
I don't want to know.
What are we looking at?
Who
Here?
knows, dude?
That's
Don't ask.
Of some kind.
Yeah, don't ask. Actually,
Don't ask.
Or is it arm? No,
it looks
it's not
like a hot dog.
You, Jessel.
Jeez, that is just not even flattering, though.
Oh, now I actually don't know. It's not a lot of definition.
I think black is the crazier one, personally.
Ow. Okay.
Because the black, like,
We'll get you what you like.
see everything in the black one.
The black ones are very, very revealing.
And it's shiny. It's ridiculous.
beautiful, gorgeous.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's try them on, folks.
So how do you get them? What's the fabric and care tab telling you?
Yeah, fabric
Yeah,
and
tell me
care.
about the
Go squint your eye.
Windex.
Where did you see that?
Go down.
Right, it was right.
It's
on-
in the drop downs.
There you go.
Fabric and Care. Premium high gloss vinyl fabric with a liquid shine. 92% recycled polyester made from post-consumer plastic.
Okay, green.
Suitable for everyday wear and parties. I'm sorry, but
What, it's
No,
not
that's
suitable
true.
for
You
parties?
could wear that to
specific kind
every
of
day
parties?
or parties.
Yeah.
suitable for everyday wear. That's the part that,
Not
that threw me
suitable
off.
Yeah, the everyday
workouts.
wear is the more question. The parties one actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Hold on, they're carving it out here. Not suitable for workouts.
No.
Well, they're
Sweaty
just letting
ass.
you know it's fucking sweaty as fuck in these.
Someone in our
8%
chat-
spandex, so they're a little stretchy.
Yeah.
Cold hand, guys. Cold hand wash, 1 to 2 drops of mild detergent. 1 to 2 drops.
Doesn't sound like a lot enough.
Yeah.
1 to 2 drops. Is that right?
It's very, very minimal. So, okay, ships in 24 hours, so I need these urgently. Wait, we're going on break. I'm not going to get these till we're back, probably.
For our debut.
All right, I'll be back looking good.
You can try them on during the break.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing squats over break.
Weirdly, not the first time we've come back from a break and you've been wearing leather pants.
That's
Wait, what?
actually very true.
What are you referring to?
JoJo.
When he dressed up like JoJo. That was after a
Comeback
break.
up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when you were
That's
decked
so
out in the
funny.
JoJo. All right, what time is it?
Oh wait,
It's
I want you to
2:30.
guess.
Oh yeah, yeah. You have
Should
to
I
guess about
give
Machine Gun Kelly.
clues the way I gave you, Dan, yesterday?
Huh?
Do you remember how I fed you a clue about?
Yeah, I think the clue
Okay.
you gave was fair.
Okay.
It at least gave you like a direction to go.
So it's 4 names.
What?
The second 2 being their last names. They hyphenated them together. So I'm going to give you their first and middle name. Their first name, the clue is, word 1. The clue is a sequence of movies from the same series.
A series. Serial.
Harry.
Remember, this is a first name, so it's got to sound pretty too.
Like
Harry
Godfather?
Squirt Gun Kelly.
Trilogy.
No.
Say the
Trilogy would be
give
funny.
me the hint again.
How did I word it?
You have the
a
right.
sequence of films in a series.
Sequel.
No.
Trilogy.
No.
Anything else?
I like the idea of naming your kid Trilogy though.
Me too. Especially when they're the first one.
A sequence of videos. A series. A sequence. A season.
Season is a
The
good guess.
Twilight.
Saga.
Yes,
Okay.
that's the first name.
Saga.
That's the first name. The second, the middle name. The hint I'm going to give you is what would maybe one of the Sharks or the Jets, what would they pull up to a fight with? Maybe hidden in
Are
their
you talking
hair?
about hockey teams?
No,
No, we're talking about the
from
gangs
West Side
from West Side
Story.
Story.
West Side Story, when they showed up for the Rumble,
You're
what
probably
were
going to
they
need
probably
another
hiding in
clue
their
then,
hair?
because I
You don't know West Side
that
Story.
is.
Knife? I never saw West Side
You're
Story.
close.
Okay.
So there's two
Razor
gangs.
You're closer.
Blade.
Yep.
It's Blade.
Blade?
Yeah, it's Saga Blade Fox Baker.
That kid is going to be so
Saga
bad.
Blade.
Saga Blade.
So Saga is a very popular name in Nordic countries.
Really?
It comes from like Norse mythology and stuff.
I had never heard that.
Is
My-
that
my-
true that the word originates that? And there's people with the name
My
Saga?
cousin.
You got a cousin
Yeah.
Saga?
Yeah.
What?
No way.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Love
so
Saga.
I didn't hear it the first
Oh,
time.
wow.
love Saga.
It is a pretty name. I did
Saga.
I did say that.
Is the
It
middle
sounds
name
nice.
Blade?
Blade.
It's actually. Not
I think he's
that
just a big
crazy.
Wesley
Knowing that,
Snipes
It
fan.
actually doesn't seem that crazy of a name, like compared to like what Elon Musk names his kids.
Yeah,
That's true. He set the bar pretty high.
I wouldn't even have been able to give you a clue.
Yeah.
You could have given an equation, maybe.
All right.
Saga Blade. Welcome
Saga.
to the world.
So we're not hating that hard, it sounds like.
No.
no, we never were hating anyway in the first place. We will always show love for babies.
Well, you could
Speak
think
for
the baby
yourself.
has a stupid name. I think Elon Musk kids have stupid names. It's not the kid's fault. I don't hold it against the kid.
Totally. We love babies at the H3 Pod.
Let's see here. Forbes released a list of top 50 creators, and it's bizarre. And once again, Tom, where am I? Is this your job, or should I need someone
I think
else?
you need, yeah, that's not my job. You need a PR person on that.
This is bullshit, though. You spend money on these people for nothing. You make me money. That's way better.
Exactly.
So anyway, it's top 50, and obviously me not
Why is
being...
this person like screaming? I don't like.
He's
Okay,
excited he's on the list.
Oh, They're
if
so
I'm not
wacky.
on the list, then it's clearly ridiculous. Okay.
If
like-
you're not on the list,
yeah, 50.
I'm
You don't
sure
think
you'll
I'm
be
top
on
50?
there. Yeah.
Did we look at the list? You could be, right?
I'm not.
With the amount of influence that you have,
Bro, don't
got
laugh.
it.
50.
You're an influencer.
Why
Don't.
does Mr. Beast's photo look
50.
like a dead photo of like Babe Ruth?
Rest in peace. Oh, he's got the New York. He's got the New York hat, the white
Totally.
shirt. Yeah.
He loves the New York Yankees, right?
85
Guy
million
from North
apparently
Carolina.
he made last year. Now, Mr. Beast did tweet out that this is completely wrong and totally made up.
What does he mean by that? It's numbers low? Is that
He
what you
didn't
take that as?
clarify,
He left
but
it ambiguous.
Or is it too high?
to be
Yeah.
honest, it's
I think
probably
his implication
higher.
is that it's probably too high.
I
Oh.
think he probably made that much at
Yeah.
least.
I think it could be higher, to be
You think
honest.
it's too low?
Yeah.
I think it's too low.
Oh, interesting.
Dude, it's insane what's going on over there. It's insane. 85? Nah, he made more than that.
I agree.
Okay. You'd say so.
624 million followers. What the fuck is average engagement? What does that even mean? 1.39? Entrepreneurial school 4? What does that have to do with anything? Okay.
This whole
Darman.
list is strange, as you'll see.
Darman is such a weirdo, dude.
So we're saying that Darman is the second most, like, biggest influencer?
He doesn't have influence. He's behind the scenes.
I don't even know who that is.
He makes these.
That's what I'm saying. Just like, what are we talking about?
He makes these. What's the name of his channel?
Darman. So just Darman?
Oh. He makes, dude.
It's a whole rabbit hole.
The weirdest fucking videos, but
he makes
super popular.
quote unquote wholesome content that oftentimes is just kind of weird or disturbing, like kind of unintentionally. A lot of times, I guess it is wholesome, but it's very like feel good. He makes all these sketches where it's like a life lesson of like standing up to your bullies or whatever.
But also, he had a scandal before too.
Yeah, he was like doing fraud in Vegas with real estate, right?
Oh, I don't know about that.
No,
I know in
I
like
think-
the beauty world, like he was kind of recruiting the beauty influence. Never mind, it's not my place to talk about.
Yes,
I
it
don't
is.
know.
Of course it is.
I mean, because I got insider info on it.
Wait,
I don't know if you want to share.
Hold on. Let me go back up to Darman. Well, hold on. Before we get into that, just because I want to make sure I'm not speaking out of turn, there was a weird real estate thing in Vegas, right?
No, it's so wrong. Like every component of it, you got wrong.
So let's correct the record.
Okay, yeah. So it was, I believe, in Oakland, and it didn't have anything to do with real estate, as far as I understand. It was that he had like a marijuana business or something, and got into a business dispute. Here, I'll pull up the.
All right. Well, while we're doing that, let's air the Darman the fuck out.
Like, how did Vegas real estate? Like, where did
I
that
think
come
you're.
from?
Okay. Well, let's see what it actually was. And so, what do you got for us, Lena? Spill it.
Yes.
I'll have to reach out to my source for more info because I don't know. I feel like.
But what is it you said?
He did something where he was kind of like recruiting the top beauty influencers in the YouTube world, and it turned out to be some kind of scam where they all kind of got screwed over.
And we'll just say for the record, this is alleged
Very
from a
alleged.
source from Lena. We don't know if this is true or not.
I'll
It's
find out
hearsay
more info. Yes.
at the moment.
Can't wait
But
to
one
know
thing
it.
we do know is the Mercury News wrote this. Ganjapreneur. Oh, yeah, you remember? Ganjapreneur Darman sentenced to 5 years of probation for defrauding Oakland.
'Cause I thought it was kind of funny,
He did defraud the city.
Was he not paying taxes or something?
Well,
it had something to do with the marijuana business that he had. I don't remember. Let's see if there's a little summary here.
I remember there was a funny picture of him, like
Darman
they had some
sentenced to 5
case
years
photo in
probation
it.
for defrauding
Oh,
Oakland.
guys, hold on. I got the AI in it.
All right.
Editor's note: Darman paid the fine and was released early from probation.
Nice.
Oakland, an Oakland businessman whose work in the marijuana industry earned him the moniker Ganjapreneur, has been sentenced to 5
Ganjapreneur.
years probation for pocketing city grant money meant for building improvements.
Well, there you go. That's pretty sleazy.
That was a lifetime ago. That was a lifetime ago.
Yeah, I'm sure he's changed.
Well, right. So the other Darman scandal that was more recent was that he had a dispute with the actors.
He pays them minimum wage and he makes
He
like
was paying them like dog shit, and they had like a big call out, and they were like protesting his studio here in LA and stuff.
Right.
So
yeah, that was.
why does
bad.
this guy get?
Adam Wahid?
Who the fuck
He's
is
been around
Adam
for,
W?
He's been around for a while.
But why is he here? This is number 24. Why is he here?
I don't know.
Because
his
maybe-
publicist paid for this one, boy.
I mean, maybe. And he had like a photo shoot too for this.
It's Jake Paul.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
At
Rhett
first,
Lang.
the list seems somewhat reasonable. Although already Darman at number 2 kind of raised an eyebrow. But as you'll see as it goes on, it seems like the order is really arbitrary. And there's a couple people that were near the bottom of the list, like they made it, but they were on the bottom. That, in my opinion, are like massively influential. So I really don't understand what this is supposed to mean.
Well, let's have a look here. Alex Cooper, bullshit. Total fraud. I mean, at least she is influential. Charlie D'Amelio is not. Is she still influential?
She's still a big
Girl,
deal.
she's on Broadway right
She's
now.
a big deal.
She is?
Yes.
She
Shout out
sings?
Charlie.
No, it's and Juliet is what it's called, and she dances.
Here's the other paid.
She's just a background dancer?
I don't even know if the show has songs in it.
Haley Bailey paid.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, she's everywhere.
Yeah, she's all over this list.
I mean,
I
like
don't
on
know
the
who
red
she is.
carpet, she interviews like all the A-list celebs.
Matt Rife, who've got the SpongeBob.
Comedian, right?
Yeah.
And so already Matt Rife is a standout. His earnings are 50 million. That's higher than several of the people that were listed.
He is
above
a
him.
very,
so it's
very
not based off of earnings, I guess.
Yeah. By the way, what's the entrepreneur score? 'Cause
Everybody's
everyone
a
has
4.
4.
Everyone,
and I think Mr. Beast has some pretty good like entrepreneurial chops by now. Like he's not on the same level as Matt Rife.
That's
Matt Rife is brilliant. I don't know if you know that.
I mean, yeah. What is he? Okay, he owns like insurance companies or some
Car
shit on the DL.
washes, gas stations, all kinds of stuff.
Mark Rober
diversified.
got a 3, loser. Drewski got a 4. Why? Okay.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, he gets big
No, I'm not.
commercials and stuff.
That's fine. I just don't know why he gets a 4.
Oh, I don't understand.
He
the
had some
process.
smart show ideas. I mean, like he brought back pretty much like American Idol, but with the twist on it, with his whole.
Is that
auditions.
entrepreneurship though?
Yeah, I mean,
Kind of.
Flavor of
More
Love.
like
He kind of did like his own
video
spin on
production.
Flavor of Love.
Isn't
Well,
it
that's
his
just-
job to
that's
make
just
funny
content creation.
Yeah, that's his job. That's his job.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurship would be making businesses.
Right. Which I'm sure he has a business, his like production company that does all of that, but that's just like one. Yeah.
And then,
again, ranking on the same as Mr. Beast, who has like 10 companies and merch all over the place, and yeah, I don't know.
Mr. Beast has merch in like Target.
Right.
Yeah.
Where's the Drewski merch in Target? I don't see it.
He might have some merch in some stores. I'm not sure.
Is this guy still doing good? Cabby Lame?
He was just
So is-
deported. Go
It's
ahead.
Lame.
Oh yeah, he got deported.
Yeah.
Ice got him.
Ice got him. He's the #1 TikToker. He had it was on the members episode where you weren't here. We talked about it for a while. We talked about his content is like very okay. And it's kind of odd that he's the biggest TikToker.
Well, all
Very
he does is
universal.
this. He just does this.
Yeah, and he's really good at like the thing that he does. My whole argument was just it's not that it's bad, but I wasn't seeing anything that was convincing me he should be the biggest TikToker in the world.
Theory was it was like the Mr. Bean effect, where you could watch his content no matter where you are.
It's
in the world.
nonverbal, so it has an international audience, which was a good point. That was a very good point.
I don't know who this is.
He's got a big podcast, Diary of a CEO, like business stuff.
Probably not that big.
I don't know.
Probably not as
It's
big
not
as
what podcasts are.
Probably not as big as ours. Dixie, you're gonna put both of them on the list? Okay.
Shout out Dixie, why not?
She's a 4. Brett Riviere is a 4. Danny Austin's a 4.
All these people are.
Logan Paul's a 4. What entrepreneurs we have here? Nick D. Giovanni is a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Hass Brownlee is a 4.
Right.
Emma Chamberlain is a 4. Why did they even
She's way
include
higher,
this?
man. She's got Chamberlain Coffee. She's got successful
Well,
businesses.
she's at least on like maybe closer to the Mr. Beast level of
Yeah.
diversifying. Where these people, other people, why did they even include this category? It's bothering me. Stoke Twins, 3.
Stroke Twins.
Stroke
Got
name
him.
is crazy.
Got him.
Miss Rachel killing it with that number 3 though. L. 3.
Not even a 4?
She deserves
No.
one.
Hannah Stocking.
I saw. Did you ever see that video that was going around of? It was like babies hearing Miss Rachel's voice and like automatically smiling and like looking at the TV. She
Whoa.
like apparently did special training with her voice.
Wait, so these weren't babies that had already like
I'm sure they have.
gotten into?
I'm sure they
Oh, okay,
know
well
her
then,
and love
if they
her.
already have the association, I don't know if I'm impressed.
Well, you know, I actually didn't ask about that part, so maybe.
Because I'd like the idea if she could just somehow like just her voice is so beautiful that children literally are just like,
I believe
God.
it.
You think it might be that
Well,
way?
I can find the video if you would like.
She could use her powers for evil, though.
No, she.
Well,
would
we would,
never.
yeah, that's
For
true.
toys.
Like a Pied Piper like situation.
Exactly.
Well, luckily, guys,
Classic.
luckily
Classic
she's
Pied
only
Piper
a 3 on the entrepreneurial scale.
I think
Right,
she
only,
has
only a 3
clothes-
on the entrepreneur though.
I think she has clothes in Target actually. My niece has a pair of her overalls. I think she got them from Target.
Oh, because she always
Hannah
wears overalls.
Stocking
That's smart.
Still relevant. No offense to her. I just
She was Lele Pond's friend, like back.
27 million followers.
no. But like, let me show you. I don't think she's like a.
Those are pinned. Should
These
go
are
up.
pinned. Okay.
Yeah, go one
So
to the
may-
bottom. There you go.
Here's it has 170,000. I mean, so she's still crushing
She's
it.
crushing it.
All right.
Okay.
2 million. Oh my god.
Okay.
Crushing it.
Wow.
This is
Ryan
funny.
Toys reviews.
How is that possible?
Bro, your engagement is 0.01.
Terrible
Get
engagement.
off my
and
list.
now I don't understand.
He's old.
This really discredits the whole list because I have never seen a moment of Ryan reviewing toys.
Yeah, it's for kids.
I know, but there is so much fucking Ryan's toy reviews stuff in like Target and like
That's
Party Central and like every fucking store you go to, there is stuff with this kid's face on it. How does he have a 2?
I didn't know he grew up. I thought he was like Peter Pan. I always just see him as a kid in my head.
No, but dude,
He's
look,
a grown man now.
Why? Look how they're dissing him. 0.01 engagement.
Yeah,
bro. I'm not even here. Sorry, I can't even fucking engage. I can't read that shit. It's too boring. Rebecca Zamalo. I don't know who that is. Zamalo.
Zamolo. I do know who that is. When I was a fan of Colleen, she was always hanging out with them. And I think I met her at the Streamies. She was very nice.
Jacksepticeye. Adam W., whoever that is.
Adam Wahid.
Adam W.
Typical gamer.
Interesting. I used to watch him.
Look at his engagement. 0.04.
like Vinny from Jersey Shore.
I'm sorry, but how do you leave your house? That's embarrassing, dude.
I think he used to do GTA content. If I'm not
Whoever
wrong.
that is. We'll get to her. Justine.
She's been around forever.
No shot she's on this list. No shot. I'm sorry, but what? Justine?
I mean,
do the tech review stuff.
if you're looking for tech, I mean, you're watching Marquez Brownlee or Justine. I just watched her Osmo 3 review the other day.
Oh wow.
There you go.
Osmo 3. What is that? Well, her posts get 2,000 likes.
It's a little camera that I broke in 1 week.
Do you see this? 2,000 likes.
Well,
5,000 likes.
Well, that's not her thing.
8,000.
YouTube it.
Oh, Labubu! Labubu!
Hold on. Just chill with the Labubu. I gotta investigate Justine here.
No, I mean, she doesn't get views.
Yeah, I didn't
anymore.
think so. So here's her channel. And the views, let's take a look. 1 day ago, 11,000.
What?
You might say they're watching Macress Brownlee or Justine, but
Wow.
She's literally with the lead of development in that second row with Apple. Yeah.
yeah, and she didn't even get 50,000 views. That's what I'm saying. No offense, lady.
Marquez Brownlee.
Oh, why am I not on this list? Right?
Do you have 7 million subscribers?
Dope.
I did at one point on my main channel.
Did you actually?
I think so. I think I was at 7.5. It's dropped so much. You can check.
Yeah.
I think I broke 7 or was. Yeah, I think I was over 7.
I never knew that.
Markiplier, bro. I hate that dude.
Coming up with the 2.
His boy Jacksepticeye beat him out on this list, though. That's got a sting.
Nick Merckx, Kai Cenat.
Whoa,
I'm sorry.
Nick Merckx is on here? The dude who was like super anti-trans
Yes.
and wow.
Yeah.
It's the Merc.
Kai
I guess it's
Cenat.
influential just to the wrong group.
Now, this stood out to me.
This is
Kai Cenat being at 28 below a lot of the people that are above him is absurd.
Below Nick Fuente. I mean, Nick.
Nick Merckx.
Yeah.
Yeah, below Nick Merckx? Like, seriously?
All right, here's the thing. Kai Cenat definitely made more than 8 million, a lot more.
Yeah.
And he should be like 1, 2, or 3. Anyway, this list
And
is
look at what his
annoying.
engagement is compared to all these people with 0.03.
That's insane. Like
Yeah,
13.
he's in 12%, almost 13.
No kidding.
No kidding.
No kidding, Larry.
Justine, huh? She's on that list, is she? No offense to her,
I'm sure she'll not be offended at all.
I didn't say anything mean about her. Is that engagement a percentage of her viewers of Marquez Brownlee's?
Maybe.
All right. Very good.
Marquez Brownlee.
What is this, Olivia?
This is magic.
What's this?
This is very cute.
What? Oh, this is a Miss Rachel video.
Watch
What is
this.
in the Miss Rachel magic is this?
Can you say mama?
My kids don't react like this to Miss Rachel.
Oh, really?
That was so cute.
So cute.
Cute. What? My kids did not react like this.
So cute.
They get so stoked. It's crazy.
There's something going on with this Miss Rachel.
That's awesome.
Hello. Can you say mama? Mama. Dada. Dada. Let's say it. Dada.
Mom.
Okay.
Our babies are
Cute.
so cute.
I'll try. Watch. I'll try it with my kids, and they're just. I'll try it with Sonny.
Sonny.
Watch how little he cares.
If you put on like a gummy bear or whatever that's called, they're gonna shine up.
Oh, I'm a gummy
Yeah.
bear.
Well, the other two boys love that song.
See?
They'll get him hyped up.
That's their Miss Rachel.
Yeah.
I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. A yummy tummy blinking blimping gummy bear.
Or the dancing alien.
Dancing alien.
Or
They
the
live for
chicken
that.
nugget.
Yes. Mr. Beast called him out. Whatever. Lord of the Rings. All right, let's do Lord of the Rings, huh?
Yeah. Let's go to Middle Earth, dude.
We have reviewed
Let's go
the
to Middle
first two films.
Mm-hmm.
Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers. Olivia has rated them, I believe, a 7 and an 8.
Yes.
No,
7.5 maybe.
I think you gave the first one a 6.
No, she gave it a 7.
No, I gave it maybe I
Maybe
did.
you got talked into a 7 because
Maybe.
I remember you talked for a long time about it and it seemed like you like it, and then when you said 6, everyone was
I
like,
thought
"What
the
the fuck?"
opposite.
And you said 6 is good.
Yeah,
6
my
is a movie I like.
metric is I guess weird. I
Just have
only
high
do
standards.
10 if it's like the best film of all time.
Nobody asked for a 10. You know?
Yeah. I'm honest.
You know, it's
So-
a 10. Office Space. That's a fucking 10.
I'll watch it. I will.
10.
That's a fucking 10.
I will. So I was talking to Dan this morning, and we were deciding how we wanted to do this. And I think maybe if Dan is able to be the master of the plot, and then I will give my notes on the plot. So if
That's a good
anybody
idea.
hasn't seen Lord of the Rings, they can still follow.
We love that.
Yeah.
We love that.
So let's see here. This movie came out in 2003. My golly, that's a long time ago. 2003, 22 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy.
So I would have been 18. 18?
Something like that. Yeah, it's 2003. Yeah, I would have been 16 or so. So that sounds about right. I think you're 2 years older than me.
So wait, when
that
did
long ago?
when did the Two Towers come out?
Like I think
The
it
year
was-
before.
Yeah, it
They
was
came out
year.
every year, so 2002.
A little insensitive.
It was like 2000.
Oh, just a year after that? You know, I think there was some discussion about that.
It's the name of the book. What can you do?
Yeah.
It's literally the name of the second
Maybe
book.
make it the Three Towers.
Now you're living.
Sad one.
How about the Two Towers Memorial movie?
Never forget.
In loving memory.
In loving memory. Just a
So we-
dedication at the end of the film.
This one has a 94 on Rotten Tomato. This one also was the recipient of a ton of Academy Awards, including Picture of the Year, which was a big deal for a fantasy movie.
Yeah.
To win that.
I will say this is the movie that moved me the most emotionally
Okay.
in the trilogy.
There you go.
Okay.
I think I maybe enjoyed this one the most.
I think this one's a banger.
I think it really solidified what these films are about for me,
Right, there you go. Okay.
which is
about little men.
romantic relationship between
Sweet little
Sam
men.
and Frodo.
Yeah,
The
that's right.
accolades are crazy. Look at this. One, Best Picture, Best Director, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Art Direction, Best Costume Design, Best Film Editing, Best Makeup, Best Original Score, Best Original Song, Best Sound Mixing, Best Visual Effects, Best Adapted Screen. Oh, this is a different one. That's great. That is an insane sweep.
Yeah, so it won 11. It won every award that it was nominated for, and it, with that 11, tied 2 other films for the most Oscars any movie's won.
Go ahead.
Tied with Titanic and Ben-Hur.
Titanic?
Titanic is
Titanic
great.
also won 11.
That was such a big moment, Titanic.
Yeah, I
Titanic?
wasn't
It was
really
somebody
cognizant
call it
for it.
Titanic?
I was later.
It is a good movie. It's been a while since I watched it.
It's a great flick. I mean, it's Cameron. You know how I feel about my boy.
You love
Jimmy Boy. Yeah, I mean, obviously,
You would go to
I'm
the
a
bottom
bigger
of the
fan
sea
of
with
like
him.
the Aliens than the
coolest thing about
Titanic,
him.
but
The sea,
or the Terminator. But Titanic's a good movie.
I always turn it off after the car scene. Then it's just a happy movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember renting it for the first time at Blockbuster or Hollywood Video, and it was so long that it came with 2
Yep.
VHS.
Yep.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That movie scared the fuck out of me as a kid.
Yeah.
Like
Quite harrowing.
Just the water filling up and in the narrow hallways, and then floating in cold water with the ship breaking. It's like, damn.
I just keep, whenever I watch it, I'm like, it's just a soundstage in North Hollywood. Just a soundstage in North Hollywood.
It's very, yeah.
I actually think they shot it in Mexico.
Okay.
If I remember the behind the scenes, they built like a huge
Yeah.
fucking water tank in Mexico somewhere, and with like a giant set on it, and that's where a lot of it was filmed. The scale of the production was very impressive.
Dude, you guys got to watch that documentary on Netflix about the Titan that went down to the Titanic, the
I
submarine.
saw it.
What'd you think of it?
He's a psychopath.
Yeah, it was crazy. The guy was super
the
arrogant.
guy, the owner, the guy who died in there, is just a total maniac, a total psychopath.
Yeah.
There was
more
people
than-
trying to stop him like from the beginning. People were whistleblowing to the government.
Right.
People were quitting, like constantly quitting.
Yeah.
And in top positions too, like the lead engineer, the lead pilot for the submarine. All
Yeah,
of these
it's like-
people essential to the project were leaving.
Yeah.
I heard that, I haven't watched it, but someone said that he was ready to die. He wanted to die there or some shit, right?
Well, there was a quote where he says, "I'm putting my life on the line," but in confidence of it, because he was also like, "Nobody's gonna die."
Yeah, he said, ironically enough, he said, when this ship is ready, it'll be unsinkable, which is what they also said with Titanic.
Why even say it?
It didn't sink.
Why even say it?
Why say
you
it?
know?
It didn't sink though. He's right.
Well,
Yeah, it's different.
Pressed.
That's a different.
I guess that is a different act.
And it's
I guess
crazy.
He's technically right.
They show all the tests of the
W.
test submarines, and they all fucking implode. It was
Yeah, so it's made of carbon fiber, which was different, and they have a little microphone that can sense when the carbon fibers break.
Yeah, they have multiple microphones throughout.
And it was constantly like,
Jesus Christ.
I don't know why he kept
fucked.
pushing forward. It was clearly not working.
Yeah,
Psychotic.
and then they stored it in winter, and then like when they took it out again, there was like no activity on those mics, and then when they did it again, there was a bunch of them, which says something's really fucking wrong if it stopped and then they heard it again.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was destined. Everybody knew that this was going to happen. Who knew about this?
Right.
I didn't watch it yet. I'm going to, but the father and son that were on the Titan.
Yeah.
I remember them saying that the son didn't want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It
fucked.
was. He
was
went
right.
in place of someone else because his dad had him go.
It's for his birthday or something.
Yeah, and every time
Well, listen.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Before you
sad.
feel it's too bad. Just know their death was instantaneous.
That is
As far as they know,
That
they're
is
still
better.
on their way down to the Titanic, right?
Yeah, it's better than the people.
by
that
all
on
accounts,
Titanic.
it was
Right.
very
way worse.
way
I would
worse.
way rather die in that thing than on the
For
I
Titanic.
guess that's true.
And there was a
that's fair.
YouTuber that was supposed to go aboard, and then like
Right.
they had to cancel the trip, but
Whoa.
he almost would have been on that trip where it imploded.
damn.
And there was also
his-
a
Right.
video of the wife while it imploded too, right? I saw on social
That
media.
wasn't in the documentary, but that came out later
Yeah.
when you could hear faintly like poof.
Yeah, and there's
And they were like,
the
what
wife
was
is,
that?
The
And then you
wife
could
is sitting
hear.
down, and then the two people behind her like realizing what happened, but the wife's like trying
You
to
should
calm
pull that up. It's pretty interesting.
It's very intense.
Sounds disturbing.
They
If you
had
know what happened.
They had us going for like days because they're like, we can't find it. We still think they're around, and there's only a limited oxygen supply.
I don't think that she suspected that it imploded. I think they noticed the sound for sure, but they kept push. She didn't even ask like, let's check in on them. She just presumed like everything was fine. But anyway, here it is. That's not it. This is not it. This is Miss Rachel again.
No, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Do you see him?
Oh, I got it this time. Yeah, here it is. You have to listen closely because the sound is faint.
Yeah. But you basically the wife doesn't have a reaction, but the two in the back has a reaction.
Yeah. We should be about 500 meters, 30.
I think that was it. They're all looking at each other.
What was that bang?
Go back.
500 meters, 30.
There you go.
We should be about 500 meters, 30.
So that seems like it's not even from an instrument. That's just from the ocean.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's
because
I doubt they could hear it.
Well, no, there's lines attached to the submarine, and it probably all got yanked and shit. No.
Yeah, something.
Was it
Yeah, but I
boom?
doubt it was just straight raw.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah. And they're like,
I'm sure it was nothing.
No big deal.
But what trips me out is they just presumed, like, they didn't even be like, should we check on them?
So the old guy and the other guy kind of locks eyes for a second, and it's I feel like they're like, oh, was that what
I
we
mean, yeah,
think it
especially
was?
if you watch it and you see all the tests they ran and how many times it
They
popped,
knew.
You would know in that moment.
Oh shit.
Well, they did have a few successful trips before that final one.
Yeah, but
It
like
was
the fibers
13,
were
but-
constantly breaking.
Yeah, yeah.
Throughout
Which
it,
means
like it was
nothing.
getting
Yeah.
it was getting weaker and weaker.
So yeah, it was no indication of like a successful. I mean, you can't declare that it's been successful up to that point.
Right.
So
I didn't know like I've always heard of carbon fiber because of like cars, like
Cars,
people
yeah.
put carbon fibers to make their cars lighter, but I didn't know it was like woven steel. Like it's like a material, like a fabric. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Very, I mean, yeah, not great for subs. Apparently,
Drop 2 weights.
she's giving instructions to the submarine.
Tighten, drop 2 weights.
Meanwhile, they just like exploded.
Yeah, they're just like goo. They're ocean goo. No?
That guy getting up and leaving, it's like, oh, I feel like he knows something.
I would get up and be like, I'm
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah, literally. Pack it up. Pack it up.
I'm leaving before the police get here.
Swim home.
Brother, what a shit show. But yeah, it's the shame. I mean, frankly, the dude murdered those people. If I'm being honest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that dude is solely responsible for that horrible tragedy, and he put really innocent people's lives at risk, and he killed them.
It's scary
And he
'cause
really
they-
sold it by going on it himself. You think
Yeah.
this billionaire dude's gonna go on it, then for sure it's safe. He's risking his own life.
Especially when they're paying so much money each passenger, you would assume that they know what they're doing.
Yeah, no, the operation looks insane. Like, there's a huge team of super well-educated scientists. They've got like, I mean, the sub looks badass. They're out there on a boat. It all looks super official. You know.
Horrible.
So, with all that being said, let us. Let's get to this review.
I'm gonna bounce before that.
Oh no, Tom.
I didn't
Can't do it.
I didn't watch or anything, so I mean I'll stay.
Oh, you haven't seen it.
Yeah, so I don't really have
so you'll
anything to
be-
contribute.
Fair
Yeah,
enough. Fair enough.
So
Fair enough. That's Tom's exit music.
Zach is playing me off.
See ya.
Tom, great to see you, buddy. Keep it up.
Dude just wanted some free fries.
Keep up the good work, Tom. And tomorrow, let me know when you hear. And tomorrow we're fuck it, we're doing it live. That's right. Hope you guys are hyped for tomorrow. I hope it. If I have to
do it live.
reschedule that, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Do it live!
Well, also because we're about to go on break, and then it's like dropping it. When am I gonna drop it?
You could just drop it.
Yeah, but then like everyone, there's gonna be all this chatter, and I'm not gonna be able to respond or explain or talk about it. You know.
I'm sure you'll find a way.
You'll figure it out.
It's not the same.
Okay.
Let's.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We're doing our best out here. Olive, Dan, let's go ahead and take us on a journey through Middle Earth.
Let's go to Middle Earth.
Yeah.
I would love to go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So we begin the film in a flashback scene.
Mm-hmm.
It's Smeagol's birthday. Happy birthday, Smeagol.
Happy birthday.
He's
you
on a
see
boat. He's on a boat with, apparently it's his brother.
Something like that.
His brother
Might have just been his
Beagle.
friend.
It's
No,
his name
is it
is
his brother?
Beagle or something.
Schmeagol.
No, it's
Oh, his
Schmeagol
brother has a
and
similar
Deagle.
name, yeah.
Deagle. I think
No,
it's
it's
Deagle. Deagle, right? Yeah.
What a goofball.
So in my opinion, they're brothers. I'm not sure.
Olivia, just a reminder, I don't know if you remember, this is the same actor that plays Gollum.
Yes, and
Yeah.
he's quite fantastic.
He is. He is
really,
yeah.
really great.
Yes, it was Smeagol and Deagle. Here's
That's
Deagle.
hilarious.
Here's our boy.
Oh, this guy's an idiot. He looks like a buffoon. Didn't he choke him out or something?
Yeah, he kills him.
That part seemed a little fast. Like, I know the ring corrupts, But he went from that to choking his bro out in like
for real.
a minute. Like I didn't know it worked that fast.
Well, I have a question. So Smeagol grabbed the ring, or was it Smeagol or his brother who got it first?
His brother found it.
Okay, his brother got the ring first. How did they know automatically it was so powerful? They could feel it?
It's just
no, it hypnotized him.
Okay, because it's like covered in, it's pretty
Well,
ugly.
it's a
when
beautiful
they-
golden ring, which already
Okay,
is pretty
okay.
like it's obviously valuable, right?
Sure.
But I think that the ring has magic. It
corrupts people. That's the whole thing.
It bewitches you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Slay. So I thought it was funny the way that Smeagol said, because it's my birthday and I wants it. I was like, that is so me on my birthday.
You really identify with me.
His
I
brother
do.
should have given it to him.
His bro should have given
He
it
shoulda
to him, quite frankly. Maybe he would still be with us today.
Yeah.
Maybe that hobbit would still be alive.
Schmeagol actually says we wants it, which I'm always surprised by how he's already.
you sure?
He already got
yes.
Gollum?
I think they're
He
supposed to
already
be.
talks like that.
They're
So is
supposed
he
to be like.
schizo?
No, I think
He
they're supposed to be.
must
They're just simple. They're simple
He says
folk.
we
Who talks
wants
like
it.
that?
Simple river folk.
It would have been better if he
folk
just
of the
said, "I
river."
want it," because
Right?
the Wheeze thing. Frodo started to change, or Bilbo too. They start talking like Gollum after
Yeah.
a long time.
Hmm.
I was surprised by it. I mean, I'm pretty sure he did
Questionable
say that.
choice.
Yeah.
If that's what happened.
Interesting.
Right.
I have, why is the simple hobbit choking the other simple hobbit? And then I realized I was watching the extended version, and then I got the other version because I couldn't do it.
I think that was in both, right?
Yes, it
Th-
was.
that
I
scene
said
is in
lights
both.
up on the same simple hobbits.
Lights up.
I hate to see a hobbit die. I really do.
Yeah.
Every time.
Every time.
Why are the hobbits not fighting and loving each other? I love to watch hobbits love each other.
Are you still talking about the brothers?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're still in the first scene. And then we go to Gollum, and he's in his like pupae stage.
You see him slowly transforming and
he's
turning into the Golem we know.
The ugliest he's ever been.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's pretty bad.
And then I have Gollum is proof that you got to get ugly before you get cute.
Oh.
Because he
Does
did
he
get
get?
cute.
But doesn't he get cute?
He does get cute.
When he becomes Schmeagol and he's like nice.
Yeah.
No. Well, yes. But
Yeah,
when,
that's what you mean.
When he was like the pupa, he was like, but then when he was cute Gollum, his eyes
Yeah.
got like big.
Yeah. He got all kawaii.
Yeah, he,
yeah, exactly.
he did. Yeah, Gollum is proof you gotta get ugly before you get cute. Frodo has toe thumbs. I noticed that pretty quickly, like Megan Fox.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It bothered
You
me. a lot.
did?
Yeah.
Yes.
It bothered me
Wait,
a
you can
bunch.
see his fingers here.
Yeah,
What does
he's
that
got
mean?
toe thumbs. It's not a bad thing. It's just the truth. Artist
Wait,
thumbs
here's a
is what
picture
they're
of
called
him. What-
sometimes.
I never noticed
None
that.
of those are his thumbs.
Oh my god, it bothers me a lot.
I never
I'm
noticed
sorry.
that at all.
Bothers you.
Wait, what is wrong with his hands? I don't
No,
know.
it looks like a toe.
First
She's
of all,
right.
You can't see his thumb in this screenshot.
His pointer
Right.
finger.
Oh, okay.
His left hand.
Yeah.
It looks like a toe.
You think they all look like toes?
I mean, yeah,
That
one
one.
could argue that all of them look a
Interesting.
bit like that.
Okay.
But
Yeah, never really noticed.
What an idiot. What a fucking
What an idiot.
It's
dude.
just-
how do you
it
let
ju-
that happen?
It just takes you out of the movie, really.
For
They
real,
should've
yeah.
fixed that.
Sorry, that was
Immersion.
my only critique.
No, it's
Okay.
It's a good one.
All right, and then our hero rides up, and I wrote, "Oh, I know that's not Captain Fantastic on that horse," and it was. It was Captain
Oh,
Fantastic
you're talking
on that
about
horse.
right. So it's moving on to the scene where they were.
Are you talking about?
You're talking about Aragorn.
You're talking
Yeah,
about
I'm
Aragorn.
talking about
Yeah, he's
Aragorn.
talking about Aragorn.
Captain Fantastic.
Yeah.
We put. This
That's
is
the
the
guy,
first time
got
I
it.
watched with the knowledge that he was in my favorite movie.
Ah, okay. All right.
So what's going on in the plot?
So this is where I start to get
The
a little
road to
confused 'cause
Isengard.
I don't remember what's in the theatrical. Okay, so scene 3 in the theatrical. So it's that they show up at Isengard, which is where the trees had destroyed Sauron's army,
Yes,
and they
the
flooded it and
trees.
everything, and they meet
Right.
back up with Merry and Pippin, who have been smoking weed.
Thank you.
in a-
Really, I didn't put that together.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, they call it pipe weed, and it's tobacco, but
Okay.
everybody always jokes that it's weed, and even the director and in the movie they kind of like give a wink to
Well,
people.
in the book, it does seem to be some kind of trance, have some psychedelic, not psychedelic, but it seems to put you in a lull.
People always say that it very clearly is. It's just J.R.R. Tolkien loves smoking tobacco, so it's just the way he talks about it. It almost sounds like he's talking about a drug, but I mean, it is a drug. Tobacco, it can be relaxing to smoke it and everything. But in the movies, they definitely lean into the wink, wink, it's weed kind of thing.
In the prior movie, the extended one, there's a scene where they ransack the Isengard's
and they're hotboxing.
cupboard.
Yeah.
And they're hotboxing his little.
And they're like giggling and
yeah,
stuff.
shack
So like
out there.
that's the director
cute.
being like, "Haha, they're getting high, but yeah, it's supposed to just be tobacco essentially.
I like to get high with the hobbits.
I know.
And they
me
were
too.
I
also
think we'd have good banter.
Yeah.
They were also in that
Hobbits off.
scene in this movie eating salted pork, which
was it cooked?
Was it
just
cooked?
cured, salted.
Well, you
bacon.
hold on. If you, there is a way to treat it, I think.
Yeah.
Just not the way that you were.
Yeah,
eating.
they cured and salted it. That's all it's needed.
Yours wasn't.
cured.
Yeah. Yours
Alright,
was
so-
diseased instead
Alright.
of cured.
Mm-mm.
So they meet up. They meet up with the gang. They finally
Yes.
are reunited with the hobbits.
Bleach blonde Gandalf was there, and he was walking different. I
Gandalf
noticed,
the White.
because he knew how hot he looked.
He got his
Gandalf,
swag now. Yeah.
Gandalf the
Okay.
White.
Say it again.
I mean, just put a little respect
Gandalf
on
the
his
White.
name.
Sorry, no, he's bleach blonde.
He's
like
not.
beautiful. He's just Malibu Gandalf.
His hair is so
Like Malibu
is so
Barbie.
straight and beautiful.
Totally. And then the talking tree came in, and I wrote, "Don't let the talking tree take you out of it, Olivia. He is speaking to a sorcerer. Don't let the talking tree shake you."
What does that mean?
It was just like sometimes it's too magic that I'm like, this is
The talking
ridiculous."
tree is a little too silly for you.
It's just how I felt about, what was it, the dragon? I was like, I don't feel like a dragon belongs here.
Oh, the dragons
Interesting.
definitely belong in that world because the whole first the prequel to the Lord of the Rings is all about a dragon.
They're going and stealing something from a
Just
dragon.
feels
You
weird.
probably even recognize the name.
There's dragons.
Smaug.
It's a fantasy.
Maybe. And I have seen dragons like in the film. It's not like they're
It's
foreign
not
to my eye.
surprise. Yeah.
Well, it's such a big magical world. You have Balrogs. You've got
the giant
I
flaming
know. I guess
demons
the
and wizards and
vastness
shit.
is just so unbelievable to me, but that was what Tolkien's goal was.
Well, whales are real, and you're similarly afraid of those.
Don't talk about that. Don't bring those up.
Sorry.
One thing that I liked about this part of the movie is when the Ent or the tree sees Gandalf again at the Isengard, he says, "Hello, young Gandalf," because he's so old.
But
The tree's
Gandalf's
so
older
old.
than him.
Gandalf's. No, he's not.
No.
Isn't Gandalf like he was like one of the first on Middle Earth, wasn't he?
Nope.
The wizards.
Well, okay.
That dumb because the Treebeard guy is
Well,
just
this
an
is-
elf.
Now it gets. No.
He's just an elf that lived amongst the trees for so long they started to look like them.
I don't think that's the origin of the Ents.
We had this
Wow.
discussion last time.
We did.
Did we?
I forget
Yeah.
what we decided.
I don't think so. Anyways,
I don't think
Gandalf
I don't think
is
so.
old because he's like an angelic being, but his incarnation in a human body as Gandalf is younger than the tree.
I
So
see.
we're kind of both right in a way.
Well, and also if you consider his transformation from gray to white took place over infinite scale of
Okay.
time.
It's so true.
Ah, that's so true.
You know,
Treebeard, the oldest Ent, is considered the oldest living thing in the Middle Earth. Gandalf, as Maya, existed before Middle Earth itself,
Right.
making him significantly older. But he is younger in his incarnation on
What I said.
in Middle Earth.
Totally.
Exactly.
So his being
isn't Bombadil? How is Treebeard the oldest?
Bombadil is sort of like in his own category.
I
And he's
guess.
not in the movie, so let's not confuse Olivia.
I wasn't even listening to that part.
Okay,
Good.
never mind.
Okay, so I didn't know that they were high, but I did write when I saw them run onto my screen. I wrote 2 little hobbits equals trouble.
Here comes trouble.
I have, who's this big bitch in the cave that's just eating people? Because Gollum is like, I gotta take you guys to the cave. She's gonna do it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
And I'm
Spidey.
just like, who is this?
So
this
you didn't
lady
yet know
in the
it was.
cave?
You didn't know it was a spider yet.
No, of
Right,
course
right,
not. He was just saying she. And it was like she's gonna have her way with both of you, and it's like, how hungry is she?
Right.
Like we're in a cave.
She can. That bee can eat,
For real, for real.
and I can call it a bee because it's a spider. It's
Yeah,
not
you
a
said-
bee.
and you said
that's okay.
bee.
And you said bee anyways.
Which is a sleigh. I said she feeds, just like me eating noodles at my desk.
Okay.
Thank
True.
you.
True.
I wrote, thank you. I wrote, Aragorn would look so good with blonde hair to his ears like it was in Captain Fantastic.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's
He-
a different look, but.
He does not look at home in the shoulder length brunette hair. I'm sorry, you guys.
Okay.
You have to pull up a photo.
Okay. 1 second.
Show him in Captain Fantastic. He looks like he's in his element.
Captain.
I loved his hair in Lord of the Rings. That's the real deal.
But once you see his hair in Captain Fantastic,
let me see. Let me
that's
see.
where he belongs.
Okay.
me
Here
see.
comes.
I don't think I'm going to agree with you.
I don't think that he like looks
No,
hotter.
because no.
But
This is
that's
not.
him.
He looks like a serial killer.
No, that ain't it.
That's not him.
That is him.
This is not the real him.
That's not Strider. That's freaking
ridiculous.
That's not Strider.
That's like a 1970s pimp, or like
No, that's him.
not like cool pimp, but like actual pimp, like slaps women.
I gotta tell you, I disagree with you on
Also,
that.
can I tell you something? I would be way quicker to date this guy than Aragorn.
Oh,
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, Aragorn probably smells worse than IDubbbz.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know
Aragorn
how
is-
frequently that
More
dude
of a
showers.
Yeah.
This is way
This
better.
that's the
He is
look.
so fucking
Holy-
good.
I would give away immortal life
For real.
this.
I do anything
For what,
this
the
man.
hair? Or just
Yeah.
the whole thing?
For the whole
I think
thing.
we're
the
learning
whole
something.
thing.
You wanna be-
He's obviously dude hot.
Yeah.
He is hot.
He's
Don't get
dude
me
hot.
wrong. Don't get me wrong.
It's like he's hot to other dudes and not in a gay way.
Doesn't that mean
It's
you're
not
gay?
gay at all.
No, I'm serious.
No, that
it's
means
like
you're gay.
Are you sure that doesn't make you gay?
I
That
guess
means
I'm not
you're
sure.
Very,
Well, hold
very
on.
gay, but you don't want to come out.
Yeah, that's what it means.
No kidding.
I think it's just that we, like us dudes, we're just like, damn, that dude is so
Gay.
badass. I wish I could be as badass as him. It's like
Well,
an envy thing more. you
For
know?
me, it's more like a Smeagol thing, where it's like we wants to fuck him, but I'm telling
Yeah.
myself it's not myself.
But it's not
Yeah.
gay. It's not gay because
That's how I feel.
because
Yeah,
it's
but-
in Middle Earth.
There's an alter. That's what we call deeply closeted. You have an alter ego deeply buried that wants to have sex with a man.
It's
wanna
called
come out.
fantasy.
It's called fantasy.
Yeah.
Learn about it. Read about it.
Yeah, it's not gay.
Maybe I just don't like change, and I'm used to the original
Fair enough.
version of him that I saw.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right, let's keep it going.
Okay. Orlando Bloom really just looks at the sky and guesses. That is all he does ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looks out and then he goes,
There's
the
a
sun
ill
will-
omen
Yeah.
on the horizon.
Legolas, his character is so dumb and worthless.
It is
Oh,
so dumb.
stop it right now.
No, it
fucking
He's gonna
is.
be really hot
disrespectful.
later in the film.
Dude, she's right. His
You
lines
kidding
are
me?
all so dumb.
No,
They're
every
dumb.
time he looks to the sky, the first time he did it in the last movie, it was smoke in the distance that made the sky red.
A red sunrise this day.
Yeah.
So that was the smoke.
Okay,
would've
fine.
known.
I'm not
This
saying
time-
he's not observe. He has good observations.
observational.
But like his just as a character, a
stop
driving
it.
force, it's just he's the worst character by
He's-
far.
He's a
I
good
bet-
sidekick.
I bet he.
Sidekick
I bet
status.
most people he is most people's favorites watching this movie.
No.
Yeah.
Fucking.
No, that's crazy.
Way,
No, I
dude.
genuinely think so.
No way.
More than
He's got to be
Frodo
the
and
least
Sam?
favorite.
No.
Legolas?
I think the girlies liked Legolas, but of like all the characters, he's got to be the least liked.
Legolas is the
I think you're
hottest.
underestimating
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
When I was young, I thought Legolas, like he's so badass. Like
Ding, ding,
he
ding,
gets
ding.
he gets all of like the most badass like moments,
Yeah.
action moments, and so that makes him cool. But objectively, you're right. Like the character is paper thin. There's like nothing to him. He just, like you said, Olivia, stares off into the horizon and says that the sunrise is ominous or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he fucks around with Gimli a little bit. I guess that's probably the best aspect of him is like him and Gimli bouncing off of each other. They have like their little rivalry thing. But he's really not essential to the movie whatsoever.
You know what I noticed? I understand how Legolas gets all these kills because he's got a bow, he's got superhuman powers and stuff.
He's just a badass
But
warrior, man.
Legolas is like 4 foot tall with an battle axe.
Wait, he is?
Yeah, he's a
No,
dwarf.
I mean Gimli.
You mean
Or,
Gimli?
sorry, Gimli. I mean
Oh,
the
yeah,
dwarf.
Hagrid.
But how is he stacking up all these kills? They don't even show him fighting. Like his
I
little
agree.
arms.
I agree that I wish they had shown that Gimli can like hold his own.
I need to see what that looks like.
I mean, he kills orcs. Like you see it happen,
but it's always
he's usually just like
"Bruh,"
bruh.
then it cuts away.
Yeah, I mean,
because it would look silly as fuck.
You're right. Like he is keeping up in kills with like thousands of year old elf
Who's
who,
doing
like,
this?
Right, who's like surfboarding downstairs
Yeah.
and climbing elephants and shit. So Gimli, I mean, he's badass,
Explain
but
it.
we don't really see it.
Explain it.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well,
The Legolas slander, though, I won't let it slide. It's
listen.
fucked
No,
up.
I liked him.
He's important to the plot too. Like he helps.
Barely.
He helps the group.
How is he important to the
The
plot?
forest
Not
elves.
important to the plot.
The
Yeah,
forest elves.
he's not even important to the
All
plot.
right, whatever.
I mean, he had a little moment in the first movie with them. That was the first one, right?
In the he with the elves in the forest.
The
helps
elves
them
would have been
meet each
chill
other.
anyway, probably.
Probably, maybe not.
I'm asking if people think Legolas or Aragorn are cool.
I think you guys are
Legolas.
underestimating Legolas's
Well, let's see, let's see.
likability.
Bad pull.
Well, are we including Gandalf?
He wrote who's
No, I'm
cooler,
just doing
not
it.
who's hotter.
Well, what aren't we? That was
No, who's cooler? No, Dan's
okay,
right.
okay,
no,
okay.
who's cooler?
Love was proposing that Legolas is a lot of people's favorite.
Oh wait, then I would have.
Yeah.
Aragorn is cooler.
So
than
that's
Legolas.
it. So vote for Aragorn then.
I voted for Legolas because I thought I said
Who's hotter? Got it.
That wasn't the question.
which would be
Thank
a
you.
rude poll, and I'm glad we didn't do it.
But so just to be clear, we're not including Gandalf or the other.
Well, I just figured
hobbits.
because we were talking about Aragorn, I'd have it.
But I mean, as I suspected, Aragorn is coming in
is winning,
strong at 70%. But it could just be that we're all rewriting history a little bit, love.
Yeah,
I think so.
King shit. Well, I know as a kid I liked Legolas looked like Link.
That would be the proper poll. As a kid, who was your favorite character?
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm coming from. I think when the movies came out, he was the most liked.
Yeah, well, like I said, I mean, he's the one fucking. There's that scene where he just like kind of whips himself on top of a horse, and it like doesn't make any physical sense at all, but it looks cool as fuck. He's just always doing cool shit. What can you say? That's his purpose in the movie. All right.
Totally.
What's up
Now
next?
for hotness, I also think Aragorn clears, but
That's not true either.
we can ask that question.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
No.
We can ask that question.
it just depends. Are you more bear or more twink oriented?
Exactly.
That is
I
it,
would say
yeah.
more like pretty boy or the rugged look. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the rugged look guy is also the heir to the throne too. Is that kind of
Yeah, he does.
influencing?
Well,
Wait,
Legolas is a prince.
Yeah,
he's
he
a
is
prince.
actually also an heir to a throne. So he is actually on equal footing with Aragorn on there.
Well, kind of. He is a prince. He never ascends, but the kingship is available to Aragorn.
Mm-hmm.
It's his to take.
But he doesn't want it,
He doesn't want it.
and that's
Also
very
hot.
admirable. Yes,
It is. It sure is.
All right, we're asking the real question now. Who's hotter?
No offense.
No offense to the loser.
Wow. Predominantly women audience coming here, but these are grown women. These aren't like, like whatever, 16-year-olds or whatever. Who was watching that movie? I don't know.
It looks like
I switched underwear. I'm wearing briefs now, and it's just getting used to.
You need boxer briefs.
Since I lost so much weight, I always wore boxers. But since I lost so much weight, there's so much fabric.
Uh-huh.
I had to
But you
change
went
it up.
straight from boxers to briefs? No boxer briefs?
I think I'm
You know
wearing
that there's a
boxer
middle
briefs.
ground.
Hold on, let me
There's a
look-
middle
look-
ground.
You need boxer briefs is where it's at.
Hold on.
Yeah, absolutely. Best of both worlds.
I like the Lululemon ones. That's why I be rocking on my ass.
Well, hold on. What's briefs then?
You know who makes the real?
Briefs are like tidy whities.
The real.
Oh
good
no, I don't
shit?
wear that. Fuck that.
You wear the floppy thing.
No, I wear this. I wear the boxer.
Okay, that's
briefs.
boxer briefs. Yeah.
It's still tighter.
You
Yeah,
should
well,
you
sure.
should try the Kirkland brand.
Kirkland brand. Huh?
Kirkland boxer briefs.
It's very good.
Kirkland is the only one getting near your asshole.
Yeah,
Zach.
Two ply wipes.
Kirkland.
shit, dude.
Yeah, these look
Hot
these,
dog.
These look consistent, reliable.
$1.50, bro. Best deal in town.
Shout out to Kirkland.
Targets are really good too. That's what I go with.
Actually, you know what looks really good? Speaking of boxer briefs, one sec here. Let me pull this up.
Okay. Speaking of boxer briefs.
Have you? I think
I
these
just
could
want
be
to ask
good.
you if you've always been shitting your pants.
These would look really good, maybe.
Oh yeah.
In short versions.
Oh,
Short
you use those as underwear.
Cut those off.
Yeah. Well, we can modify the pair that are coming.
True.
Or we
can
could
get
get
those.
two.
No,
we can get two.
We don't need to.
You don't think so?
Absolutely not.
Because
sure?
since I've known you, you've always had like IBS.
Yeah. Thank you, Nasa. Thank you.
Okay, moving forward in the plot.
Yeah.
So now we're in some sort of, it looks like they're at sleepaway camp. And
Okay, yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay.
They are in the hall. They're back in Rohan. They've returned to Rohan, victorious from the battle.
yes,
And they're chilling.
Pippin-
They party a little bit. That might be in the extended one. Did they have like? Were they getting
does
drunk?
Wait, well, hold on.
make
We're
this
skipping a lot.
terrible-
Which battle? The one against Saruman?
No, from the end of the last movie.
Against Saruman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helm's
okay.
Deep. Yeah.
So is it possible that Pippin makes this very poor decision because he's so fucked up?
What
I think
decision?
that's part of it.
He takes Gandalf's book, wand,
Staff?
Close.
staff.
Close.
Do you
no.
take the staff?
No.
You talking about the orb?
Oh, he takes the orb.
Yeah.
The circle.
And it was
Sauron
used
saw
And he
them.
used it in a book.
He
Huh?
opened
In
the
a
portal
book?
of Sauron.
Yeah.
Right, he touched it and then he got peeved
Yeah,
on.
he goes,
Oh, he gets like electrocuted by the
Yeah, he was really
fire eye.
stupid.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've watched it since I was an adult, and I was like, bro, this Hobbit just needs to fucking die.
No, he's an
That's it.
idiot.
Stupid.
He's an idiot. Pippin.
Also-
Fool of a took.
Gandalf sleeps with his eyes open.
He does, yes.
And he is a freak, so that tracks. Especially
So
bleach
did-
blonde Gandalf.
Was him picking up the eyeball relevant to the plot? Did that drive the plot forward? I don't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, it helped
Very
them.
big.
So that's
Yeah.
why I didn't get as annoyed with them as I did in the previous movies.
It told them where they were going to strike next.
Yes,
Which is the
Gandalf
White
explained.
City.
So Gandalf
Wait,
explains.
Pippin had a useful vision?
Yeah.
It's not that he has a useful vision, but what happens is they sort of unintentionally trick Sauron into thinking that he's the Hobbit that he's after, and that's why Gandalf then takes him with him to Minas Tirith.
They missed direction.
Yeah, exactly. And I believe also because Pippin does it and he's like, oh, and then doesn't Aragorn come and take it away? And that's part of it too, is Sauron sees Aragorn, and that's sort of like the moment where he becomes aware that Aragorn's in the mix. He's down in the south.
Aragorn is great grandfather. How long ago was the first one that killed Sauron?
He's a descendant
Wait,
of the guy
one
that
in
killed
the,
Sauron.
who cut his
That was his
hand off?
descendant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
think-
the sword, and
know
the
that.
sword that he picks up is the sword that cut his finger off.
Right.
And it's
That's
his
the sword that
family
gets forged?
legacy.
He's from that line, which is why he's the rightful king.
Was he always going to be the king, or did they decide that at the end?
No, he. I mean, by birthright.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, which one is
generations
gonna
of
be king?
sexiness. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's there's a line where he says like he's looking at the sword and what's the other human's name? Gondor or
Boromir.
Boromir walks in and he's like, I have the same cursed blood as my forebears.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, it surprised me that he became king, and I was pleasantly.
You were like, hell yeah.
I
Okay.
think
Yep.
Saruman was always going to attack the White City. It wasn't a misdirection because Saruman, in this vision, when he was touching the orb, he saw where the enemy would hit next. And they,
Oh, right. No,
Saruman,
I didn't mean that they baited him into attacking Minas
Okay,
Tirith.
yeah.
What I meant is that they figure if Sauron's attention is busy thinking the Hobbit that
Yeah.
he's after is with Gandalf, then he won't be paying attention to Frodo, who is currently sneaking through Mordor.
because they attacked the White City because they want to prevent the humans from forming an alliance.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
May I ask a question?
You may.
So the elf father,
Uh-huh.
Arwen's
The
father.
guy with the scary eyebrows. Yeah.
Yes, the scary man.
Yeah.
He was there when Aragorn's great grandfather
He was there.
cut.
That's exactly what he says. Even he was like, "I was there when the strength of men failed."
You love that. So is that why he's the only person that can forge the sword? Is it the same sword?
It is the same sword.
I'm so.
You put it together.
Yes.
It
Why
is the
is
same sword.
What's it called? The sword of
It's called Nardrasil.
the
I
sword.
want to say. I
Something
might be
like
saying
it.
it
The
a little
last part
wrong.
I think you got right.
Nardrasil.
The sword
It's
off
Nardrasil. Nardrasil.
I don't know about that.
That's part of like the accent of speaking Elvish is that you have to extend every Nardrasil.
All right, where are we at?
So then Gandalf is asking the King of Rohan if they will join them in war, and he says,
He's
"Why
being a
should
punk, right?
he what?
He's being an asshole.
He
It's
no,
like-
he is being logical. He says, "Why should we ride to the aid of someone who did not ride to ours?"
Oh, you're on Denethor's side. Interesting. Most people
Well,
view
like
him as
the
an
dude would have been
irredeemable villain.
fucking a husk of a human being if it wasn't for Gandalf. He should just smile and
his entire community was wiped out. Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody helped him.
You're talking about Theoden. I apologize. You're right. Why should he go help him when
Yeah.
they didn't come? Well,
Why
the
does
real
he get the sword?
Because it belongs to me.
Oh, it's your sword.
Yeah, it's literally mine.
Gladlidir?
Wow.
Glad.
Nadrasil.
Does it have the text on the blade?
Yes. Yes.
Did we fact check? What is the name of Aragorn's sword? Andurio. Flame of the West.
There are so many names in these movies. I don't know any
So it's not
of them.
Nardrasil? What the fuck is Nardrasil?
Anduril. Flame
Narsil.
of the West. Did you know that Tolkien invented a whole language?
It feels that way.
Elven is like it's like a completely
Came up with the whole damn language.
People
Yeah.
actually speak it.
I don't. To an extent, yes.
Yeah,
Losers.
Some real big nerds.
It's not like a complete language in that way, but in terms of like,
Yeah, it's like a fully thought out like grammar and everything.
Yeah.
God, he could have written another book instead.
Yeah, could have.
He could have given us more.
I mean, he did write a lot.
He did write a lot. How does he write like he's running out of time?
We don't know.
Write day and night like he's
Graham
running out of
Stephan's a
time.
Jew.
We don't.
So it's
know.
just Narsil. I was saying it wrong. It's Narsil.
Nar.
Not
Okay.
Narsil.
Pippin and Merry are then forced to separate, which was like pouring salt into the gaping wound of my heart. It was devastating to watch them be pulled apart that way.
Oh, when he was like, Mary, no!
Yes.
Yeah.
The sword was actually called Narsil at first, but then was reforged into Anduril.
Gotcha. That's like
That's the full lore.
that's the version 2.
Yeah, and became the sword of.
It's the sword
Aragon.
reforged.
Yeah.
Yeah. The flame of the west. Okay.
How
go
did
on.
the sword break? Did it
When
break in
it
that
broke
battle?
Sauron broke it.
It broke on his hand.
Oh, okay. So
When
it's
he
been
cut-
broken all
chopped-
this time.
He struck him and cut off his finger, and the sword broke.
Why wasn't it forged any earlier?
Because
I
it's
think it was just an
because
artifact.
it belongs to the king, and there wasn't a king anymore. I think that's
Okay.
why. That could be wrong. But
Understood.
Anyways.
Understood.
It's just an artifact, yeah.
Then we go into a dream sequence where it shows Aragorn in the future, and he has a child. And I thought that it was hilarious that they gave his son, they had him inherit his dad's hairstyle. So he also had brown, wavy hair to the shoulders.
I noticed that too. It reminded me of Zoolander's baby. Like he had the same hair.
There he
so
is.
funny. You got your hair from your father? So silly.
All right.
Okay, when they said reforge the sword, they then waited for a second and he went, Ada. What the fuck did that mean? Was that Elvish?
Yes.
Okay.
He
I
speaks
felt-
Elvish.
It was so silly.
He's friend of the elves.
Look up, what does Ada mean?
I'll look it up.
ADDA, I think.
He speaks Elvish with his bride.
Let's see. It means father.
Oh. Wow.
There it
That
is.
makes sense to me.
There you go.
Okay. Minas Tirith, City of Kings, Gondor. Which is it? Please pick one because I'm getting lost.
It's all 3.
I know. That is
I
so
agree.
stupid.
They pick a lane.
Like, I'm trying
It's
to
very
keep
simple.
track of all of these
Gondor
titles.
is the nation, is the political
Oh, and then this
entity.
is the city.
Minas Tirith is the city, and then the other thing is just the nickname for the city. It's like, it's California,
Nah.
Los Angeles, the city of
We're
angels.
not. We don't. This is.
It's
a fictional
not
world, and there's
This
too
is-
many names.
Yeah, it's too. Thank you, Ethan.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
All right,
saying
fair
that.
enough.
I agree.
Consolidate.
Totally.
All right.
Green beams shoot up after Frodo walks the wrong way and summons a dragon. Jay Gatsby, eat your heart out.
What?
Do you get that?
Yeah.
The green light.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
What? What did you just say?
Frodo.
They're seeing the army leave Minas Morgul. Remember the evil scene? Or the evil city?
scene?
The evil city.
The evil city. That's where they took. That's where Aragorn went to get.
No.
The ghost?
It's Sam and
It's below
This
the
place.
stairs of.
yeah, when they're climbing the stairs to get up to where Shelob lives.
This is where they went up, and Sam. The carry the when he's.
Yeah,
But when Sam holds the ring briefly.
Load.
This is when Sam holds the ring briefly.
Something like that.
By the way, that scene is so dumb. There's no shot those guys charged up that fucking tower and took out all those orcs and shit.
You're
No.
way ahead of yourself. That's way
Yeah,
later.
but we'll get there.
We'll get there.
I'm totally
Sorry,
with you.
keep
not
going.
buying it.
Let's keep
I
going.
know this movie is so unrealistic. It's quite it's crazy.
All right, keep it going. Keep it going.
Okay, does everybody know that Gandalf is magic, or do strangers and normal people just think his style is crazy?
Who?
He's known to be magical.
Okay,
Who?
is Gandalf,
Gandalf.
like in vogue in Middle Earth? Like, would he get
Oh,
a cover? Would he get an
kinda.
invite
All
to
the
Met?
wizards dress like that. He dresses like a wizard.
And
Yeah, they all have
everybody
that
knows
style.
about the magic of wizardry.
Yes, for the most part. I think hobbits are like isolated, but even the hobbits knew. Yeah,
Okay,
everybody
okay.
knows
It's
about
not really a
wizards.
secret, yeah.
Okay.
He's famous. He's famous.
Yeah.
He
He's
would get a
hella
Vogue
famous.
cover.
Yeah.
He'd go to the
Actually,
Met Gala.
yeah.
Like he's an advisor to kings and leaders
Wow.
throughout time.
Yeah.
He would totally do the Met Gala.
Yeah.
He's
You
an
walk.
A-list.
He's a household
Definitely.
name in
I'd
Greater
say
Middle
AMC,
I
Earth.
would say
A-lister.
so. Yeah,
That's cool.
I would say so.
Okay, celeb. Gollum pits Sam against Frodo like the producers on The Bachelor on a 2-on-1 date.
True.
Yeah.
Totally.
Very
I can
nice.
see it.
I think that I really did start to hate Gollum this
I was
movie.
waiting for that.
Like, I was devastated. I think I was with him for a little bit. I was trying, but like halfway/more than halfway through, I was like, Gollum is so over
Well, what
for
did you
me.
expect when Sam was treating him like shit for all this time? Never gave him a chance.
Sam never gave him a chance, which
Yeah.
is why I was like, Sam, what is going on? But then Sam is really, I need to find a guy like Sam.
Sam was
I need
wise.
to end up with one.
He was a very wise.
Good through and through.
Well,
okay.
he's taken.
So then Rosie Cotton.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. So then Frodo tells Sam to go home, which broke my heart into a million pieces. My
When was
sweet
that?
Sam,
When they
whom
were
I
in
love
Mordor?
so, Sammy baby.
It was before while they were climbing the stairs.
It's when Gollum frames him for eating all the food.
Yeah, he takes the cookies
Right.
and throws them down.
What does he mean, go home? They're standing in the middle of Mordor.
I know he was to die. He just died
Yeah,
by
what
himself.
the fuck do you mean, go home?
I know, my sweet Sam.
He's saying go
Okay.
die on your own.
You're just so mean.
But
Okay.
Frodo's getting kind of fucked up from all the rings.
Frodo's getting
He's
really
losing it.
crazy.
He's fighting for his life.
Yeah, and how is he not dead?
Well,
I
here,
don't
there's an
understand.
interesting super chat, and this person was very desperate to get
Tell
your
me.
thoughts on this from Rachel. I always saw the ring as a metaphor for addiction. I need Olivia's thoughts on that, and if she did a hey girly Rachie, really conveniently get on that boat with the elves and go. I love you all.
Hey, girly Rachie.
I don't know if that analogy stands up the entire story.
My friend actually that I was watching it with last night made that observation, and I think that that's a good reading of it. I also think it could be power,
That's the traditional
like
reading of
addiction
it.
to power.
Well, yeah, that I guess it goes together.
Yep,
Yeah, it's a type of addiction.
and selfishness.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
that's
yeah,
true.
that reading also works
Yeah.
totally.
I mean, the ring was created to exploit the selfishness of men.
Yes.
No kidding.
And that's what he used it to turn all of the human kings into the Nazgul.
Right, that's why we got to give it to a woman, which we'll get to.
I didn't like
She didn't
that.
get the woman.
I empower women and I love that, but I thought that scene was dumb.
What?
I did.
The scene with
When she cuts the dome off.
what's your problem?
I just feel like it came out of nowhere.
What are you talking about? The whole time she was like, I want to fight, and then literally she goes up
but
to
her
someone.
character is so hysterical the whole time. She's always like,
Hysterical? What are you
Okay,
talking about? She's
it's-
grounded and powerful.
I think you might just have an issue with some of the choices that the
acting.
actress is making.
it's been a while since I've seen it, but I remember at the time thinking that kind of came out of nowhere. I was just like,
no,
what?
she really wanted to fight, and then she goes like, "Sir, what is my duty?" And he says to smile again, and she hates that, which I totally get. Telling a woman to smile.
Yeah.
And then she and
That's
the little
fine,
hobbit who
you
doesn't
know.
belong in war go together and become heroes.
But to be honest,
do.
they probably would have both died.
No, she's the only person that could kill that guy because he can't be killed by a man.
But
And she
that's
goes,
just a,
"I am
that's
no
just a
man."
play on words. That's not
No, it's
real.
not. No, it's not.
Because they
What
say
does
he
mean
can
I
be killed by
men?
no man, meaning he has some kind of magical power.
But
They're
then why
talking
was
about
she able to
man
kill
as
him
in
so easy?
mankind, right?
But then why was she able to kill him so easy?
Theoretically, I guess you're right, but
Yeah.
But it's dumb because they're obviously talking about mankind when they go, he can be killed by no man.
But no, the semantics of it are that he was able to be killed by a woman because she was a woman.
I feel like that was a dumb.
I feel like you're wrong.
People are not agreeing.
I
with
like
me.
when they give
Okay.
more backstory as to how she got her abilities, like in Kill Bill. I like to, you know what I mean? Like, I want it to be believable.
She was very. Her
I
character
wanted
was very shallow in the movie.
And not because she's a woman, just because like I haven't seen too much of her prior, man or woman. You know what I mean? So
I feel like on purpose they like kind of nerfed her character building up to it, and she's like, oh, I want to do this, and then she get pushed down again, and then boom, she rides into the battle and she fucking owns shit. I feel like the moment wouldn't be as explosive if it was more linear build up.
I think in the book she was always like a badass fighter, but like, and I remember when she's first revealed and they're heading to Helm's Deep, she's like,
yeah,
all the time.
they hinted at it in the last one a little bit. She was sort of training, and Aragorn had that little conversation with her. But yeah, I think maybe it's just missed in the
Feminism
movie.
is a problem, is what I'm getting.
Right. I think that
This is all like.
I think the other intros to her in the other films, I think if we hadn't seen Arwen, then you wouldn't maybe think that she was like frantic all the time just because she was trying to gain Aragorn's affection. But I think that like that's normal. If you have a crush on someone, like we didn't know about Arwen.
Also, she's a little too desperate.
No.
She pursued him like way too desperately.
I don't feel that way because he
That's
kind
how
of
it was
pursued her
back in the
back
day.
until he was like, no,
Women
I'm
just
going
threw
with
themselves.
Arwen.
I mean, we're all
things move
pursuing it.
fast.
We're all talking about how we want to fuck him. So I mean, you know.
Well, he was
It's
leading her
understandable.
on.
It's Aragorn.
He was leading her on.
And we had never seen Arwen, so
He
or she had
was
never
leading her on. By the way,
Well, and part of it-
I haven't watched it in a long time, so I'm open to being wrong about this. Because I see there's a lot of upset people in chat.
Oh. What about
I
which
just
part?
like manly-looking women.
about Arwen or Erawan. I can't believe
Erawan.
their names are that similar. Like I genuinely cannot.
It's Eowyn.
Eowyn.
And Arwen.
That Eowyn.
Yeah, the twist is that she's a woman seems like so
kill him.
anticlimactic and dumb.
But
She
she's
can be
able to
killed by
kill
no
her.
man. You're like, wow, this guy's immortal. Psych, just meant woman. It's like, what?
Well, that's
Psych
how
bitch.
the magic works.
I don't think there's like a magical thing where that she's a woman and that's why she could kill him. But it's just like
No, it's not.
a slogan.
But it was a prophecy, and the reason that she was able to kill him, actually, if you want to get deep into it,
Okay,
Go
tell
ahead.
me.
it's Mary that made him vulnerable. When Mary stabs him in
Silly
the back of the
woman.
leg, and hit the blade like disintegrates or whatever. So it's, I forget how much is in the book and how much is in the movie, but those swords they found in the Fellowship of the Rings, and they were enchanted elven blades that were made specifically to fight the Witch King thousands of years ago. And so it breaks an enchantment on the Witch King, making him vulnerable,
Interesting.
and then she just finishes him off.
So she's
by
getting.
stabbing
It
him.
sounds like she's getting
It's an
stolen valor.
It's an alley-oop. Well, she does kill him.
No, it's an alley-oop, but it's same.
I think my reading
Mary-
I like better, so I'm gonna.
I feel like
keep
it's a little
believing
bit
it.
stolen valor.
No, I think she was able to kill him because she's a woman.
It's also it's supposed to be it's Macbeth, like with the prophecy, being like slightly interpreted a different way. I think that's what he was going for here. In fact, I found the original prophecy.
I'm okay with him being like, oh, what I meant was that a woman would kill him, and that's part of the prophecy. But there's nothing magical about being a woman that you know what I mean?
Says the man.
Yeah, the only magical thing that happened was the magical blade.
I
that
thought it
Mary
was
had.
sick that it was a woman. I changed my opinion.
Totally.
Here's the
Absolutely.
actual prophecy said
Listen,
by
my problem is,
Glorfindel. Hold on.
No, I'm not gonna be painted here like a fucking chauvinist. I just thought it wasn't well developed. Okay, I got AB lining up here saying feminism isn't a problem.
I love that it was a woman. I only said it to back you up about the Kill Bill thing.
You know, we're literally. Not
I know
even
what you were
close to this
saying. I know
part.
what you were saying.
part of the
It's
movie.
my problem with fucking Star Wars: The Last Jedi, but that's a whole nother thing.
That's a whole nother thing. Please. Exactly. Stop.
It's just like
Listen to the original.
literally, my reading is much more beautiful than yours.
I agree.
It doesn't make sense.
Let me read you the
does.
Dan's
prophecy.
got something to
you
say.
haven't even.
Let me speak.
You got to hear the prophecy.
Go on.
Go for
Okay,
it.
Glorfindel said to Irnir, what a name, what the fuck, Irnir, at the Battle of Fornos, do not pursue him. He's talking about the Witch King. Do not pursue him. He will not return to this land. Far off yet is his doom, and not by the hand of man will
Whenever
he
we
fall.
talk about burning,
So-
But hold
by the
on, the
hand of
Witch
woman.
King, what is Sauron? It's Sauron's spirit. It's not the
No, no,
head of the
no.
Nazgul.
No,
Yes.
no.
It's the evil.
No, it's
just
the spirit. It's the spirit of Sauron collecting power. Hold on, we got to fact check.
Oh my God, you couldn't be more wrong. This is so embarrassing.
Dan, can I ask you a question?
No, sorry. I'm thinking of the Necromancer, I think.
You're thinking of the Necromancer.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
my bad. I was thinking of the Necromancer. It was a different character.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
All right.
I'd have a question.
Yeah.
How can a witch be a king? Wouldn't it be a warlock king?
Men can be witches.
No, men are warlocks. He's right. Which is
not in
gender-specific.
Tolkien's universe. Not in Tolkien's universe.
Yeah, people don't really
Incorrect.
use that warlock thing. It's kind of a passe.
Yeah. Little lame.
Carry on.
All right, keep it going.
All right, we're going back in time in the
Oh
plot.
shit! I gotta make sure. Okay, I just gotta keep an. I have to be home at on time today.
Okay, well, let's keep moving.
Yeah, let's run through. Okay, Pippin singing over the battle made me giggle, but it was beautiful.
The solemn singing.
Yes, the king goes sing for me, and then he just sings, and they.
Oh, so what did you do? Now this is a very memed scene because
It was silly.
Well, okay, so you thought it was silly.
But
What did you
beautiful.
think about the cherry tomatoes that were being eaten during that scene?
What?
He was eating these disgusting tomatoes.
You don't remember what I'm talking about?
Show me a visual.
Lord of the Rings, Denethor, tomatoes. Because people get very disturbed by this.
Let me see. I'm a mukbang
He keeps,
enjoyer.
he keeps
so I don't
popping
know.
these cherry tomatoes, and
I
they're
don't
like
think I had a
dribbling down it.
problem.
You didn't have any problem
It
with
was good. It's good.
I like it. I watch mukbangs.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was a good characterization thing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, actors love to eat and act.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop with the tomatoes. You're killing
It's now Splitsville for Aragorn and Eowyn. Eowyn?
Erewhon.
How do you say it?
Just say Erewhon.
Eowyn.
Yeah.
Woman asking, what is my duty? And the man says, smile again.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, didn't like that.
Little hobbits do not belong in war, and ugly bitches are supposed to shut up. Thank you.
Wait, who's the ugly bitch?
It was just the old man that told him that little hobbits don't belong here. Aragorn crew fights dead army, and they fight for him because he's the heir to the guy who defeated Sauron. What does that mean?
No, it's more complicated. So here we go.
Okay.
The short version is that all of those dead ghosts, they betrayed. They were supposed to come help out a king once, and they didn't. And
They're cursed.
And so the king cursed them.
Okay.
But it was also
And that's
a
when
relative.
Aragorn
Hold on, it was a
releases them.
relative of
Aragorn.
It was one of the
Aragorn,
kings.
one
yeah.
of the kings.
Yeah, Aragorn is from the line of kings.
So they were able to release their curse by serving him.
Right.
I see.
That being said, I gotta say, I thought that whole thing was really dumb too.
It was like they just got an extra superpower.
It was
also,
plot. It was just like a total plot, a cheat.
And why were the ghosts so much more powerful than the other armies?
I mean, they're fucking ghosts. It's a ghost army.
It was
Like
a
they're
total
unable to die.
They're kind of broken.
Wait, so they're not in the
it's
book?
so OP. It's
They are
just
in the
totally
book,
OP.
but it's another thing that was completely changed in the book. Basically, what happens in the book, and this is just, it makes sense. The movie's like 4.5 hours already. They needed to condense.
They
some
could have
things
just
down.
not even.
But the ghost army,
It's you.
they help him out by defeating a group of orcs down south of Gondor.
Yeah, it's
and that frees Aragorn to gather up all of the people down there, and then that he doesn't show up to the battle with ghosts. He shows up to the battle with an army of people.
Right,
And
that
the
makes more
ghosts help him.
sense.
Yeah,
Because he shows up with the ghost out of nowhere, and then it's like, oh, they win.
they just win.
They
everything.
win.
It's just I
That
win.
was all
button.
he needed.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that would be if it was one stage like
It was OP, total
separated,
OP.
I would have liked it more. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was much better developed.
I have a gripe with the director and the writer.
Okay.
Why?
Same guy.
Okay, yeah. Why would they show me a baby crying in their mother's arms right before battle?
Oh, to make you feel really distressed.
And it
Oh, really upset?
That's
it
real.
really upset me.
But that's
Yeah, I
really,
mean,
that's what
that's-
those battles are like.
That's what the siege was.
Women,
How do
children.
people live like this? Why do people live like that?
Well, as Sauron, man, he's the bad guy.
My God, it's so crazy.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
This is real life, though.
Nothing, that's why you need a
This
woman.
is how it's always been.
You know?
Yeah,
All
back
right.
in the days, that's how it was.
That's how you did it.
Okay, I have. If I were in this war, I would dig a hole in the ground and hide. I would not help, sadly.
Okay, fair enough.
I would stay in the back.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I have. How does anybody live like this? I have Gandalf's ability really gets me every time. How does the old man do it? That bleach and tone
got
really
it.
did a number on him. And then Sam falls down the stairs, my sweet baby.
Right.
Did I tell you
and that's
that
the moment
Gandalf
where-
has a ring of power?
Yeah.
I think we talked about that, yeah.
Does he wear it all the time?
Yep.
Yeah, it's invisible.
What
Yeah.
the? So no. So
Well,
he doesn't.
It's on, but the ring has
Right.
a glamour on it, so you can't see it. Because he's
Weird.
hiding it.
So what is that ring
It
gives him
inspires
his magic?
it inspires his companions.
It's
That's
part of why
Right,
he's so
right, right. You
inspirational
told me,
to
you told me,
everybody
you told
around
me.
him.
Who made that ring?
The Sauron.
Yeah. It's the
No,
same. It was made. In the,
well,
It was
actually,
one of his rings.
Well, yeah,
Okay,
it was one of the
it
rings.
wasn't Sauron. It was the other.
The three
fucking
elvish
blacksmith.
rings weren't forged by Sauron. That's why they're able to
God,
use it.
man.
Well, I'm just saying because the others, the 7 for the dwarves and the 9 for the humans, those were all forged by Sauron, and they had a cursing effect on the people that wore them. The elvish ones were made separately, and that's why they can use them without being
I thought the
corrupted by
elves were just
Sauron.
immune to the corrupting power.
Well, I think part of it is that they just have stronger spirits, but no, Celebrimbor learned how to forge the rings from Sauron, and he secretly made 3 of his own that he gave to the elf.
Oh.
All of this gets hand-waved in the
secret
movies.
Rings? Did Sauron know about
Yeah,
that?
he ends up finding out about it, and he tries to get them, and he fails. But that's why they're so, like, low-key about it. Like, they don't want to... You know, it's like you don't want to flash your Rolex in public kind of thing.
What if he get all 3 rings? That'd be fire.
Plus the 1 ring?
Blinged out? No, not...
One
I
for
guess. He didn't need it.
One
We
for
got
each,
3.
baby.
Dude, he's got all of them on. Just 20 rings on all your fingers.
That'd be sick. All right, keep it going.
That giant spider is positively disgraceful.
Ah, so we got into the spider. I've been
Destroyed
excited
by
for you to get to
Sam.
the spider for the whole
love
series.
that.
It's such a big... Okay, people saying it sounds like I hate the movie. I love the movie.
Yeah.
I just... You what you love, you
nitpick.
You nitpick.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
I love Sam so much. So the way that it happens is that Gandalf lures Frodo into the cave where there's this giant spider, greedy bitch eating everybody that comes in, except for Gollum. Why does she not eat Gollum?
Gollum lures them, yeah.
Gollum, yeah, you said Gandalf.
Oh, my bad, not Gandalf. Why does she not eat Gollum?
Because he probably tastes like shit.
Oh, props.
That's true.
And I think they're friendly.
They're on good terms.
I think so, because he's
No,
been
I
in
think
and
he,
out of
like-
Mordor all the time.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
I
he
see.
has some sort of like
They have rapport.
symbiotic thing going on where
Good
he
banter.
lures.
Yeah. But I do
It's
think...
basically what happens in the movie. I think he's done this before, where he lures people to her, and then that way he can. Like,
She gives
take
him
their
passage.
stuff, and she gets to eat.
But I do think he probably does taste like
I
shit.
think, yeah, he
Yeah,
probably
that
tastes dry.
It can't be good.
Very
very
dry.
dry.
So yeah, he's
Please
led...
take up the incest with Erewhon and Aragon. Is that incestual?
Is it?
I don't think Aragon's
your
related to elves.
He might, on one side, have something like that. I forget.
Incest.
I'll look into it.
Seems
I'll look
distant.
into it. I'll look
He's
into
some
it.
sort of race where he lives longer. I know that.
Yeah, he's a Numenorian. He's descended from a Numenorian. So
What's
he's-
your argument?
But I don't think he's related to the elves. Could be wrong.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, so they're in the cave. Sam comes to save after Frodo is stabbed in the heart by the spider, which is how she stuns her prey, and he's paralyzed and wrapped up in a web. She leaves. Sam runs up to Frodo and is like, my dear friend, because he thinks that he's dead. And then they show him hiding because orcs come in. And I'm like, why did Sam not help his friend? I guess because he thought he was dead, but I didn't know he was actually taking the ring off his neck.
He did. He took the ring off then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he shows it later when they're like, when Frodo's like, they took the ring. And he's like,
And he's
I
like,
have it, Mr. Frodo.
Begging your pardon.
That guy is Sam's
Begging
the
your
man.
pardon.
He's such a
He's
good,
looking ahead.
good man, always.
Well, I think at that point he was convinced. He thought Frodo was dead.
Yeah, he
So
did.
it's like
that's
GG,
what I'm
so
saying.
it's like, yeah.
He
I
took
got-
up the burden for himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
I
he
love
was
him.
presumably going to deliver it to the volcano too.
He was going to keep
Right,
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love him so much.
But and also he gives it back without hesitation.
I know.
Well, not fully.
Well, not fully, only
Yeah.
because he's worried about Frodo's
Right.
response
Really?
to the ring. So
I
he's
think
like, I don't know if I should give it
kind of
back. He's
almost
being
catches him a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, in my opinion, he feels the power of the ring and then lets it go.
Right. It
For
made
a
him.
second,
It made him
couple seconds.
paranoid.
Yeah.
Not. You're right. You're right.
I think in that moment though he gives it to Frodo because he looks at him like are you okay? And Frodo seems a little bit too needy for the ring.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I've always interpreted that way. That it's. I mean, I guess it could be. It's
It could be
ambiguous.
both.
It could be Sam that's getting tempted a little bit by it, but I think to
I
me
think he
it's
cared.
like Frodo looked psycho.
Yeah, I think he cared.
Like, give me a fucking ring, and he's just like, to his friend, he's like, should I give this to you?
Sam is like-
Maybe I should just throw it all.
Right. Yeah.
Well, we
Sam
know.
is always, other than being a dick to Gollum, he's like pure of heart and soul.
Yeah.
Right. And I think.
I
Correct
don't-
me if I'm wrong. There's nobody else other than Sam who obtains the ring, who then gives it up. Oh wait, Bilbo. Bilbo does actually.
And
Bilbo
so
did
does
it.
Billy
Bilbo.
Ray.
Billy Ray Vaughan?
Billy Ray gives it back in
Billy
the
Ray
first
Cyrus?
movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
When he
you're right.
drops it
It
in the
falls off for
snow.
a second.
Oh,
and he
you
picks
are
it up.
talking about Billy Ray
right.
Cyrus.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Sam is not so unique. Never mind.
The real Billy Ray.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're transported back
No,
to battle.
you know who else does?
Okay, there's
Boromir.
That's Billy Ray.
Yeah. Oh, but it's not Billy Ray. Boromir did it, which is really impressive for a human.
Right. That's true.
That's like insane.
That's
You know.
That's true.
And then fireballs start being thrown, and I go, boys, throwing fireballs is never the answer.
Okay, so this is the beginning of the siege of Minas Tirith.
Oh,
It's
That's
begun.
a catapult.
Yeah,
you
the
guys
catapult.
also you guys also want
never
to,
the answer.
Never.
you also wanted to discuss how they killed all the orcs in the tower.
That hasn't happened yet.
How they?
We're almost there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're almost there.
I might not have it, so keep.
No, I
keep
think
that.
we passed it, but
Wait, tell me about it.
so when
We got a slam.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I have like 10 minutes.
This is so sad. Also, Frodo looks ridiculous like a mummy. Don't leave me alone. Don't go where I can't follow is devastating. That's what Sam says to Frodo as he's like dying and holding him. How could Sam leave Frodo on the ground? Oh, he grabbed the ring. How dare they shoot the horses? When the groups charge at each other, I would stay in the back. I hate seeing this horse abuse.
Yeah, the horses get.
I remember we warned you that there's
Yeah, I
a
don't
lot
like
of horses
this.
dying in this
I don't
movie.
like that part.
They get speared first.
No, and then the king, Billy Ray's dad, is gonna kill himself and his other son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he thinks the other son is already dead.
Yeah, he's basically lost his mind at this
Yeah,
point.
so sad.
It's just his whole world is crashing down. He thinks they're about to all get killed by the orcs, and he's just kind of having a psychotic break.
Yeah, and then he lights himself on fire and
Oh yeah, I
jumps
forgot
off a
about
cliff.
that.
Yeah. Yep.
Bye bye.
Okay, then the Oliphants hit the battlefield, and they are not on our team.
Well, we got to the Oliphants. Okay, hold on. You skipped over probably the most iconic scene in the
What?
entire trilogy.
The one where Gandalf tells.
No, when the Rohan people show up and that guy gives his speech and they all come charging in.
And they're all on the Oliphants.
No, they're
Wrong
just on
time,
regular
wrong.
horses.
The Oliphants are cool.
Show me the scene.
It's when they all stand lined up on the
They
hill.
all, everybody
and
in
they
the
hit
city, they think they're fucked, and then they
That's
hear
when
the
he's trying to
horns,
draw
and all of
his
a sudden, all of the horses are on the hillside, and Theoden, the old king.
Oh yeah, what do you want me to say? All I said was I don't like watching the horses fall.
Okay, that was the
That
takeaway.
was that scene.
That could be your takeaway.
That was.
That was the moment in this movie.
Oh, I'll rewatch it.
You don't have to.
No, I want to.
I'm just saying,
now
like
that I
when
know.
we saw it in theaters.
Yeah.
And it was opening night, and this boat battle, and it looks like all is lost for the good guys.
Right.
And then he shows up, and he gives that fantastic speech.
Who's
where
he?
Theoden, the Rohan king. Remember, he's with Eowyn and Merry and stuff.
Yeah.
And he gives them a big rallying speech to have courage and everything, and then they go charging in. And it's
Totally.
just, it's the most epic shit
It's really
ever,
epic, yeah.
man.
Yeah, whatever.
She just felt bad about the horses. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But I will go back and watch it.
All right, keep going.
I don't like watching animals fall down.
Yeah, fair enough.
I have.
That's fair.
Oh, okay. So now as Awan becomes the the hero, and I have nah, girl. I'm sorry, you cannot girl boss your way out of animal abuse.
That's what
Because
I'm.
she
Just so
cuts
you're with me.
The legs of the Oliphants, and then they like snap.
Why? And by the
fall,
way,
and it's just like,
she's
how dare
cutting
you?
an Oliphant. Must have insanely thick skin,
real.
like practically metal. You know,
She's quite strong.
and she's cutting through these beasts like butter.
So they might have magical swords and shit. Like
Didn't she just pick it up from like?
Nah, I think they're just a regular.
Yeah, it's a regular
Okay,
sword.
fair
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I mean,
She's didn't she like cut the fucking?
Listen, there's a lot of unrealistic things happening in this scene.
She cut the head off of his mount
free in this movie,
in like
Ethan.
one swoop, didn't she?
She goes like
she double hacks it. Actually, it's a double tap.
Double hack, still
I'm-
pretty.
Yeah,
And it's like a
kind of
short sword
unrealistic,
too.
but
It's not even like a bastard sword.
It would take a lot of strength to cut through the neck of a giant dragon.
An elephant?
Yeah, fair enough. Whatever. What do you want me to say?
Yeah,
It's
that
a
was
fucking
gonna be a
fantasy.
very
I concede.
She's badass.
Okay.
She is badass. Also, like logistically, maybe she didn't cut through the entire thing. Maybe she just like cut on the legs, and they were like, I can't move anymore.
I think
The
that's probably more like it. Yeah.
That's probably more realistic. Okay, how dare
Cut
they
them
wound the
off.
Oliphant? I'm sure the Oliphant doesn't want to be here. I do feel that way.
I always feel bad for them too.
Only
I
font?
hate it.
Oliphant.
Maybe instead these women need. See, these women just need to do OnlyFans. Anti-feminism joke.
Oliphant is an elephant.
I didn't really understand. Who was that directed at?
You're like, oh, OnlyFan. More like you should just be doing OnlyFans instead of fighting.
But no, because then she like is a big reason why
It's
they
just
won.
I was trying to do a misogynist joke, but it wasn't
Trying to
funny.
do a misogyny, yeah.
I was
just
it
kinda
was more a play
confusing. I
on the
didn't really
words.
know,
It was the play on the words.
You saw the play on
Only
words. You tried to fit it in.
fans.
I hear you. I hear you.
I get it.
charged forward without seeing a path, and
Understood.
Yeah.
one headlight. You know.
You didn't have.
Okay. We gotta keep going.
Yeah, please.
You can't girl boss your way out of this.
Yep.
She says, "No man can kill me," and then she says, "I am not no man." Or no, she says, "I am no man."
Yeah, and then she stabs him in the
Yes.
fucking face, bro.
And it's amazing, and he dies.
And then he implodes like the Titan submersible.
Yes.
But Sam's like, "What? I don't get any credit?" Or who is it? Pippin?
Mary.
Mary's like, "I don't get any credit."
So you didn't even. He was the third choice.
Bro was out. He was out there carving on his fucking ankle with a dagger.
It's true. It's true. Okay, then Legolas's parkour training comes in handy as he
Fuck
climbs
yeah.
an olifant and uses it to his benefit on the battlefield.
Right.
And then I wrote, okay, yes, Legolas is hot.
That's what's up.
Listen, he
was
shines
hot.
in the battlefield.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Every time
Yeah.
there's an action scene, they give him like the
shines.
juiciest thing to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, what is a dwarf supposed to do? He's just like a loaf. He's just like an oaf.
I think they could have done more to the idea with the dwarves is they're supposed to be stout and like they are crazy strong for their size. We needed to see some feats of strength from Gimli to kind of put him more on par with Legolas.
When he snuck out of the side door in the second movie and ran through all the orcs.
Yeah.
That was kind of a...
Yeah, but even that is used for comedy because Aragorn has to toss him because he can't make the jump.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Don't tell the elf," and then he tosses the dwarf. Yeah, so
right.
Okay.
Gimli deserved a little more respect in this trilogy. That's all I'm saying. Just a little more respect.
There it is.
I agree.
Keep it going.
Oh yay, gay Sam is here to save his gay friend Frodo. I
Yep.
truly believe that this is a romantic story, and I will...
But then what happens? Because then Frodo goes back in the closet when he leaves, and
No,
Sam stays and
no.
marries a woman.
I think that Middle Earth isn't at a place where I guess they could
That's
comfortably
not yet
do that.
acceptable, yeah.
It's not legal
However,
yet?
the director made Middle Earth isn't there yet, but the director made choices that let me know that they were feeling romantic.
My interpretation was always that the ring made them a little gay, and that's why when they got rid of it, they were fine.
I
It's the ring that
genuinely
made you gay?
think that they were just really good friends.
Me
I guess
too.
I don't know what it's like to go and try to destroy a ring with a
Well,
friend
you know,
and almost die.
Tolkien is a veteran of the First World
I do
War, and
know
he went
that.
through very harrowing experiences. So there is probably, you hear about it. Obviously, none of us have access to it, but the kinship that you develop with your fellow
Battle brothers.
battlesmen.
Yeah.
Sure, but it was in specific moments, like when Sam gets married at the end. There's a huge zoom in on Frodo's smile getting taken off his face, and I know it's because he's leaving.
He can't stay.
I know.
She's right though.
But why
There's an
right when they're
interpretation
kissing?
there. It's
It
like
went
he's
right
watching
when
his
they're
friend get
kissing.
married, and he's like,
I know
he's like,
everyone
I wish
says
that could be me.
I just feel like they're really good friends.
I don't think so. But I mean, to each their own. I think my reading of it is more beautiful than yours.
I think you could have like a queer reading of their relationship.
I think
for
he-
sure.
but
So is Sam,
I think you
so
know
is Sam closeted or bi?
he could be a bi king.
maybe he's bi. Yeah.
If he marries
Maybe
Rosie, he
he'll
seems
be
like a
saying
bi king.
bye-bye to his real love.
Yeah.
He could
there
be
you go.
pan even.
Now I do think that it's more of a movie thing, and I think it has more to
Sam
do with
should have
the
put a ring
choices
on it, someone
from-
said.
I mean,
There you go. I think it has more to do with the choices that Peter Jackson made of just certain ways things are translated from page to screen, and when you have like long extended cuts of them looking lovingly at each other or
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, you know,
Also,
it's hard
hobbits
to
are
not
just
have
kind of
that
fruity.
subtext. What's that?
I said hobbits are just kind of
Hobbits are just
fruity.
a little like that.
Because it's all the hobbits. Because even Merrin and Pippin, when they come in and he's
No.
sick, everyone's like, oh.
No, it's
Yeah.
not like Sam and Frodo do like forehead to forehead all the time. I don't go forehead to forehead with any of my
you don't tuck your
girlies.
helmet then?
But hold on. How often have you
I know.
been in a situation
destroyed a
where you
ring.
were on a little island
Never.
surrounded by lava and a volcano's exploding around?
Listen,
Not for a
and
while.
Maybe if you
Listen.
got there with your homie and you'd gone through this whole thing for 3 months together, you know, you might do a
Listen,
forehead touch.
if they
Maybe.
were really gay for each other,
Uh-huh.
you're telling me they wouldn't like one
They
cold
would
night in
smooch.
Mordor, they wouldn't have given it a shot?
That would have been the time to smooch.
You're-
it
that's a
actually
good
goes
Like they're
against
like,
your-
we're gonna die. Let's just,
yeah,
you know.
and what
That's
do
a good
We're
point.
alone. No one else is around. We're in love.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. That would have been the time to do it. And so the fact they didn't, maybe they are just friends.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Although
the story-
imagine if Frodo wasn't into it and Sam's like, do you want to fuck? And that would make the walk so
It's just
awkward.
like,
That'd
wait,
be
what?
so
Yeah.
awkward.
That is funny. Okay, I have. It's amazing what a little hobbit can do when he puts his mind to it.
So true.
Yay.
My favorite, so touching. I love this scene when they go, "No, you bow to no man." To know.
I have that written.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
the best.
beautiful.
So good.
It's because Aragorn feels bad that he's king and they're not, though.
He just feels guilty.
He's just trying to make him feel
I
better.
thought that scene was so good and so deserved.
I agree.
100%.
Yeah.
I can't believe how hard those little hobbits all worked. They all should be
Those
dead.
guys pulled their weight easily. You know?
Okay, we're finally in Mordor.
I gotta
said
bail
Frodo
here.
I said Frodo looks hot. My friend said he looks dirty and sickly, and I said,
Hot,
yeah.
in other words. Hello.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah. Crazy that blah blah blah.
Brokeback Mordor, somebody said?
Something that was so beautiful that Sam said.
What do you say?
He said, "Do you remember the Shire, Mr. Frodo?" Right when they were like about to die, and
Yeah.
he says, "It'll be spring soon," and he starts like talking about all the amazing things it is to be a hobbit. It really
Yeah.
was beautiful.
And that comes on the back of him earlier saying that he doesn't remember anything.
Right.
So that makes that scene even better. Because he initially didn't remember anything.
You just said that comes on the back. I'm gonna pull that.
Go ahead, bro.
Fucking got him.
You know that's not true because I like it on the chest.
No, I know.
Frodo responds
You can't
to
make up his
Sam.
mind.
We got both sides, bro.
He's
Frodo
coded.
responds to Sam with something I found quite interesting. Why was Frodo's memory of the Shire, "We were naked in the dark"?
Huh?
What do you mean by that?
Wait.
That sounds gay.
I
When
think
did-
you were,
when did
I
he
think
say
you were
that?
watching the
What happened in
wrong
the dark?
movie.
Wait, what did you watch?
He
Lord of
said
the
that, I
Cuck.
swear to God.
What about
Sure.
what?
In that scene, so after he goes, "Do you remember the Shire, Mr. Frodo? It'll be spring soon. Do you remember the berries? Blah, 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 blah." And then Frodo responds and he goes, "Yes, and naked in the dark."
What?
I
don't.
swear.
You must have
I watched it
misheard.
with subtitles, I
You
swear.
must have misheard.
No.
And naked in the dark?
Yes, he said it.
Doesn't mean anything.
He said it.
You downloaded the wrong movie,
Yeah.
girl.
No,
I think he may. I see other
It said
people.
naked in the dark.
Yeah, where?
What does that mean?
This is Lord of the Cock Ring.
It looks like it's part of a long monologue from the book, though. But maybe they do
Getting
say
naked
that.
in the dark?
Swear.
I feel like there's a little bit of
That's
context
gay.
missing here.
That's gay.
Which is why I wrote it down.
No kidding.
But if they were gonna get naked in the dark and okay.
I think he's speaking metaphorically, if anything.
Maybe.
He's just talking about his soul.
Maybe.
He's
I don't
feeling
know.
alone and vulnerable.
I'll find it. I'll show you guys. I have Sam is amazing, good through and through.
right, I have 2
end up
minutes.
with Sam. Okay, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, let's hit on a few things. Let's skip forward because we're obviously at the
Yes.
part where they're climbing the mountain. The way it all plays out with Golem in the end. Frodo, he fails at the last moment. He's
just
not
like
able to give it up.
Aragorn's
Right?
Gollum?
forebear.
Jumps on Frodo's back just as he's above the lava.
Yep.
And he bites Frodo's finger off.
Right.
Must we do this? Like, that's disgusting.
Well, he.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty gnarly. Oh my God, jump scare.
Why'd you do that?
What happened?
Did that actually scare you?
Yeah. Is that AB wearing a
but
mask?
wasn't it? I loved how he was like, even as he was falling into the lava, he was so satisfied with himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really made me sad.
He won in the end because you know
yeah.
he nobody else got it.
No.
And thanks to him, because Frodo was gonna keep the
Yeah.
ring, thanks to Gollum, and that comes on
He
the
lost
back.
just like Gandalf predicted. Remember,
Yeah,
what he
remember
said in the first one?
They were like, "Why don't we kill him?" And he's like, "You never know what
The fate
influence."
of Bilbo's mercy will have on all of us.
Interesting.
So
Comes on the back.
So the fact that Bilbo had mercy on him, it started this whole
Saved the
domino
whole world.
effect. That when Frodo failed at the very end, because Gollum was there, it ended up falling in the lava.
Well,
and
so I guess he's
destroying
good
Sauron.
after all.
In a sense,
I love
think
you,
the point
Gollum.
is just that like good act, because again Tolkien was very religious, so
To be
he has
fair,
that
though,
that worldview.
To be fair, he could have spared him, and then he slaughtered a bunch of people.
Yeah, lots of other bad things could have happened.
I'm just saying,
The point is just that like he's trying to tell a tale where being compassionate and merciful,
who plays God
works.
Yeah.
Works in mysterious ways and will
Yes.
end up coming back and having a positive
Comes
impact
on
in
the back.
unexpected
The butterfly
ways.
effect.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
And
we're almost
Gollum
done.
is if he's nothing but a butterfly, or nothing if not a butterfly.
So true.
He does
I
transform.
agree. I agree.
So that was an important plot point to get on, and since he's really got to go in a minute here, I
Yes.
think we should.
My
they
final-
destroy the ring. Aragorn says, "We will bow to, or you bow to no one," and they have that awesome scene.
Mhm.
And
The
then they
hawk
go back
saved them.
home. And then you mentioned it earlier, but what do you think about how it all plays out with Frodo in the end?
Well, I'm confused. Where does that boat take them?
It's to heaven.
Okay, that's what I thought, because Bilbo's old, so that's why they took him.
It's like a fantasy version of heaven, and it's supposed to be the heaven for the elves, where like all the gods live or whatever. And normally only those boats will only take elves to it, but because Frodo did such a heroic thing, he was allowed to travel there.
To die? Why does he have to leave his friends?
He was so scarred. They were trying to leave the power in the past, and both Frodo and Bilbo were marked by this. Frodo got stabbed by that dagger, which he never cured, and then Bilbo carried the ring for so long. So they kind of like had to purge the world of any remembrance of that.
And it's supposed to just be.
But it's a good thing.
No, it's not.
That seems like it's great over there.
But Sam and Frodo
It was sad that he had to say goodbye
other.
to his friends. Yeah,
And they love each other.
It's very
going
sad
to a
scene.
better
and they're all like sobbing. Did it make you cry?
He's so young. He was so young.
Yeah, but he was miserable.
He was
Not in the Shire.
He was gonna
originally.
die eventually too of the cut. Is my understanding.
Well, then he
that
should
would
go
slowly get worse.
And I think the message of it, it's supposed to be a message.
He's cursed.
And it's supposed to
not because he wanted to fuck him.
It's not because he wanted to fuck him. And it's supposed to be a metaphor for the damage. It's basically a PTSD metaphor. Tolkien might have not thought of it in those terms, but just in terms of
yeah, he's like scarred from war.
From the war and everything, and it's just supposed to be the message that like it really does change things, and it's not so easy.
You cannot go back.
You can't
You're
go
different.
back. It's
That's
different now.
devastating.
Yeah, it'll always be different now.
Comes on the back.
I hate that.
It's bittersweet.
Yes,
it's bittersweet.
The final shot of the three friends crying and then him smiling back at them, it really made me cry.
Did you cry?
And then for some reason, I wrote down my final note: hobbits are probably hung. That's my final note.
They have big feet and
That was my reasoning. I was like, wait. And like proportionally, I feel like that just makes sense.
Oh, what if their dicks are hairy?
Their dicks are hairy.
What do you mean, what if? Come on. They're definitely.
There's a hairy.
But I'm sure that some hobbits must groom, some must not,
But all their feet are hairy.
I'm sure it
They
varies in the Shire.
they don't groom.
I think they like that it's hairy.
You think they got a hobbit moil? You think?
Hobbit moil, maybe.
Yeah, but it's like a shaving.
Oh, I also.
So what do you rank it? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I would rank it in 8.5.
Okay.
Okay, actually pretty good rank.
Nice.
Thank you.
And so it sounds like this was your favorite of the three.
Yes, it was.
Wow. Okay.
I was explaining to my friend, because she hadn't watched the first two. She was just watching the last one with me. And she's like, so what's going on right here? And I wrote down, because I couldn't believe what I had just said to her. Where is it? His army will cease to exist. And I also said, his kingdom just collapsed. And wow, I felt like a loser, but it was a beautiful movie, and I was happy I knew about it.
You got absolutely
got nerd pilled.
Dork brained.
That's who I am now.
There you go.
Take it or leave it, bitch.
For me, my favorite of
Loader.
them all is still the first one.
I like the
Maybe
first
I should
one.
rewatch
Me
it.
too.
Because I love the origin stories. It's just the opening of the world and everything. It's just so great.
I'm with you. I think it's so cozy in the start.
It's
great.
such a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
I'll rewatch the first
And
one.
Mordor, and it's just the whole flow of it is amazing. Yeah.
Yay, thank you guys for showing me your favorite movies.
My favorite part of the movie, though, is the beginning of 2, which is my least favorite of the 3, when the Gandalf versus Balrog fight.
yeah,
So sick, dude.
Oh, yeah, the breakdancing
Also,
one?
real quick, we were talking about, because this is only in the director's cut, the mouth of Sauron.
Oh, yes.
That is like the coolest fucking thing
That
ever.
scene is not in the theatrical
Wait, what's the
cut.
mouth of Sauron?
Where he
It's the
comes out of
creepy
the
dude with-
gates of Mordor, and he's like, my master.
Show the
Sauron."
picture.
Yeah.
When you see a picture of it, you'll be like, oh yeah, that guy.
The scary mouth.
Yeah, he's got a scary mouth.
And it's just a mouth.
That's what I call the Try Guy.
Yeah, this is.
It's true, it's true.
This is
There is some resemblance.
Okay.
That's
Sauron?
No, it's the mouth of
mouth.
Sauron. It's like his herald or whatever. He comes out and negotiates, and then Aragorn ends up cutting his head off.
He's like a Jabba the Hutt's little, was Salacious Crumb.
It's a salacious crumb, exactly.
All right, listen, everybody.
Yes.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Tomorrow is Doomsday, hopefully. But if that's what happens, then we're gonna come and we're gonna be live tomorrow for everybody.
Okay.
And we'll be celebrating and we'll be having a good time, yucking it up, as they say. And then we'll be back on Friday, and that's it. Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle.
So thank you everyone for watching. We will see y'all tomorrow and Friday. Have a great evening.
Born to help control a world of perfect boy.